Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, fellas.
Welcome back, Chris. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Now, you were saying y'all went where now?
So we went down to Daytona for spring break. It was right when Steven turned 21, right? He was turning 21 first. But we get there, and the first night was it was a blast. It was wild, like, great time.
I couldn't imagine that with you there.
The problem, though, is their spring break was a week before ours, so we caught the last day of their spring break. So then it was just us at an empty-ass beach for the rest of the week, right?
Oh, and y'all were like trying to fucking catch up, too.
Yeah, I mean, we got like a fucking suite and everything, so we had a fucking like a 3 or 2 bedroom, like full living room suite. So
Right.
we were ready to have a good time for the full fucking weekend. We're like, day one was great. It's going to be a great fucking week. And
How old are you at this time?
I was 20 still.
Okay, so this is like
Prime drinking.
like
This is the good days.
yeah.
These are like, well, mix them all, drink everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The wild stallion.
Oh, God. Is that self-proclaimed? Sounds like a nickname that Chris gave himself.
It does, don't it?
Listen,
Chris the Wild Stallion
I have
Harris.
never given myself a nickname.
Please don't.
I won't. I come
Or do.
Listen,
you know what? Actually, please do.
You have seen the fucking shit gamer tag and video game names I've came up with, okay? I
Like
am not
for
very
Google?
Yeah, fucking for Google, freetard. Like, I give
Fucking
up,
for Google.
okay?
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so you got
What is that?
That
man?
is what happens when fucking freetard was taken on WoW, and I don't fucking know how, so I said fucking for Google. I don't know
And
why.
then you put it on PlayStation and everything else. Oh, it was PlayStation, wasn't it?
Copied it over to it, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
so the house is empty. You guys get down there.
But no, so we're down there, and we end up. There was one group of like girls left from Michigan. They were down there for the week too. So
There was one group of girls left that hadn't been
no, I'm saying like
taken.
it went from
That
like,
hadn't been-
no, it went from like floors of the hotel were just the doors were open, having a good time.
That
Like,
hadn't been
everyone's
used.
partying too. Literally,
Oh, God.
everyone's gone and no one's there. Like we went down to the pool, and it's like us at the pool, like the cleaning staff and shit, and then like they're there, and we're like, at least we're not alone. Like, it's not a fucking ghost town. But
Y'all was like, hell yeah, we go fuck them girls.
no, it's like. Not yet, we weren't. There were 5 big girls and like 2 that were cute.
I ain't never stopped you.
Which one of y'all?
Big girls.
When you say big girl,
Just
you
because
mean,
I help you out doesn't mean that's.
when you say big girl, you mean like you or like
I mean, like if she's
How big?
200's a lady. There's a couple ladies there.
a couple ladies?
Like one I had to carry out of our room because I didn't want her to sleep in our room one night, and that was everything I had to just down the hallway to an elevator, just
Fucking, yeah,
sweating.
deadlift.
Like,
Yeah,
I know I
fucking-
can do this, and I just dropped her on their couch, and I got down to their room like, thank God.
Wow. You better man than me.
Nah, just listen. There's just some things you want to get away from.
Yeah, understandable.
But no, we're hanging out on they have the second floor of the hotel is like where the pool's at, and it's kind of out in the balcony, so you can see it from the rooms of the hotel. They happen to be on the same floor, and they're already fucked up. It's like maybe 1 o'clock, and they're like, "You guys want to party?" And Steven looks at me, he goes, "We're going across the roof," and just hops across the roof and starts jogging across the roof to their room. So we're like, well,
I guess we're going
I
with
guess
him.
we're going that way.
Can't let him go by himself.
So we get there and they're like, all right, let's do it. It's fucking circle of death. I'm like, oh, our shit's upstairs. Like, just drink ours. And I'm like, we about to get some free liquor. So I get my cup. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to fill up to about here with liquor, and I splash it with orange juice. I'm like, I'm going to at least get some fucking, free liquor out of this. We all do the same shit. The first card's a fucking avalanche. And these motherfuckers,
no.
these bitches can drink. Like, my cup's gone by the time I'm like, oh, this is bad.
No, avalanche means
You like whoever starts, you have to keep drinking in a circle
Right.
until they stop.
yeah.
So if the bitch can drink and keeps drinking. I'm going, oh, shit. Oh.
You trying to put your tongue on it a little bit? You cheating a little?
Well, no, like after a while, you're just like, ah.
But at this point, like you gonna outdrink all these dudes.
Yeah, but listen, it's not a big deal. First cup. So we all get up, we all make some more drinks, and my dumb ass, same thing. I'm gonna fucking fill it back up. Within 10 or 15 minutes, we've hit 3 of the 4 aces. And I'm like, listen, I needed more orange juice for my shit, so I'm going to run upstairs real quick. I puke the whole way running to the elevator, in the elevator, puke in the room, come back downstairs with my orange juice. I'm like, I'm fucking good.
I can drink all night now.
We sit back down, and I go, hey, Steven, when we go outside, we can't go to the elevator. We gotta go back across the roof. He goes, why? I go, I puked all them all way. I puked in the elevator. He goes, really? I go, yeah, it's gonna be a long night. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember those days where they're trying to just like you would milk all the free shit. Like fuck it, I couldn't even buy booze. I'm gonna milk it
Yeah,
up.
we fucking drinking this shit.
Yeah, that was fucking nice.
So when we had Jeff on a couple weeks back, shout out Jeff. I asked him. I was like, do you remember the time that like you river danced and like I had a dance off with a gay dude in Blue Martini? He was like, no, I don't. That never happened. I was like, no, that shit fucking happened. I need Chris. Where's fucking Chris Harris right now?
And I think he said something like, "I've been known to cut a rug."
Yeah.
Does that sound like Jeff?
That
Does
sounds
sound
exactly like
Okay.
Jeff.
I've been known to cut a rug.
Listen, Jeff is one of those people where it doesn't matter when you go out with him, it's gonna be fun. The only person, like Davin Schrader's the only person to me that if I go, I want to have just I want to have a wild night. I'm gonna have a good time though. Davin's always been that guy. Like as fun as Jeff is to go out with, I've never had a bad night out with Davin.
Really?
And I've seen him have some bad night outs, but I've never been there. But that motherfucker, that's who you need to talk to.
What's your favorite Jeff story?
Brother Bear. I don't know.
Give me any of them. Give me just a good one. All of them you feel like,
Man, I don't know, cause like probably the night we used to go down to Jamichael's trailer, the party trailer, and I've got pictures of him upside down on the couch sleeping with his middle fingers out. And it's like a Thursday.
oh,
But
God.
he's got a flannel shirt that's like buttoned down, like to one button, upside down on the couch, just passed out.
With his middle fingers up.
Just middle fingers out, just asleep though, like not being funny, like he was out.
Just fell asleep with middle fingers up. Damn.
So what's going on, man? How you been? What you been up to since last we talked to you?
Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Enjoying myself, you know.
Still
my
biking?
retirement life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different shit, different day.
Different shit.
Yeah. So we had Alex on a couple episodes, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3, something like that.
So what's it like being out there? Is it as convincing as he makes it seem?
For those of you that don't know, I know Alex talked about how his team is for his advantage play at the casinos, and Chris is a part of that team. If you hadn't listened to that podcast, I highly recommend going to listen to the Alex Meece podcast.
Him getting kicked out's fun. Him getting me kicked out's really fun.
I'm surprised you haven't showed up in like a, let me put like a goatee on with a fucking cowboy hat and get all like.
I show up in fucking Crocs and fucking flip flops, dude.
It would be kind of fun to like do a whole character though.
But like that's
I don't know. That's just me. Maybe that's just my goofiness
Yeah,
going.
that's definitely
Yeehaw! Let's do it,
here's
boys.
the problem is Alex as a fucking redhead stands out anywhere he goes.
That's
anyways.
why you.
You would be surprised
Give
as
him a
much
wig.
as much as we travel. You really don't see
Gas
that many
wig.
like
Right.
bright orange. You know what I mean? You'll see like
And he's
some
white as
redheads,
fuck,
but, like,
too.
Oh, he
It's like
stands
a
out.
fucking
stands
highlighter.
out.
It's like a highlighter.
That's why I asked Mike, put a fucking.
But like, no, he's gotten me kicked out before where he played blackjack, got backed off the night before, and then we weren't even staying at that casino. We just went back by it the next day. And like as we were in there for like maybe 5 minutes, like, sir, we're gonna ask you guys to go. And like I was like, yeah, he's getting booted out again. And like, sir, you too. I'm like, me for what? And like, you guys were playing blackjack. I'm like, I never touched blackjack last night. Still kicked me out because I was just with him.
Wow.
I'm just arguing the whole way to the door. I'm like, really? He's like, dude, I hadn't had my coffee yet. I just need y'all to go. This is what they're telling me in my earpiece. I'm like, all right. But yeah, Alex, fucking.
You think you
he
could've taken
stands
him?
out. He's a fat guy. Come on, I got him.
Well,
I think I can take everybody.
yeah,
You
we found that
understand.
out. We found that out last time.
I have the
You don't understand
overwhelming
his
confidence.
mentality, bro.
Episode 45, man. Welcome back.
Welcome
Cheers,
back.
guys.
It's good to fucking see
Cheers.
you, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
We was hanging out and was like, we got our list, like, some people we want to put on, and was like, you know what, I just kind of want to get one with Chris Harris.
Yeah.
And Brian was like, you want to get one with Chris? I was like, yeah, let's get one with Chris.
Well, I'm amazing. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's
Yeah, he's
true.
all right. Wild stallion. Self-proclaimed.
The wild stallion.
T-bone.
He never has called himself that.
I might start.
Fucking
so.
self-proclaimed.
Yeah, Chris always has reminded me of like just a fucking wild stallion. Just fucking, he needs to run, baby. You can't contain
He
him.
needs to fuck.
I just gotta fuck things up first. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I really gotta like. How do you fuck it up? Okay, I get it now. I figured it out.
Yeah,
Trial by fire.
he's just doing all the side quests, dude.
That's right, man. Y'all go ahead. Rush ahead. I got time.
You got sailing boats and shit.
Jesus Christ. Did you ever actually even sail?
He was on the boat.
Yes.
He was on the boat. Okay, so he sailed.
Technically, I've sailed once. I had to fucking pop the line and fucking use the jib.
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah.
The jib.
The
jib.
thing.
This sound like some.
Listen, man, my instructions were, all right, pull this now, tie it there, duck. Man,
Yep. That was good.
you know?
That was good,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it's just very specific instructions. But yeah, technically,
You
I
sailed.
fucking
Okay.
have.
doing them side quests, baby.
Side quest.
See, how do you know what you're good at until you fuck it up and try?
So full time.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, for what, 2 years?
Damn, you've been doing it for 2 years now?
I
I don't know it's been that fucking long.
See, that's the fun part too. Is I always get told, I'm like, I had a good job. It
Oh,
took
yeah.
a lot. It took a lot of
Just
convincing
move to the
to get me to
beach,
quit.
dude.
So the way Alex tells it, it didn't take that much convincing. He said that you was out there for like fucking 2 weeks and you were like, oh.
That's why I call him the Wild Stallion. Like every job he's had, he's just like, he's like, oh, this is cool and all, but like I'm ready for whatever's next.
Need something different.
They need something different.
I need shit to
You
entertain
can't be.
me.
You think you're going to do
can't
this
be
for the rest of your
tamed.
life?
You gotta let
Or-
him run, baby. Gotta let him run.
Couple more years.
What's next?
Gotta figure that out. That's the wild thing. It's like everybody
That's
wants
the wild
kids, right?
thing.
Think about this. Everybody wants kids for the most part. Like at some point you want kids, right? At some point you want kids. I don't want fucking kids. So like at some point your life is going to shift to taking care of your kid, watching him grow up, yada yada. Right?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Hear me out.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
let
listening.
me
Sorry.
fucking- That's going to take
I'm
up
sorry.
some time in your
Yeah,
life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's a significant chunk of time. I get that time.
You're
to
saying
myself.
fuck that. You're
That's
saying
like-
wait. That's
I get the
wasted
time to
time.
myself. I'm
That's
like, hey,
wasted
man,
time.
What the fuck do I want to do with it? I got to figure that out. I'm starting to try to figure out some real expensive habits. Thought about getting my pilot's license, but that shit is expensive. I make some good money, but that shit's still expensive.
What kind of like flying are you trying to do?
A small plane, dude. Like a
Small
one
plane.
where I
You
can
got to
have like
start
a 1 or 2
like
seat.
with a small one. You got to build hours. That's flying the small.
And you have to
something-
pay for all the hours that you're renting the plane that you're up for flying
wow.
and shit. So
Is that
it's-
something you would try to make a career out of, or just for fun?
Nah, it'd just be for fun.
Just because.
Dude,
I fucking love it, dude.
I did too.
That's
Like,
why we have a podcast
How cool would
right
it be to
now.
be like, hey man, by the way, I have my pilot's license. If you guys want to go to the
You're-
airport, I
you're
can rent a
trying-
plane. We can go fuck around for a couple hours.
Yeah, that'd be
He's
fucking
trying to
sick.
become the Dos Equis guy.
Am I?
The most
I'm trying to be Tom
interesting
Cruise from
Right.
what is it, fucking American Made? I'm trying to fly some heroin in and out of the state. I'm kidding.
Cocaine Cowboys.
Timestamp. every time Jeff would name drop in that podcast, I just would say timestamp.
Just
I had to edit out like
7
fucking
of them.
10
dude.
names.
Yeah. And like, yeah. What was it? The one who was like, yeah.
I was like, we went back and I was like, hey, do you want me to edit out this person's name? And he goes, oh yeah, definitely. And I was like, all right, cool. And then he goes, yeah, I fucked their mom.
I believe him.
And he was like,
I've seen him been around some shit, but
Jeff is.
so good, dude.
Oh, I fucking love that dude. He's so.
Yeah, that was fucking good.
He's just Jeff. That's the only one way to describe him.
That was my first time meeting him too. That was fucking fun.
Yeah, cool dude, huh?
Yeah, for sure. My favorite is bringing somebody to meet you for the first time.
I feel like I'm burned a little bit. We have to like kind of explain, like, listen, he's a lot. Just,
He is a lot. It's like you and Laramie are like my two people that I
like, you
love
don't have to worry about me
people
saying
Yes.
anything like,
Because
Because
fucked
I
up.
love, especially because like a lot of my friends can be a little like socially awkward, and I love bringing them around because like how
Yeah.
uncomfortable it makes them.
Yeah, because like.
I love seeing people uncomfortable around
See,
y'all.
that's the- when I see him uncomfortable, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna lean
Yeah,
into
we keep
this.
thinking
I'm
going,
really
yeah.
gonna work them.
Just keep talking to him. Hey, dude, let's do a shot, man.
Oh, and they always do it.
Say you just like, just fill your head full of just stupid shit. Just
Yeah.
like, they don't, they get all shy. It's like,
So good.
I don't know, dude.
I always feel bad because I push them too far. You know what I mean? Like once they're puking and shit, I'm like, it's all right, man. You can rally.
Yeah.
Well, I can. I don't know.
I don't
This is
know.
part of it.
knowing damn well somebody at that stage ain't doing no damn rally. That's some like seasoned vet shit.
You remember my buddy Jacob
Mhm.
that went to the concert with us? So he came over here one night whenever we first got the house. We went to Tipsy Taco. We had a few shots of tequila, had some beers. Come back here, I had a bottle of Silver Patron. It's fucking tequila night. We're in. So
Rock
we come
band, let's do this.
back. No, there was no rock band at that time. That was before rock band.
Okay.
That was before the TV.
Damn.
So we're down there, we're drinking, we're just listening to music, talking. Jacob is fucking drinking tequila and Sprite. And he is just fucking hammered at this point. And we're like, dude, if you can just make it to where this pizza's done, like, you'll be good. Then he's been in the bathroom for like 35 minutes. This motherfucker fell asleep in the goddamn bathroom. I'm like, hey, man, you
Yeah.
good in there? He's like, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm like, you didn't fall asleep, did you? He's like, nah, I'm about to come out. I'm taking the
Grab him
shit.
by the down ankles, drag him outside, hose his ass off.
I
Get
never
your ass up, man.
ever feel bad about puking as long as someone else pukes too. I'm like, hey, we
Oh, that's
puked. You
fair.
can't say
That's
I puked
fair.
anymore. We puked.
That's
It's a
fair.
trick.
Yeah.
When
I've
we
never
did- when
really
we
thought
did
of
our
it
bar
that
crawl. I'll
way.
fucking throw up all over the place downtown
My
Greenville.
favorite thing.
On my damn shoe.
Listen,
Fuck.
Crawl, we did it.
There's
12
still a
beers,
big ass
12
stain on
bars.
my shoe.
We
I
were,
didn't clean it good
we were
enough.
out downtown Clemson one night, and Stephen
yeah.
Carey, we're all pretty fucked up. Like, man, I got to puke. Like, I don't remember if it was like a weird shot we took or whatever. So I was like, don't worry, man. I'll go outside and puke with you, right? So we go outside and we puke. And to this day, he still thinks I went and just puked with him just to puke. I fucking was glad someone else wanted to puke because it was fucking.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, I need to get this out too. But I'll go puke with you. I got you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Go outside. I'm like, oh, thank God.
I'll puke
I'm
with
a
you
great friend.
Together.
Yeah,
I got you.
You're an asshole.
Fucking dick.
Yeah, listen, you got to look for the advantages where you can find them, okay?
I live life like that sometimes
Yeah,
too.
you got to.
You got
That's
to.
the gray area.
That's the
That's
great.
You
that,
don't succeed outside of the gray area.
That's that fucking David Goggins shit.
Hey, it's David Goggins' shirt.
I don't gotta be the
yeah.
fastest guy running from the bear. I just gotta be faster than you, man.
Oh man.
As long as you think I'm faster than you, then I'm in your head. I like to be in people's heads, you know.
I used to think I could, like, a cub. I could like, fight a fucking baby cub, you know?
Yeah, and then you get choked out by a 180-pound white dude.
Listen, a baby cub wouldn't wrap its fucking legs around my throat. It would just
just
claws
have
and
fucking-
Who
shit.
drinks
He'll eat
sparkling water?
Yeah, I'm drinking sparkling water right now, man.
Listen, you got me in jujitsu. If we ever did karate stand, I'd head kick.
We can do this.
I don't want to get head
think-
kicked. I do not want to
you
get
have
head
no
kicked.
idea how
I'm
much fun
faking
this
it.
would be.
I'm posing.
I'd head kick you.
You know what I've been practicing my fucking liver kick lately, and oh man, it's been dialed in right about where your liver is. Honestly, that's where I've been aiming. I don't know why. It's kind of odd that we mentioned that. I've kind of been aiming right around where your liver would be.
I'm good.
I'd be dead.
Listen,
My liver's
not fun.
holding, fighting for its fucking life.
That's the thing. You'll kick my ass every time because I'm never going to see the kick coming. Like, I know you're going to do it. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to fold and just be like, all right.
You ever been kicked in the liver?
Yeah. I used to do karate. But
No,
I
you
was
ever like
younger.
actually been kicked in the liver?
Yeah. Like, again, we were younger. It wasn't like a shut my body down, but it was like, oh, that's still really
So you've
fucking
never been
stings.
like kicked in the liver, like shut your body down?
No.
You want to?
No, I don't.
You want to downstairs later?
Thanks.
Let me just
Good.
crack you with one.
You got a better
Just
chance.
one.
Like, if you had a taser,
Like you're chopping
all day.
wood.
That's what it sounded like. Oh man, I could fucking smash one. The other day,
Who wants to get kicked in the fucking liver?
that
you
seems
know
like
what?
some shit. Chris would be like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to see what it feels
It's
like.
not that far fast. You're right.
Yeah.
It's really not that far.
We're at
fast.
practice the other day, and one of my students pissed me off, so I made him hold the bag while Roundhouse kicked it. It was turtle. He did some shit.
wrist.
He did some shit,
My
and
forearm.
I did not teach him how to hold this bag good either. So he's like, and I hit him one time in the bag. He held the bag out from his body, and I kicked the fuck out of it, and it bounces into him. He smacks into the wall, and like all our students are laughing. He's like, he was so upset.
What did he do to piss you off?
I don't remember. He did something like he just showed up real late or something for practice, like he didn't want to be there, and I was like, oh yeah, come on.
I
We're
can
about
see
to get this
Bryant
shit.
being the short-tempered, like, martial arts teacher. Like, you
Absolutely
would
not.
definitely teach in the Cobra Kai dungeon.
No, absolutely not. Dungeon, damn.
Fucking
dang.
What the fuck is
dungeon.
I haven't
this?
watched Cobra.
Goddamn fucking
Damn,
dojo.
maybe I need to watch
the
this.
dojo. Listen.
The dungeon.
The Cobra Kai dungeon.
I might. This is more,
Some wild shit.
dude. That's more interesting than the Cobra Kai dojo. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck's going on down there? What you doing?
It's fucking Noah in the Ark down there. Oh man, yeah. I'm pretty. I don't really get mad and stuff.
He's pretty laid back, I have to say. I think he's got a lot of patience.
That's true.
More power to you. Yeah, that's
true.
another thing. Do you think you could coach older kids or younger kids easier?
I think either one. Older kids probably easier, but I don't think I'd struggle with either one. I was at practice today. This little 9-year-old kid. He's kind of like he's a little bratty sometimes, but he's a little kid. That's how it goes. I'm sitting there talking to a parent or somebody, and he comes up and just punches me in the side of the face, like hard as fuck. And my initial reaction, I didn't have a glove on this hand. I was about to punch him in the fucking head. And as I'm swinging, I go, whoop, and I smack him in the back of the fucking. He had his headgear on, and he goes
Just
like,
knock him out.
and he goes fucking flying into this rail. I was like, wow. And his dad looks over and like he didn't even see what he did. I'm like, we do not. That's not how the fuck we do shit. I didn't say that, but that's the tone I had. You know?
Yeah.
And his dad got onto him, and then I made him.
He was like, I can get him right now. Bow, you motherfucker.
So then I took him and made him fight all the big kids, and he was in the
Shit.
middle. And I told all the kids about it. So they were just beating him.
Oh, is that the shit where
Then
you,
he does it again. I wasn't looking, and the bell rings, and he just punched me right in the
respect
stomach.
That. I respect that.
Oh,
if,
I
if you're
started-
willing
I
to
started
take the
lighting him up.
consequences and still do it, you're like, nah.
I don't think you realize it now.
I kind of appreciate that.
He was scared to death, dude. I lit him up a few times.
Did you?
I was like genuinely mad. I think that's the only time I've actually been mad up there, like not fighting somebody.
He punched you when you were like, talking to somebody. He just runs up and pops you in the chin.
He did.
The neck. Just like,
I almost killed him like in the spot. If I would have had that glove on, I probably would have closed fist. Wow, I probably would have whopped him like hard as fuck. Like I guarantee you, if I had a glove on, I would have fucking murdered his shit.
He'd be like, I don't want to go to karate anymore. That place, I don't like it. That shit sucks.
It's on him.
Quit being a pussy, kid.
Oh, fuck.
God damn. Yeah, that shit pissed me off this morning. I still work with him though. And he made him act a little more serious.
That's my personality, though. Like, not fucking hit you in the face part, but like just to piss somebody off, and then like you have consequences, and you do it again. Like that's my
You're
personality.
just
I'm
fucking
like,
stubborn. That's what you're just
Fucking
hard headed, dude.
stupid. I think that's what they call
You
that.
just got that like.
I say curious, but
Curious.
whatever.
You
Don't
should be
church it
curious-
up, son.
You should be curious how this liver kick. I would love to liver kick Chris.
if like I would hold a pad and let you kick a pad, but like I'm not gonna
Well,
let
you
you full
kick
blast
me.
liver kick me in the.
I want to wake up tomorrow.
We got
man.
puzzle mats down there. You hold a puzzle
Puzzle
mat. Let me
mat.
kick it.
Fuck you.
You can hold a puzzle mat and I kick
No
it.
chance.
Yeah, I'm turning the garage into a gym right now. Super excited about it.
Are you gonna do just like different workout equipment? Or are you gonna like
Yeah,
you gonna
well-
be psycho and like insulate it and fucking make it like a sweat room?
Nah,
and,
nothing like that. Yeah, just a normal like little gym, you know, weights.
Turn it into a Cobra Kai dungeon.
Yes, that's actually the plan.
Fucking side burps.
System, yeah, it's pro. That's the pro move.
It is.
Yeah,
The Cobra Kai dungeon, man.
the
What's
Cobra
this gonna
Kai
be?
dungeon.
I told you I'm full of a lot of ideas. A couple of good ones are in there.
I don't know how many good ones there are, man.
I think you got that Burt Kreischer feel going on. He's got those crazy ideas, but you know, every now and then, them motherfuckers work.
Listen, now that they're on test, I'm curious. I'm about to go get some juice.
Right.
Oh, I forgot they're doing that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I did too. Cause
When I saw that one clip where
Burt
he
Kreischer
said
and Tom
gear in
Segura.
the same fucking
yeah,
sentence,
he kept
like
saying
18
geared.
times.
Yeah, I was like,
Where'd you put your gear in?
yeah.
Gear in the gear.
I was like, dude, okay, why
Shut the fuck
why you guys
up.
keep saying gear? Like Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
where do you put your gear? You put your gear in the
Yeah,
gear?
yeah.
The
It
gear?
is surprising
With your other gear in the gear?
how many people I know are on testosterone.
Oh, dude, yeah, I know a good bit.
Like a lot. It's surprising. It's
You know,
fucking wild.
We're waiting for you to tell us who.
That was just like
Timestamp.
I would assume being like 30, maybe I would know like maybe you know somebody.
know a
I
couple.
think I know like 6 people. I'm like, yeah, damn.
Is it for for lifting purpose, like to be stronger, or just
like
they need it?
at the doctor, blood work. It's
Okay,
like, you
yeah.
have low T, so it's like a small
When-
dose.
when
I know a
but it's
guy- I
like
know a
it's
guy
like a
like
dose
that.
to get to a normal level.
I mean,
that's the
dude,
weird
I'm
part. It's not
sure-
like they're fucking in the gym or anything. But it's
I'm
just
sure the
like,
two of us will probably end up getting on it at some point because
I'm pretty sure I probably still have really high T.
you think so?
I think so.
I mean, at the age
I'm
of
full of
30,
piss
that's
and
when
vinegar.
like
I don't think we will.
yeah, at the age of 30, I mean, who knows?
Only reason I
I'd like to
think
go
that
get
is
tested and
'cause-
like get my levels to check just to see.
I would too. Only reason I
It's
think
just
that
a
we
simple
wouldn't.
blood panel you can do.
Like,
Like
just
you can go to
Dad
your family
has
doctor.
gotta
and,
have
like,
high testosterone still. I'm sure.
Yeah,
who, my dad?
Ours.
yeah.
Why
Yeah, I
the
don't
fuck?
know.
Why the fuck would I be talking about your
I
dad?
wasn't listening to you. You thought I was listening to you. I was listening to him.
I looked
That's
at
on
him
you.
and I said, "Dad," and you go, "My dad."
Well, I was talking about my dad too. I think.
You fucking stupid. What the fuck? Why would I be talking about your dad?
I don't know. Alex said he had a dream about my dad the other day. Go figure.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he's pretty popular right now.
Dude, yeah, that story. My favorite
dad?
memory of your dad is
My dad?
Mine this time. Not your dad, my dad.
Okay, got it.
was when me and Joe Michael was at your birthday party that time, and everybody. It was when I think of like
It's his 21st birthday, right?
22nd.
Yeah, I think we did 22 of that.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
22, and he was like, everyone was still 21. It was all 21s going on. Like he was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but it was like a fucking cooler full of PJ, and like the adults, like the parents had like syringes. It was like going around going like, you know, oh, like PJ, like in
By
your mouth.
syringes, you mean squirt guns?
Like super soakers.
We're out sticking people.
Super
Welcome to the party, motherfuckers.
What was in that? You remember on This Is the End?
Now I know why you never came back over
But
again.
when you say super sucker, though, I think of like the commercial of the pump and like the water guns.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
that
of
makes
super
sense,
suckers.
Do you remember? And This Is the End. When Michael Cera's character, he's got a handful of cocaine, and I forget who he walks up to, and he goes, "Hey, does this coke smell funny?" And he blows it on him. Oh
I
God!
could see you doing something like that, Chris.
Hey, does this coke smell funny? He's like, "Well, what the fuck, man? I've never done coke." He's just freaking out.
Jesus. Oh man.
Yeah. So you said Chris's dad, and it was his 22nd birthday party. Right?
Oh yeah, and man, people just start like there's a bunch of us there, and like you just see people just falling out kind of early. You know,
Yeah, PJ's a fucking
Thanks,
monster.
pulling out early, and then like the dudes who party every week, like you, me, John Michael. There was who else? Who else was your dad? His dad, dude. That's what got me here. It was me and John Michael versus Chris and his dad in a beer pong tournament, and it was like
Shout
the
out John Michael.
championship.
Shout
It
out
was the
to the Fizz.
championship. And me and John Michael was like, dude, I mean, this is like what we do all the time.
They
So, like,
thought
we're
it was a
going-
layup.
Yeah, it was like, this
Right.
is easy. Like, congrats, dude. Like, we
We
ran
were
the
in
table
bad
here.
shape.
Like, we knew we was gonna run a table, and then and then we started
This
going.
old
it's
dude
like,
versus fucking Chris.
and like everybody is
The problem,
blackout
too,
drunk.
is my dad and I are seeing who can drink more as a pissing contest.
Yeah, like it's dad versus son on that side of like
Yeah.
drinking.
And this-
but
And this
Rusty is
motherfucker, he's
fucking-
holding walls up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's there, but he's
there.
He's holding the wall together.
He ain't fucking there. Dude.
Yeah, right.
Like, he is,
It's just all muscle memory.
yes, it's
Second
all
half.
muscle
Listen,
memory.
you wanna
There's
see
no
lights actually
fucking.
out.
There's no brain
The lights
function going
are-
on.
bzz, they're fucking out.
Damn, that's good. Was that TV?
Yeah, that's from the '80s. Shout out Rusty. and, and dude is just. I mean, he just keeps draining them. Chris is like holding him up.
Yeah, I stand him up. He'd sink one. I'd sit him back down.
And
Do
I'm
my
like,
shot.
and I'm the whole time I'm like, okay, he's just getting lucky, Jim Michael. Like, we're just going to rally
gonna
here because
rally,
the
yeah.
luck's going to run out. Never ran out,
He just kept making them.
and we just kept drinking, and we were, oh man,
Yeah, and then my ass fucking passes out and sleeps in the backyard. All
Yeah, he passed
need-
out by the pool.
All he needed was he's fucked up, he's passed out, and then he crawled his ass to bed too.
but he fucking did it. He
Right.
hung
He did it.
in there,
He fucking-
dude.
Yeah, that was one of those
He
things
outlasted
that
him.
like you had to fucking. Oh yeah, I'll come out there and throw it with you.
No, no,
He was gonna stay.
No,
He was.
called
He
me a
was
pussy.
just. He was just making sure.
Yeah,
He was just making.
yeah, but he was.
Oh,
he,
he
wanted
would-
to quit long.
He
ago.
wanted to quit, but he was making sure he lasted longer.
But
than y'all.
he from the era of I don't
pissing
fucking
contest.
lose.
He wasn't gonna lose.
That's
Yeah.
where you get that shit from.
Maybe.
Damn, that's part of it. We're going to deep roots right
Yeah,
now. Let's
that's
do
right.
it.
Let's get
Let's
into
go.
this.
Let's go.
It got
deep
quiet. It
roots.
got
Let's
quiet.
do it.
Dum dum. I feel like I need some
It was
music
like
right now.
fucking dum 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 dum
Dum,
dum
dum.
I just love.
He's snapping.
I just love how later that night, you and Jamichael like half carry me to the toilet inside. Like
Oh
5:30.
yeah, me and Jocko sat there and was like,
Yeah, you never came back to the house. Like he woke up the next day.
I left.
He left?
I
I've heard
never
that.
came.
He
I've
never came back to that house. To this day, you have never went back. John Michael lives there now, and you have not went back to that house
Yeah.
in 8 years.
I haven't been back. I haven't been back to the house. Wow,
Yeah.
never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I don't blame you. on
I woke
that
up early. I was like, "Fuck it, what the fuck happened? I'm leaving this."
one. Why did we do this?
You know, you're just hungover. Everybody's like passed out on the floor, couches.
You
I
remember
mean,
the first day in this house?
Oh yeah,
We were
Yeah.
we were fucking. We moved from his apartment, into here, and we'd been fucking day drinking since like 2:00 or 1:00. You know how we do from time to time, and you got that shit stuck in your head now, don't you?
yeah. Sorry.
And we got fucking blackout drunk the first day we was ever stepped foot in this house. I guess it wasn't the first day. You probably looked at it before you bought it, but
Yeah, but like the first night,
First night spent like
that,
Chris
like yeah, dude, and it was
every
you know.
every toilet got thrown up in the house. Every toilet in the house got thrown up in fucking less than 24 hours. Was living
yeah.
there.
We broke her in
the right way.
the right way.
Jesus Christ.
I used to have most of my contact pictures for all you guys used to be you guys passed out on a toilet, like face on the toilet. I had it for
sad.
almost all of you guys.
You've not
yours,
me.
No, yours was passed out on my shoulder. Backseat of a car. We went down for the spring game for the Gamecocks, and we ended up going to Myrtle. It's you-
Going to Myrtle Beach after
It's-
that?
it's you.
Because
You're in the
Yeah.
back seat on my
It
shoulder.
went out
cold.
again and partied. Me and him partied until like fucking 4 a.m.
We only did that because
Christ.
we went down there.
It was a Russian techno bar.
that didn't open until 2 a.m. And they didn't
were
serve
there,
booze
yeah.
that night because it was a Sunday. I'm like, well, why the fuck did you open?
Nobody was there. It was so bad.
and so y'all went in there and fucking
And they're like, we can get O'Doul's. But we went and did that because the couple we went started fucking fighting. And Jamichael didn't bring his ID, so we left
Oh.
Jamichael at the hotel with them fighting.
so mad.
And we went and got trashed all night.
No, she was like in the back seat on the way there. Because okay, let's start it from the beginning. I woke up, started the Carolina game, spring game started at like
fucking 9 probably.
yeah, it was early. It was like 9. Because I remember I cracked my first beer at 6:30 before we hit the road. So I think it was
What a
12
good sound. It's still dark outside. You're
12
cracking ice to put it in the cooler.
12 o'clock. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, I might have something don't feel right. Something feels.
The problem is, I'm not even a fucking Carolina fan, but I mean, to go to that shithole, you got to get drunk.
Oh, fuck off. Williams
know,
West
when
is way
you're-
better than anything you ever fucking
When
did.
you're the back-to-back national champions coming on to, how about to do a three-peat? I can say whatever I want.
God, you're
Anyways.
so
time.
stupid.
So I'm drinking. And I'm like 8 beers in.
Sorry, start barking at you.
I'm like 8 beers in, man. After the spring game, and I'm just in the back seat of a fucking car riding.
Me and you're both.
And
Stuck beside each
I'm
other.
just like, all right, Chris, I'm cozy up on you.
Yeah, right.
And then we got down there, and shout out Heavy D. Heavy D will be on here eventually. Him and his ex-wife was
Dude, that was the.
they started arguing and started going at it, and she started like popping him. She's in the back, like right behind you. Like if you're driving, she's right behind you.
Oh, no.
And she just goes pow pow. starts
She's
popping
punching him.
She's punching. I'm like,
In the face?
bitch, yes.
Now, to be fair, we're at a red light, but I'm just like, ooh.
And she's like, let me out of the goddamn car. Goes over to the car. He locks the car. He's like, childlike bitch. She's like pulling the thing, and I'm like,
He said that?
yeah,
Childlike bitch.
yeah, yeah. And me and Chris are like, okay, for real, y'all got passengers in this bitch. Like, can y'all just at least park, and then we gonna go party, and then y'all can do whatever
Y'all
y'all
figure
gonna
y'all
do.
shit out.
Yeah. But she was popping his ass.
Childlike bitch.
She was popping his pow.
Jamaica was
behind.
pissed. He's like, y'all
He's
don't
like-
leave me. I'm like, you should have brought y'all D, man. It's
got his-
not on me.
He got his hand up like this.
Yeah, he's blocking. Oh, fuck, shit.
Oh man.
That's so good. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have him on here. Shout out Heavy D.
Yeah.
Fuck the Cowboys, by the way.
We'll get them on here soon. But yeah, that night we kept drinking. And what was the whole purpose of the story? Oh, me falling asleep
Oh, yeah,
on the car ride there.
Most
yeah.
people, it was them passed out in the toilet. Man, those were good ones.
Yeah.
Those were the good pictures.
Yeah, I don't think I have one passed out on the toilet of me out there.
Oh, I definitely
My
got
favorite
one.
was DJ. Like,
I got one.
like
Yeah,
a hat,
I
like
saw it.
lip in the inner
there.
bowl. Like, and a fucking Hawaiian shirt, an orange one.
Right.
Oh yeah, I got to see this. Remember that time we was downtown? Well, of course you remember this time, but the dude passed out who was sitting in the chair.
I licked his head. That's not right. He was bald. I'm like, I mean,
And
how passed out is he? If I can lick his head, he's really fucked up. Turns out he's fucked
You know
up.
that time I licked Laramie's nipple in the kitchen?
Oh God,
He had
I've seen some wild shit.
He had his
man.
shirt pulled up and his nipples are pierced. And I was like,
You just felt like tasting nickel.
somehow we talked about like licking. I was like, I'll fucking lick it. I was like, just kidding. They started laughing. He left it up. I was like, psych. He was like, what the fuck? It had to be done, man. I can't fucking not do it.
Can't not lick the nipple.
You think I'm a fucking quitter? What kind of bullshit is that?
Jesus.
That's something
man.
you can relate to that shit.
To what?
Being stubborn,
nipples.
being licking
Licking
nipples.
men's nipples.
I've never listen. I licked heads, not nipples.
Oh, good.
Dude, that fucking poor fellow. I mean, how drunk do you think he had to be? Because we took a lot of pictures of me licking his head.
Oh,
It
we
wasn't
called
just
people
once.
over.
Yeah,
we
we
to
had
lick his
crowd.
head.
No, to take pictures around him.
Yeah,
while,
there was a
while
crowd
I licked
of.
his head.
He has you had like 1,000 photos the next
It was
day.
333 pictures.
The next day,
Oh,
and
geez.
it was just.
Listen, that's my thing. When I get
we
drunk, I'm
called
taking selfies.
people
I'm taking
over.
pictures.
It was a crowd around this dude passed out like this.
Shiny bald head.
Bald head. We're
Yeah,
all
it was
in yellow
shiny because you
chairs.
fucking licked it. It was wet.
though. No, it was shiny before I licked it.
His head
He was
wet,
getting like
man.
touches like. He
was
wasn't
like,
getting like a full like.
like you're trying to fucking clean a spoon.
Yeah, there was no peanut butter or anything, man. It was just like a. That motherfucker. I mean, never moved, never budged.
He was out cold. He's out cold. He's out cold. He was out cold.
Remember that night we went to the Avett Brothers, and we were waiting on the
I
Uber.
fucked up for that.
We
one,
brought
too.
like fucking 10 mini bottles of Crown into that bitch.
Dude, I remember
into Bon
we was
Secours.
outside Bon Secours, and I got like
We're stuffing them in our socks.
I got
at
like
Bon
pants
Secours.
on, but I got the long socks underneath, and I'm just like kind of tucking some mini bottles. And this old lady
Oh, it was
looks at
Captain
me.
or Crown?
It was Crown and
Captain, yeah.
Captain, yeah. And the plastic mini bottles, I'm just like putting them down in my socks. And this old lady's like, it's the Avett Brothers, so like folky, kind of like
Kind of like
Americana,
almost like
bluegrass.
borderline family friendly.
yeah. And this lady looks at me, and I just see her go, "Oh my god!" Shakes her head. And I'm like,
Yeah, we're in the right.
I'm like,
Yeah, this is it.
How
right
many
here.
times do you think just And a quick thought: do you think people have looked at us and went,
What the fuck?
Yes. So many fucking
or
times.
just even in disbelief, like,
Jesus.
I
I
can't
can't believe they're doing this.
I know.
What about the pilgrimage festival? Whenever we went out to fucking get more beer because the beer was so expensive in the venue. So we went out to get more beer and we walked back in with like 3 or 4 beers in our hand each. And we're drinking one and they just let us walk through with our beers.
Just
in our
walk
hand.
right in.
With like a fucking 6-pack in each hand, basically.
Yeah, the metal shows.
must be.
I mean,
nice.
They're gonna fucking strangle you and tackle you and
the
fucking
gate,
stomp you.
like
You guys
not
also
very. You would
moshing.
when you've been to a metal show, you know, or like a metal festival, you know, like
I'm talking about the security.
the security is like. I mean, like, yeah, it's not that crazy. You can get by
Yeah.
if you want to get by. The folk Americana shit.
You just walk in.
Just walk right in.
With
They
your
do
beer.
not. It's nothing.
your beer, your fucking lawn chair, and your fucking 9mm. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, fuck yeah, bro. To
I mean,
protect us.
they have like a metal detector, but yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, people would walk in. I saw a couple guys with like some like pocket knives on them or whatever. I was like, this is so laid back. I've never been to like a festival like this that, you know, would just let you
That
walk
was
right
cool
in.
shit. We got to go to another one of those, man.
I don't know. What's the last concert you've been to?
Spilled Canvas.
What the fuck?
I don't think I know them.
It's Jenny's favorite band. We went to Durham and went and saw them in December.
Like a jam band?
Like a fucking pop punk band.
Oh, really?
They were bigger early 2000s.
Can you do the pop punk voice?
I mean, they're all the same, but no, my voice breaks before it gets there now. You know what I mean?
Can you do the pop punk voice?
I don't
Can
get
you
this.
gonna try? You gonna try?
I don't.
No?
I'm good.
I don't have those pipes. Listen, I was a lead singer. Just it's got to be a little bit
You
more.
were a lead
Like what?
singer.
For what?
He said, "If I were."
If
Oh,
I were,
I was
yeah.
like, I thought he said he were. I was like, what in the fuck did this happen?
I wish.
You would
I mean,
be
I've
like-
got that energy.
you
I
would
just don't
do
have
some,
the,
80s
You got
skills.
you got a frontman energy, to
Energy,
you, but you
but
don't have.
could sell
Frontman voice.
No, definitely not.
Hey man, listen. I'm saying Milli Vanilli got by for a long time. I can fake it.
Just bring the energy. Put on the wig.
That's right.
I can see doing
I'll
like
lip sync it,
80s,
fuck it.
80s style music. It's just like
Vince
high
Neil was a
energy.
karaoke singer before he was the lead singer of
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
That's true, but some people can sing karaoke good. I've heard you play rock band. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Rock band is a different energy than
That
karaoke.
was before.
My voice
we
was
did the
hoarse that
podcast.
night because we went to a show or something
Oh,
earlier.
my God.
I have
Prove
some
him wrong.
excuse.
Prove him wrong
I
right
have
now.
some excuse. No,
No,
doesn't get that satisfaction.
no, absolutely not. He's been shitting on me enough already. This podcast. Fuck this guy.
Good job.
I
saying
have to
that.
pick my battles this time.
Yeah.
I got fucking leg
Yeah.
choke last
You
time.
can't set him
Yeah,
up.
you're gonna lose that one.
No
Yeah.
layups.
No layups. That was a layup. That was the easiest $100 I ever made. 32 seconds.
Damn, yeah. I see. Yeah, 30. Was it 32 seconds?
It was
seconds.
quick.
He would have been dead.
Yep.
I could have killed him. I could have killed him in 32 seconds. If I would have let go of the chuck, he would have just died.
He
Right
could
there.
have strangled you to death if he wanted to.
Bullshit. You could have choked me out. I would have been more cautious.
You're lucky to be
If
alive
it were
right
to
now.
the death, I'd have been more
If he
cautious.
wanted
I
to,
think
you
you
would
thought
be
you were being
dead.
very cautious in the moment.
I'll be
He
honest,
was. He was.
I didn't anticipate
I
your legs
expected you
being,
to. I expected you to come out fucking like shooting a fucking takedown and try to like.
Well, here's my thing.
Maul him and, like,
my only
outpower him.
reference was
And
when
when-
we rolled, and like you
a
didn't
year
throw,
before that?
Yeah, but like, here's the thing: you never once even tried to throw your legs over me. You just kept me like.
Yeah,
I guess you kept me in your guard on
because I wasn't trying to
purpose.
win $100.
I made a miscalculation. Okay.
But I do respect that gene of like, fuck it, I can do it better than you.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
Yeah,
That's-
I'd like that.
I've got the same gene.
That's me and DJ's.
I
you
do
got the
too.
same. We both got.
I got
the
it
same
too.
gene. Yeah.
I got it too.
Like I said, it bothers me to my core. DJ can do something and I can't. Like it will make me physically sick. I'm like, that motherfucker.
Because
can do
he's
it.
like, you're like tall guy, he's small, like short guy, and you're like,
Well, it's just because he'll talk shit back.
and he will talk
Yeah, I
shit.
just
love
as
it.
much
I
shit
love
back to me
DJ.
as
DJ's
I'll
like,
talk to
DJ's
him.
in great shape. He can do a lot of like good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he is like he's in good shape. So it's like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, the two of you, I could see both of y'all battling it out on
And
something.
it's always shit that he's definitely better at me. Like
Oh, and he knows
even,
it.
even when we cheer,
He's better than you, and he knows
like
it.
he'd be like trying to.
Shout out Globo Jim.
when we cheered, they're like,
when y'all cheered, you were a cheerleader.
I was a man leader.
Okay, I
Yeah,
just-
of course.
cheerleader.
Of course, he was a
Let's be very
cheerleader.
my
clear.
mistake.
You ever heard of
I stand corrected.
what's that guy's name? It's Lacey, something Lacey. He's a fucking stand-up comedian. Big ass black dude. He was a cheerleader in high
Chappelle
school.
Lacey.
Chappelle Lacey. That's it.
Oh yeah, Chappelle.
Dude's so fucking funny, man.
Yeah, he's good.
But no, like
That's you.
When we did that, it was DJ that taught me how to do like we backflips and shit in there.
Okay.
But I just remember like one of the coaches being surprised that I could do like a backflip. He's like, "You can do that?" I'm like, "DJ can do it. I can definitely do it." and his thought process was like, "No, you can't."
It's
Like,
way more
that's-
impressive
Did you do
if
it?
you're doing it.
Huh?
Did you do it?
Yeah. I can't do it anymore. But I used to be able to just stand a backflip.
I really want to see you try this.
No.
What if we put out some mats?
No.
What if I help you? What if I try to help you? Like, I jump and I give you the fucking...
None of it.
Not really. Like, not
So
even
what
on the-
was the real reason you wanted to be a cheerleader? Like
Oh,
what?
he tricked me. Oh, he legit. He got me.
I really
He's
just
smart.
expect him to say I was trying to get pussy.
No, he got
And
me
that.
with
Yeah, and
pussy.
also that. Yeah.
Listen, it was a
He
setup.
lured you in. It's like you're like a fish.
He got me
No,
with the pussy.
He got me one day. He's like, look, man, the fucking gym, like on Fridays, it's like Fun Friday or whatever. They have the in-ground trampolines. They have like the foam like tumble tracks you can tumble into and shit. I'm like, well, cool. We'll go fuck around. Like, you know.
Chris is a, you know what? I'll try it kind of guy.
Yeah, but like, I
I
love
love
trampolines
that. I
and
love
shit.
that
So I'm
shit.
like, cool,
Yeah.
we'll go up there. And we go up there and we're fucking around doing the flips. And like the coach was like, oh, you can, do some of this. And this is all on the trampoline and the tumble track.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Tumble for.
And they're
Fucking
like-
Adam
they're
Sandler.
like- so they're like, hey, can you stunt? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but what is that? They're like, come here. So they brought some girls over and they were, flyers. So we started having me, do stunts and shit. I'm like, yeah, this is easy. Like, they're fucking weight 90 pounds. Of course I can throw them. And then they suckered me with, well, if you come, we need more guys. We'll pay for all the shit. Like, we're going to travel. And DJ's like, you'll be at like one of 8 straight guys in like 800 teams. I'm like, I'm in. They sold me.
Right?
So I cheered
One
for a
of
while.
8 straight guys.
On 800 teams.
That's
it
a
was
lot.
just-
That's a
it
lot
was-
of fun. That's a good ratio.
It was interesting.
That's a real good
Odds are
ratio.
in your favor.
Very much. We even went to Worlds.
How'd that
which was
turn out
cool.
for you?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good time. Had a real swell time, God bless those
What grade
athletes.
were you in?
And people,
I had graduated.
older dudes.
Oh, you already
I was
graduated?
18, yeah.
Yeah.
I had just turned 18.
It's like,
No,
where
I
was
was
you
17.
doing this at?
It was in Greer. So
Was she one of the motherfuckers like when I was in
The
12
fucking
and under?
all-star. Fucking
Who was
he
like-
was a travel cheerleader.
yeah.
When the
Jesus
playoffs
Christ.
hit and we was in 12 and under and the 6'3" kid on the sideline with a mustache was like, all right, throw me the ball and he's
I'm
just dominating.
12.
Yeah, I'm 12. That was you.
Fucking
You was doing
bench
some
warmers.
No, so they got it broke down into different divisions.
So you had to pay money.
I didn't.
Because they paid for you. He said that.
They covered me
sorry.
to do it.
Sean
Yeah.
doesn't listen.
But yeah, so like you had to
don't.
pay like
Sorry.
the gym memberships. Like the people that went there were typically like Palmetto, like their girls team would go up there and like train up there and stuff. You know what I mean?
okay,
So like
okay.
so like it wasn't like just one place, but like that's where they all went. Like a lot of their choreographers for their routines.
how many times did you have to get ID?
Get ID?
No, get ID.
Never.
Oh no!
Never ever.
Timestamp.
Can I see your ID, please? I need to see this.
Nah, but it was definitely fucking interesting. It's a different world.
Yeah,
Crazy people.
1 and 8 straight guys.
I mean, maybe 9 sometimes, dude. But
Turn to 0. Turn to 0 of 8.
my favorite thing, they had this Australian kid on the team. So he was doing like a foreign exchange student thing from Australia to Greenville High School.
Yeah.
And like he was on the team with the girl that he lived with, right? When we went to Worlds, his mom was the coach of the Australian team. So just to get to hang out with a group of Australian people talk all day was I was in heaven. That tickled me to fucking death.
What's the accent that you hate the most?
That I hate the most?
Is it Boston?
South Carolina.
Is it the Boston accent?
It's got to be Cajun. I can't understand it.
Yeah.
No,
Come on, got to the bayou.
I love that
What the
shit.
fuck are you
I
saying?
love it so much.
I like it though.
I like it too.
I don't. Like, and here's the
Fucking
thing.
culture, baby.
It is culture.
We
yeah.
go to Mississippi a lot now for gambling and shit, right? And I keep trying to convince Steven and Alex, and I'm like, let's go to Louisiana. It's an hour and a half away in New Orleans is from where we go. I'm like, I'll drive. I'll be the
Dude,
DD.
that'd be awesome.
I'm like, I'll be the DD. Like, well, I'll take y'all to Bourbon Street. And every time I tell them, like, I went there.
We need to go to Bourbon Street.
No, we don't. I don't want
Yes, we
I'll be
do.
DD. Like, I'm cool with it. I have no desire to go back again. It got me. It won.
Oh, it
Bourbon
got
Street
me.
beat
It
me.
won. I lost Bourbon Street.
Listen, I learned the fucking hard way, okay?
Yeah, me did too.
You gotta commit.
My favorite part about our experience with Bourbon Street. Fuck you. I know what I said.
No, you did.
No, he
I
said
did.
it. I'm surprised you didn't bust his balls on that
I
one.
know.
Sometimes I think it's me when he starts repeating shit.
Automatically.
That's the Sue. I fucked something up.
yeah.
It's whatever.
Fucked
Just ignore him and keep
I
going.
like how you just ignore it and keep going. Fuck him.
I remember laughing
I did it. I
at this
know.
poor white girl. She fell out of a stool.
Was she a poor white girl or like you're calling her?
I'm like,
poor?
oh, I feel bad for this
Okay,
poor girl.
not poor white
No,
girl.
no, she's just
okay.
some
I
regular
remember
white
laughing at this poor white girl.
But she fell out of a stool onto her face, drunk
looking
as
at
shit. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon,
Oh, no.
and I start giggling. I'm like, look at this drunk bitch.
was you?
They get her up.
4 hours later.
They get her up. She falls off again. I'm like, that's stupid, man. By 9:30, between me and Sam, we had puke. He pissed his pants in the Uber, We slept beside a dumpster and we're blackout fucking drunk by 9:30. I have text the next morning from his wife.
Not a dumpster
Not
on the concrete.
Not on purpose, but yeah.
Was your wallet and shit still there?
Yeah, in my pocket.
Wow. Wow.
Outside of the hotel that we were staying at. I made it back to the hotel, just couldn't
Was
make
it
it
Hilton?
upstairs. I don't remember.
I thought the Hilton was very convenient over there.
Why don't we go to New Orleans again this year?
Dude, I mean, like, I remember laughing. I remember, like, the next day I woke up and realized that we had did all that by 9:30. And fucking we're blackout and pissed drunk. I'm like, what happened?
Dude, we need to go for Halloween. I don't know if I
Halloween's on a
usually,
Tuesday.
yeah, I usually get that vacation of Halloween. I didn't get it this year.
Who took
That
it?
sucks. No, I don't know.
Fuck him.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
What do you take? That Monday or the Friday?
They just
Some-
like
some
too
kind
many-
of seniority
usually too many.
bullshit.
Yeah, too many people above
Around
me
it.
took that
Okay.
week. Yeah, but
Bullshit.
we need to go fight Voodoo Fest or something.
I'm down. They haven't announced the lineup yet for this year, but I'll go.
I didn't like the lineup for Bourbon and Beyond this year. I forget.
Oh, I didn't look at it.
Saturday
I
was
didn't
good
look
because it had like the Black Crows, the Black Keys, and
And
Avett Brothers.
Avett Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to maybe go down there just for that day, but I felt like the rest of it was like,
That'd be worth it. It was only like $120 for a ticket
yeah,
for the one day.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude, we're going to Colorado June 14th.
Yeah. Just you and Alex, or is Steven with you?
So me and Alex are driving out. Jenny's flying out Wednesday. I think Steven's flying out Friday. So it's all weird. But yeah, we might go see a concert at Red Rock. There's like
nice.
three.
Red Rock's
There's
cool.
one
be
that
so cool.
Tuesday.
Red
is
Rock's
playing.
fucking cool.
Well, I've already got to see Rainbow Kitten Surprise there, so I got to see a show. But there's a show like Tuesday and
I've
Friday
never
and
listened to
Saturday
them,
that
but
week.
Yeah.
my buddy, Liberty, shout out Liberty, he went and saw them in Charleston.
That doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't.
That
Yeah, sounds
they,
about
they,
it's
they both.
both.
like
Yeah,
that,
par for the course.
That was during Pride Week too up there.
What's that matter?
I think you fit right in.
Oh, because like their bassist is trans, and
Yeah.
dude,
Okay.
they're super good. But dude, they can jam.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
jam.
From like I think I've heard like one or two songs,
But
but
no, being able to be
they're
there,
a jam band. Yeah, they're like
being able to
real
be
popular
there
jam band.
during like Pride Week, they had outfit changes and shit.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
it
sure
was
they
a
went fucking
show,
crazy.
dude.
Oh, I bet it was. I bet it
I
was.
bet they went fucking crazy. I bet the crowd was crazy too. I bet they had a good
I
time.
bet it was a good time, dude.
Yeah, any show, fucking Red Rock, would be a good time. man.
Yeah,
dude. There's
dude.
there's
that was
one
the second time he licked the head.
that was not just the second time. No,
We're past that.
There's an amphitheater. I think it's in Washington. It's called the Gorge. It's like an amphitheater like Red Rock, where it's kind of carved inside
Oh,
the mountain and
fuck
shit. So I want to go see if I can see something by Bert. They're fully loaded tour that's coming up this year.
Did you go to the last one?
Yeah.
Did we
went to-
hit him up?
Yeah, we did. He didn't fucking respond.
Sounds about right.
I still went. I want. You
No,
know,
it was,
not
it was
with
like,
y'all.
hey man, you want to meet up before the show? He's like, yeah. And like
Yeah,
a week,
that's right.
Then the week of it came, you're like, hey man, what you doing?
That don't sound like me. I think you're making
You
shit up.
lying
now.
son of a
He
bitch.
didn't reply either. He didn't reply, man.
But no,
Second.
they're at least doing a show there. So I don't know. I want to go see something at that place because the fucking pictures look sweet as shit. So
Yeah, we need to do a festival or something soon. It's been a little
It's
while.
been a fucking long time.
And
yeah.
we haven't went back and replayed the day. Maybe it's a sign. The day that we got kicked out, or not kicked out, but
Oh wow.
the Epicenter Festival. We haven't been back. That was like
Oh,
4 or
we
5.
got kicked out.
We did get kicked out. Yeah,
We got kicked out because if they weren't to kicked us out, we would have stayed.
yeah.
DJ definitely got kicked out.
Yeah, DJ. Was
I'm like
fucking,
I'm pointing like DJ. Come on, man. He's trying to like fight dudes. Like really, you see 100,000 people leaving, and you're just like the guy who's gonna make
Like,
the
no,
stand.
I should be able to fucking stay, man. I love that energy though. He's like, fuck everybody else. I should stay.
Well, before
the whole time we're chanting, "Hell no, we won't go." As we're walking
As
out,
we're going.
fucking pitchforks but we're going the wrong way.
And the stage just got blew over. Like it was like they should have evacuated.
and then
us
we were
out.
just stuck in a fucking field. Like if a tornado
We got-
would have rolled through that field, we'd have been fucked anyway.
Well, we were still at the beer tent waiting to see if they would open it back up.
I know.
And we sat there and drank. I drank so many fucking Miller Lights, and it sobered me up.
Oh,
compared
we
to what
sang.
were
We kept
drinking.
everybody entertained.
Oh
We
yeah,
did
we
that.
were singing like Journey and shit in
Yeah.
the parking lot, and everybody started
Bohemian
singing with us.
Rhapsody?
Yeah.
I called fucking the city council.
Oh, dude,
This is Chris Harris.
Chris Harris.
Anytime I bring up your name around Heather, she's like, "This is Chris Harris."
That's right. You don't know who the fuck I am.
He called city council
As
because
if-
it took us so long to get out of the.
I had no other ideas. But
I'm fucking pissed. This is Chris Harris. This is unacceptable.
I really hope they answered that, and they were like,
And they
"Correct."
called you back.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I don't remember. They
Yeah.
called back. I think I missed it, and they left like a voicemail like, "Hey, we're returning your call. Please call," or some shit like that.
I thought you was Chris Harris from the Broncos.
Yeah,
that year.
Chris Harris
They
Jr.
thought I was important.
Was it junior or senior?
It was. Oh, Chris
Yeah.
Harris
Junior.
Jr.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of famous Chris Harrises. Fucking the wrestler.
Who's the fucking?
I can't think of the third one. There's Wildcat Chris Harris.
Oh, Wild
remember.
Stallion, Chris Harris.
Wildcat.
That's you. No, you're Stallion.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed.
I gave him that.
Self-proclaimed.
It just makes sense, dude. Plus, you look like Josh Allen a little bit.
You do like
Bobby
Josh Allen.
Boucher.
You're Bobby Boucher?
No, he kind of looks like Bobby Boucher. He
Josh Allen?
Yeah. Listen, man, he just has that. Maybe
You know who Josh Allen is?
Yes, I know who Josh Allen is. But does he not at least remind you of fucking Bobby Boucher?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, fuck you. I got nothing for you. He does for me.
Okay, then fuck you. I like that answer.
He could have been a mud dog. You know what I'm saying?
A mud dog.
He came from what,
Okay,
Wyoming
Mud
anyway?
Dogs came back and
Some
won the
small
Burger Bowl?
school bullshit. Big Bobby out there. It
Oh,
works.
man.
Wow.
That's a big old dude.
He is a big old dude.
Remember that time you said you'd like to meet Derrick Henry in the hole?
I just want to feel it. I stand by that.
You think you could maybe tackle him?
No.
Why not?
He would fucking listen. It would hurt, but I just
You
want
go
to
end up
feel
like
it.
Antonio Brown did after Vontaze Burfict.
And
hit.
it wouldn't be that bad. I'm not giving him. Listen, we're talking about him coming through the hole, not fucking coming at me full sprint. He's gonna get 3
Inside,
steps.
I mean, he's
Yes,
in
it's gonna be
single
fast.
backer to I
Yes.
formation.
Listen, I'm gonna end up
He's
on
got-
my back looking
he's
up.
got-
going,
You know how much?
"Fuck,
He's
that
got
hurt."
fucking 7 steps.
The A gap's got you know this 7. We got about 5, 6, 7 yards from like the backfield and the A hole,
got a
the
few
A hole,
steps.
the
I'm
A
just
gap.
Yeah, from the A hole is fucking
And then,
Chris.
you know what?
I'd like to feel it.
That's what. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
think,
saying
I
I'm gonna
think
do
you'd be
well.
better off taking a liver kick.
No.
Oh, absolutely. It would hurt in the moment.
Listen,
You could kind of.
I would
crumble.
rather go
You
on
kind of like
repeat.
crumble when
No,
you go to
you're not-
tackle
you're not gonna-
Derrick Henry.
I would rather go on repeat going through the hole trying to tackle Derrick Henry than take a fucking liver kick.
I don't think you would.
Yeah, I
Derrick Henry
think
might
that
give you
this is
brain
a good.
damage.
This is a good comparison. Not if you fold right. Not if you like shitty tackle dive down in his ankles. You know,
Yeah.
like you're gonna get
He's
out.
just gonna high
It's
step
gonna
over
hurt
you.
more to do that.
Okay, well then I
He's
met him
gonna
in the
high
A
step
gap.
over you. Yeah.
he may fucking get creative.
You do
know
not
what I mean?
want to get a stiff arm from Derrick Henry.
Yeah, it'll hurt.
I absolutely want to get a
Running
step
through the
on
hole
Derrick
like
Henry.
this. Imagine him running through the hole, or no, not like that. But
I'm
like,
gonna
when he
turn
goes to-
around. I'm gonna do like fucking Bobby Wagner and start running with him. Or that wasn't Bobby Wagner. That was
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start
Remember
fucking
that
running with him.
sideline?
After he talked shit the week before.
Yeah, and they got ran out the building.
All you gotta do, they don't even know how to tackle right. And it's him fucking running, blocking for him.
He's using him as a blocker, a lead blocker. He's like, get out of my way, puny human. He's just like
The
pushing
fucking
robot.
robot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That run with Derrick Henry against Jacksonville
The 98-yard
is
touchdown.
one of the greatest runs of all time.
Yeah, that's like on there with fucking.
Imagine.
Because you look at everybody who's
He were
on
like
that
8
defense,
tackles.
that Jacksonville defense. Miles Jack,
Jack, yeah.
who was the phenomenal linebacker they had for a little bit who retired. God, I can't, something Smith. I can't remember his name. He was great. Jalen Ramsey.
Fucking Josh Allen.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing, though. Can you imagine what Derrick Henry was like in like high school? Because like he dominates
He was
guys.
that size
Listen, he
still.
dominates in the NFL. He dominated at Alabama. I
He
can't
dominated in
imagine.
high school.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't imagine for him in high school to like. What
That's
do you
one of
do
those dudes
against
with
that
the
guy?
mustaches, the 6'3" on the sideline.
Yeah.
Is that one of those where they're gonna go? Listen, he's gonna get it.
You can
most
pull
plays.
Up, you can pull up any like great college player and check their
Look
high
at
school
Lamar
time.
Jackson. Dude, Lamar
Dude,
Jackson's high school.
LaDainian Tomlinson's high school.
yeah, that's
it's
true.
like he's not even getting touched.
What about like DK Metcalf?
Oh
in
yeah,
high school? That was
he's
insane.
He looks like a grown man.
Or Kyle Pitts.
Oh yeah, Miles Garrett is another one who has a go.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
all those like defensive end guys.
It's
too.
just like they're
You know,
all running
Clowney.
backs because why wouldn't you be?
Except for Jadeveon Clowney, fucking
Yep.
pussy.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, his problem is
He's
since-
lazy, man.
I respect
Since-
why you hate Jadeveon
Since
Clowney,
he has
honestly.
been in college, he has never
Lazy as
once
fuck, dude.
used his hands.
He's lazy as fuck.
He just thought, I'm faster than you. I'm a better athlete, and I'll beat you.
He was
and that,
right.
And that worked a
He
lot
was
of
right.
times.
He got lazy.
Even in fucking NFL it worked. So
That's what I'm saying. But like,
He was
if
good.
he never learned
He's
any
so lazy,
technique.
dude.
Like, if you watch, if the tackle ever gets his hands on him, he never made a play. If he got touched, he didn't make a play. But boy, he beat you.
He
a
had to
lot.
beat you off the edge. And that's why he was so good at stopping the run. He would just get back there fast enough to
Couldn't
stop
do
it.
anything.
God
Yeah.
damn Michigan, the hit.
You weren't pulling on him. He would he would outrun the fucking tackle pulling and beat you there.
That's what it would look like when you and Derrick Henry is Jadeveon Clowney hitting the fucking running back from Michigan. Bow! Your helmet goes fucking rolling. He one scoops the fucking
No,
ball and
honestly,
runs to the
he's
touchdown.
probably running straight at you and just fucking stiff arming the shit out
Honestly,
of you and your head's bouncing
I
off the
think
ground.
worst case
No, I
scenario,
think-
he dislocates a shoulder.
Yeah, that's probably best case scenario.
You say that again?
I think worst case scenario, he dislocates my shoulder.
No, worst case scenario is like permanent brain damage.
I don't think so.
Worst case scenario is you fuck your spine up and they come and carry you out.
That bad.
It could.
You
be
remember
that.
I have-
Johnny Knox?
Yeah.
Go look up for all the listeners who don't know who Johnny Knox is for the Bears wide receiver. Go look up how he finished his career, because he is like on the kick return and he's going in. And
kick return's a little different, running full speed, coming through the hole.
Yeah, but
that's the thing. It's an athlete versus a guy who rides a fucking bike.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Well, my problem
it's a fucking
is,
NFL running back.
Johnny Knox is a shredded like 225.
It's the best
athlete.
It's the best power back in the NFL right now versus a guy who can bike 70
We're
miles.
talking not even one of the best power backs of all time.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
But here's the thing.
Find me someone who's got a better stiff arm than Derrick Henry.
I would like to
in
start
history.
Brian Urlacher and like those guys against him because I think he does the same shit to them.
I'm with you, but my thing is still
Obviously not as consistent.
I've never been hit hard enough where I'm like, oh, it's just like it's gonna cripple my body. Like it's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. It's not like it's gonna be like that was cool. I'm gonna be like, motherfucker.
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go in full speed, put your shoulder down, and you're probably
I'm gonna get on the
You're gonna
ground
get
and be like,
fucked.
fuck, he did it. Yeah, that really sucks.
And honestly, even if he ran through the whole high, you would probably just bounce off his thighs.
He's going high for sure. I think what Derrick Henry's doing, he's gonna try to get low and put his helmet right on your fucking sternum, and just
I don't even
fucking
think
truck
he,
your
I
ass.
think I don't think he gets his head.
I mean, he
involved.
probably
I think he just
realistically
runs in and uses his hands and
Yeah, but like if he
See,
knew, if Derrick
hopefully
Henry knew
he
that Chris was talking shit,
Yeah, I want him mad. I want him mad. Right? I want to feel it. I really
like,
do.
if
Like
it's
I want
like the real-
I want to tug the tiger's tail a little bit. That's what I'm like.
if it's in the real
Listen,
game, he's just
man.
gonna juke you. He's just gonna run around you because you're not fast enough to hit him.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, I just want to feel.
But no,
it.
we tell him like,
Hey,
you
this guy
gotta,
thinks he
like,
can
like
tackle
the
you.
drill,
No,
like
I'm
the
gonna
little
tackle
like
him. Just want to feel it.
The
We're gonna
dr-
let him listen to this podcast. But damn, this guy's a fucking asshole. I'm gonna
you got
knock his block
the
off.
you got the drill with like the center
Oklahoma.
and the tackle.
That's what we should do.
Yeah, yeah. Basically,
we should make him do Oklahoma.
I know.
Down.
I mean, he's
Derrick Henry be hitting him as he got up.
how much does Derrick Henry weigh? Like 245,
Probably
260.
less than Chris.
Probably 250.
Yeah,
I think it's like 240. Something like
Yeah, I bet it's listed as 6'3", 245, but I guarantee you, when he's on that fucking field, that dude weighs
255.
255, 260. He's probably
I'm pulling
he's
that shit up,
probably
Jimmy.
6'1". He's probably 6'1".
No, he's taller.
He's 6'3", 247.
Oh, I was really close.
You're really
I was really close. Yeah,
His 40 time is 4.54.
and he's so fast. That's
Yeah,
so
he's
fast.
fucking 6'3", 250.
Yeah, you could pull up the picture of him and Mark Ingram
Oh,
at
it's
Alabama.
fucking-
We've all seen
It's
it.
bad, yeah.
It's like, dude,
I
Mark
gotta
Ingram
piss.
is
Do I
a.
have to use the bathroom?
We can take a break. Sure.
Let's take a little piss break. We'll be back, guys.
All right.
All right, guys, we're back. Yeah, I was saying like you do look at guys like Mike or Magic Johnson, and he's just got that gene in him. The AIDS gene. No, he's got the gene. But it's like his son is naturally gonna fucking just have that ability, that drive, you know. Just like we were talking about Chris having that fuck you gene that he gets from his dad. You know, that he's like, I'm gonna be better than you. Doesn't matter that you might be better than me. I'm gonna try my fucking best. I'm gonna be better than you.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the case most of the time.
It's like
You
all
know?
those athletes,
Yeah.
that are the parent athletes.
But man, it just seems like it's very rare. I mean, you see it in like the NFL. Patrick Surtain Jr. is right there with Patrick Surtain. Like there's
Like Frank Gore. Frank
Yeah.
Gore's like his son's looking like
What
he's about
would
to go
be
to the NFL.
worse though? Like, let's say you got like Bronny right now, LeBron James, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, luckily he likes basketball and he's good at basketball.
yeah, he's insane.
But like, what if he loved basketball but he sucked? Like, what if he genuinely just did suck and your dad is LeBron? Like,
you would hope that LeBron would be like, okay, I'll just kind of like try to push, like take what I've learned through basketball and kind of teach it to him through whatever passion he wants to learn. But
That's the hard part.
sometimes, like when you're that dedicated to a sport, I feel like you want your kid to play basketball.
So I feel like
Right.
that's how my mind works. Is if I were to have a kid, I don't care what they do. I just want them to be successful. And whatever they do, it doesn't make a fuck.
yeah, but like I said, there's no pressure on your kid. Versus like LeBron's,
Yet.
like when like LeBron has a kid, it's like, man, is he gonna play ball like you too? And you're like, he is.
Did you hear me? Yeah. There's no pressure on my kid yet. Just wait till this podcast has 1 million subscribers.
Good. Still no pressure. I don't know you. No pressure. I'll listen to your son.
My
I know
kid-
him. I know his weaknesses. I'll
Yeah.
teach how to whoop his ass.
Yeah. What are they? What are they?
Can't tell everybody.
You can.
No,
I want
'cause-
everybody to know.
I gotta keep this shit to myself. I figured out the legs last time. You know what I mean?
Okay,
One thing at a
sure.
time here.
I don't think you figured out the legs.
I did.
You figured out
I got it. I got it unlocked next time.
Okay. Okay.
Next time. Always
Okay,
the
I
next
like
time.
it.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm fucking hungry. Always hungry, man.
Well, if you weren't starving yourself, like I said, I've got enough food where if shit went
You
dark,
got enough food in your titties to
right.
last for a fucking month.
maybe. That's what I'm saying. I got about 3
Yeah,
months.
you know what the best part is though? I don't need to be starving because I'll just kill you. And then I'll just eat you.
No way. You going straight to cannibalism?
Yep.
You said when shit got dark.
That shit got dark, baby. Shit got dark fast. You got a lot on you, baby. I'll do like a good ribeye. I'll cut the loin straight out that ass, boy.
Damn, the loin?
Damn. Can't eat me. I taste shit.
What about his loins?
I eat them too, man.
Listen, man.
You ever heard of the Liver King?
You know, you're only as good as what you eat, and I exclusively eat
Meatball
shit
sub,
food.
baby.
So you're gonna be like, man, wish we'd ate somebody else.
Man, that's a lot of carbs in this meat.
You'd be like, real chewy.
God damn it.
Fucking Liver King. You see that?
Be
shit he
good for like
posted the other day?
bubblegum though, man. Fucking
He's such a fraud, dude.
I mean, he's not
shit.
natural, but
Not at all, but he like claims to be like just eating.
I think
off the
he
straight
stopped.
liver.
I mean, he does eat like straight
Oh,
raw.
I know
He's a straight
that,
raw
but
diet.
like the
yeah.
dude is clearly on some like
Yeah, here's the thing.
steroids.
You can't tell me all I have to do is your
and lies to
workout.
people and says he doesn't.
Yeah, you can't tell me like this workout and this lifestyle is it. Like you forgot about the needle in your ass.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
He's denied every bit of it. It's like, dude, if you're doing it, just say you do it. Like it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
that's fine, but you can't be like, oh no, I'm
Yeah.
totally clean. Like,
You're not clean.
But
dude.
then again, though, like he's fucking rich. Doesn't matter. The fucking brand he's built.
Oh, yeah,
like,
good for him.
But also,
Yeah,
like,
good for him.
people are also dumb enough to be like, you can do it. And you're like,
Yeah, and then they start eating liver and like trying to
here's the other thing.
bodybuild
And he's
like
oh,
him.
and you know what? He just happens to have a website
Anybody-
that sells that stuff.
Listen, anybody that's ever went to the gym for like a serious period of time, you know,
it don't work like that.
you're not looking
yeah,
like that.
You're not
I've
looking
been
like
serious
that, dude.
before.
It's
And like
gonna
I've
take you
gotten some
fucking,
cool
like,
results,
dude,
but like
it'll take you 20 years,
Dude, I walk fucking 8 miles a day, work out 4 to 5 times a week, hot yoga on Saturdays, and
Yeah, but how much
not even
raw
close.
meat do you eat?
Yeah, how much liver do I eat? Oh, so if
the
I just
problem.
eat the liver,
really, it does take,
I'll
like,
look
years
just
of that
like
shit.
him.
Like,
Sure.
You look at guys like I'll like, use like David Lade as an example because I feel like that's probably close to our like goal body type. Like that's dude's obviously fucking roided up, but he's been working on that body type for fucking 20 years or 15 years since he was like 10. He's been lifting weights.
Yeah, and I'm not here to knock on steroids.
Oh no.
If
Yeah,
you're
I'm
just
not here.
like normal dudes throughout the day, no big deal. Like, fucking shoot up all you
fuck
want.
you if you're on steroids.
I-
For what?
They all-
You
they
want to
all
be
got
Mr.
mad.
Olympia?
I know.
You're not.
That's a very good point.
I love
That is
going to the
true.
gym and like seeing somebody that's on steroids that's like just like still weird or like disformed. Like
Yeah.
you can't just shoot them up and like sit on the couch.
You got to put the fucking work in.
like it's actually gonna get worse.
You ever
for
seen
bud.
Terry Cruz's chest?
Yeah, it's preposterous,
It looks awful.
You see that,
but still preposterous.
Massive fucking gap.
dude? It's you remember that commercial with him with all his muscles and he's playing all the instruments with his
Oh,
muscles.
yeah, that was
like
real
flexing
though. He
them?
actually
Yeah.
did that. Yeah.
Like, dude, him and Blended. That fucking movie just makes me go, you are blended. Bouncing his titties.
What about him in Idiocracy?
Oh, dude,
I thought that movie's not talked about enough. We're not talking about
Idiocracy,
that.
That's
enough.
with
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in
It's so fucking
years.
sad. And
Don't
then
remember it.
Fuddruckers slowly turns into butt fuckers. Like, that's just the one thing I remember as a kid. I thought it was so fucking funny.
Oh man.
I'm surprised, as a kid, you got to watch something that wasn't a horror movie. Every time I come to y'all's house, that's all that was on the living room TV. I don't think I ever saw y'all's
Oh, I had to
living
watch
room
that.
TV.
I had to watch that in secret. I watched comedies in secret.
Dude, we watched so many horror movies growing up.
Still do.
Still do.
Fucking love them. I love them. What's my
what did
favorite
I watch
genre?
The other night, it's
May.
no, that was a couple weeks ago, which is fucking crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, some of the old school slashers. I really love some of the old school slashers. They're goofy as fuck.
We showed our niece Hayden
Oh, yeah?
Scream for the first time, and she's like obsessed. She loved it.
One of the best opening scenes of all time. You got spoiler alert if you haven't seen Scream.
Which Drew Barrymore actually wasn't that big at the time.
No, but she's
Looking
coming
back
off
on it.
ET. Like she
That was the only thing she really came off of.
Yeah, but she's well known.
for sure. Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
you don't kill Drew Barrymore off in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the movie.
Everybody was like, "Oh, I remember her from ET."
Yeah, she was. I mean, it was Drew Barrymore. You know?
Right in front of the fuck, and whenever it shows a
And it's
dude get his
gruesome,
fucking, you see his her boyfriend's guts get ripped out in the fucking
Dude,
back
that's what I was
patio.
like. I was when I rewatched it like a couple months
You
ago.
forget how fucking hardcore that
I was
shit
like,
is.
whoa,
Dude, I just went
dude
and
had
watched,
his guts pulled out.
I
No
just went and
shit.
watched the new Evil Dead.
I
I heard it was
good?
pretty gross,
Pretty
graphic.
Pretty graphic, normal shit though.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
I
it
like
being
it.
funny. I love Evil Dead.
it's almost like that. Evil Dead was kind of meant to be like,
But you have to. Like,
but that's what horror.
you
is,
know what you're
man.
going to see when
Yeah.
you go to see it. Like,
Yeah.
if you stumbled in there, it's a rough one. But
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, that sounds like a good scary movie.
We should take Hayden to see that. That's messed up.
Yeah, if you stumble, like, hey, let's go see. Oh, that's a scary movie. Let me just walk you. Oh man,
Scariest movie for me to this day was fucking Darkness Falls. That's
Dude,
Darkness
shit
Falls is
out of
scary
me.
as
Scary
fuck,
fucking
dude. It's
movie,
scary as
dude.
fuck,
Shit
yeah.
out of me when I was
that
little.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I can't remember if we watched that together. We
Maybe.
might have watched it together.
I hated the dark.
Third time he licked the head. First time. I don't know. How old are y'all?
I don't understand how y'all's brains work. Like, I see a guy passed out with a bald head. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking lick his head. That was my first thought. That was my first and immediate thought. Like, I don't know how no one else got to that conclusion. Because I'm like, dude, fucking, he's passed out. Let's fuck with him.
I mean,
Everyone
yeah,
else is
definitely
like, that's
fuck with him.
weird.
Right, do you think that's a normal thought when people see a
I
bald
should
head?
lick his head. Huh?
I mean,
I'm not
just
saying it's
lick the
normal,
head.
but for me to be the only one that fucking night to come up with it, I was
Please
surprised.
in the comment sections, let us know if you would lick the bald dude's
Listen,
head. If that's your first
no,
thought,
you
or if
can't
he's just a
just-
fucking idiot.
Listen, you have to be drunk first. You also have to
Okay,
be in the
that's a
mindset
good
of like,
start. That's a
we're
good
out
start.
having a good time that night. We're bar hopping. And then we
great
see
time.
this in between bars. So like,
And you're
it's
like-
quite an exciting feature.
And you're like trying to have the comedy aspect too. You're trying to make your friends laugh.
It was just
no, I
me
was
and
just,
Sean.
I was just.
it was everyone else was gone. It was just me and him.
I was like, we should lick this dude's head.
Now, by the end of it, it was like
It was a group.
a group of us,
got-
like
I
a
got-
good 30 people.
I
in
gathered
there.
a crowd.
Like we had an orchestra back
Hey,
there.
come here. Look at this guy.
Picture. 300 of them. Click.
Do you have
click,
access to
click.
those?
Oh, I do. They're on my
I'm
computer.
gonna need you to show me those. Email them to me.
I got all the ones with my blood
At
and my Mickey Mouse shirt.
brewcarpodcast@gmail.com.
Dude, that fucking Mickey Mouse shirt. Every time I wear it, it just makes me giggle.
Oh, it's still got the blood stains on it.
Still does.
When you
All
get
bloodied
hit with a
up.
brick.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sean's the real hero that night.
Coke and aspirin, baby.
All you need, dog. Good night's sleep.
I thought I woke up.
Apparently, that going to sleep thing is a myth with the concussion.
No, I watched TV for like an hour. I remember the
Yeah,
thing.
apparently, that's not real.
See,
It
really?
is actually
Totally
called
fine.
swelling the brain.
I just love how easy Sean
You're
was,
good.
though, to convince to not take me to the hospital.
I didn't want to go. That means,
no,
like,
it was
in my
really
brain,
easy.
it's like if I take him to the hospital, it's a real thing. It's a fucking real thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm fucking psychotic.
Who didn't want to go?
Me.
He didn't, or you
I did
didn't?
not
None of
wanna
us.
go.
We didn't go.
I did not want to go. But he was like, I remember coming
None of
down,
us.
she's
We
like-
didn't go.
He said, I don't want to go. I said, okay.
I remember being back in the car, though. And I was like, how's my face? He's like, you're good. I'm like, then let's go back out. I'm fine. Clean me up.
Bleeding
Understand.
down
It's
his
just
fucking
your
face.
head.
And it was thin too, because you were drunk.
It's a head injury. It's a pretty like needed stitches head injury.
No,
and we
they
had
just glued
drank. Okay, they
So
glued
wait,
it. They
dude,
glued it.
Dude hit you with the brick and ran off.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was like
I started a fight, I guess.
he.
Yeah, you tell the story. I don't know if we did this in the
I
last
don't
podcast,
remember
but I
it.
want to hear it
We
again.
did.
Listen, I remember leaving fucking Wild Wings. I remember hitting the bartender at fucking Sharky's. And she was not having it. I was like, we got to go,
you
Sean.
hit on her. You didn't hit her.
Yeah, hit on her.
Yeah,
I tried
he
to
was
get
like,
her. I tried to get
what's
her.
it gonna take for me to fuck you in the bathroom stall right now? Or something like that. It wasn't. I'm
Yeah, listen,
paraphrasing,
Pretty close to that.
but it was. And she
pretty
was
close to
like,
that.
no.
Why
She's
don't, you,
like-
why don't you say what you think you said?
No, it was definitely something like,
Okay.
what are the odds of me and you fucking in
Yeah,
the
that
bathroom
was it.
tonight? Something like
yeah,
that.
that was it. That's what he said.
And she was like, nah.
And she was like,
that's
zero.
cool.
I think that sounds way better than what you said. Like what you said sounded pretty bad. What will it take for me to fuck you in the bathroom stall tonight?
Well,
Like
he
he's
said, "What's the
paying.
odds?" I mean,
Same shit.
Okay.
they kind of that's
Like,
somewhere
I don't-
within the
I
odds.
don't remember
you
much
know?
after
Sure.
that. You know what I mean? I was
So what she said?
shoot down.
Very low.
No.
Low. So
And
you're
I
saying
was
there's a
hoping.
chance.
By the way, I was hoping.
She said no.
yeah, she
She
absolutely.
said
not.
zero.
There was no chance.
I remember she like on her
But-
face. She was like, "I'm sober and you're a sloppy fucking mess. I'm not
All
fucking
true.
you in a bathroom
All true.
stall guy.
To
I
be
don't
fair,
know."
though-
In Sharky's.
To be fair, I thought she wouldn't remember me until I was in there like sometime later, and she was like I was trying not to talk to her. She's like, "What do you think I wouldn't remember you?" And I was like, "I was hoping." She goes, "No, I remember." I was like, "Great, yeah, good night, right?"
I got hit with a brick.
yeah, and we drank.
So what happened with that? What happened? He
He punched the guy in the face.
knocked him out.
I don't know.
Okay. And took off running.
He took off running. This is where the yellow chairs are downtown Greenville. That's where the
Okay,
guy,
yeah, okay.
That's where it was all construction then. Takes off running,
He
and
punched you in the face because he wanted to high five you.
yeah,
Did you hit him hard? Like was it good?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I heard
Listen,
it.
I don't
got him.
remember.
Bow!
anything.
They got him. They got him.
I don't remember any.
Sorry.
of it.
I just remember the sound. Yeah, that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so he takes off running, and all I remember is, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even walk.
You were more worried about you. You didn't go.
No, I was concerned, but I couldn't walk. I could walk, but like, he just took off running,
I can't catch up
like,
with this dude.
and he's fast already. And like I don't know how you was
Timestamp.
Timestamp.
Ass, baby.
That's a different kind of timestamp. That's a different
yeah,
kind of
timestamp that shit so we can delete that.
Yeah, timestamp.
He's already fairly fast. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so fucked up, dude. I can't even like blurry. And then I remember seeing some skinny black guy talking a lot of shit, and he was trying to hit you with a cone, like a traffic cone.
A construction.
Yeah, and that,
construction,
but
yeah.
I picked Chris up. I'm like, you all right, man? He's like, they deboed me, man. They deboed me, and I was like, what? And I said the blood running down his face. I'm like, oh my god, let's get the fuck out of here. So we get in the car, and I mean, obviously, you should not be driving.
No, I came to because the last thing I remember was leaving Sharky's, but I remember I was over your shoulder.
I remember over your shoulder, and
you're
people,
walking
the
me down
girl's
Main
face.
Street. I remember
That
looking
girl's
up.
face.
What the fuck just happened to
Well, I
him?
just
Yes.
I'm kind of waking up. I'm like, all right.
I
I'm over
forgot
somebody's
about
shoulder,
that.
and like I look up, and this woman's like, "Oh my god!" I'm just like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
He's like, hey, baby, how much should it take to fuck you in the bathroom stall?
But then like it's like Sean helps me in the car. I'm like, "What's up?"
What are the
dude?"
odds I can fuck you right there in this alleyway?
No, we get in the car. I'm like, fuck. But the pictures when we got back were hilarious. It's just fucking smiling in the bathroom, with blood everywhere.
That's some hangover shit.
We took pictures in the
awesome.
bathroom stall when we got back. That's how drunk we were.
That was the move. I just remember the next
Fourth
day.
time he licked the head.
I called DJ. I'm like, dude, I needed you last night. And I told him what happened. And he's like, you didn't need me. No, the fuck you didn't. He goes, dude, we told you to fucking not leave Sharky's. And you just you wandered out and Sean followed you. So we said, fuck it.
we told you. We tried. You needed us, and we tried to help.
Dude.
That was ugly.
Yeah, I remember
what
waking
we
up the
were
next day and I was
watching.
like, wait, it's like, is Chris dead on the couch right now?
Dude,
That was the apartment?
Yeah. He's on the couch in the, and I'm in the bed. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I walk in and I'm like, Chris. He's like, oh. I'm like, oh, God.
dude, my
You want some
ribs-
Bojangles?
You want some fucking
My
Bojangles? Yeah.
ribs were bruised as fuck, and my arm hurt like a mother. My arm was swollen up.
Wow,
like I had
where's
a
your fucking
giant-
arm? Because when he hit you in the head, you probably fucking boom. Landed on that fat ass
I couldn't
arm.
tell you, dog.
On the curb or
Dude, like,
something.
My
Oh,
arm just looked like I had a fucking
Jesus
like rock in
Christ.
it.
He fell all that way.
Someone hit him with a brick and he just
Lucky
went,
you didn't break that shit.
Dude,
That
the
would've been
fucking
a bad
the
night.
worst part about all of it is when I go to the doctor the next day though. I still got my fucking Superman boxers on from the night before and shit. Fucking, I know I look and smell like death still. And there's this fucking fine ass nurse that comes in there. Now listen, when the doctor he bumped my head on accident in the sink when he was cleaning.
Jesus
I was fine.
Christ.
Like, not a big deal, right? He ends up hitting it again with the lamp, looking at it afterwards. Yeah, not a big deal. I'm fine.
It's like a comedy movie. What the fuck?
She comes back in there with the tetanus needle. I'm like, I don't. She's like, I just watched us hit your head twice, and you're worried about this needle. I'm like, oh yes, ma'am. She's like, quit being a baby and fucking roll over. I'm like,
She said that?
yeah. She wasn't having my shit. She did not think it was funny.
She knew what you had. She knew.
She knew, like, I'm in here
she
fucking
knew this-
hungover
yeah.
from the next day. I smell like fucking booze
Yeah.
and shit still. She had no remorse. And she was like, I don't give
You're
a
here because of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking-
you're here because of you.
And she stuck me hard. I come out,
Wow.
I fucking limping out of the doctor's room. My ass hurt more than my fucking head
And
did.
he looks at her and he's like, hey, what would it take? That's
Listen, the answer's no if you don't ask.
true. That's true. The answer is no if you don't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
The
know
answer,
why.
if you
I
do
used
ask,
to,
it could be fucking restraining order.
it's all in the approach. You know
Odds
what I'm saying?
are. Odds are it's probably a restraining order.
If you're not me, good odds.
Yeah.
It's just the way you approach it. She was just more like, no,
Christ.
dumbass.
Oh man, that's funny that lady at the bar at Sharky's remembers.
No, like I remember even the dude, like a couple of the bartenders remember me. I'm like, I don't know how you remember me. Like, you're obnoxious. You stand out.
Right?
Like the
Big,
dude,
obnoxious
the,
fuck.
You know the
Yeah.
big bald guy that used to bartend at City Tavern. He was
Yes.
I remember I was in there. It was years after we quit drinking and shit. And he was still in there, and I was just saying something to him. Like, I remember your big ass. He goes, yeah, you're obnoxious. And I'm like, that's fair.
It made you happy when he said this. Like, yeah, I am.
It's true.
I guess.
It's so true, man. But I love the obnoxiousness.
I do too. It's
Like
so funny.
that's why like it works because I
That's so
love
funny.
it. But it's, I can see some people being like, "Fucking, I hate
Fuck
you."
this guy.
It's a lot.
But
It's
I
a
love
lot.
it, dude. It's a lot.
What a fucking dick.
It's a lot. Yeah, man. God, we had so many shots that night. That was at the Wild Wings at the top.
That sucked.
And every time it got around to me, I was like, dude, I got the last one. And everybody was so fucked up. It was like, okay, well, I got it.
He walks in there with $20 tab. He,
No,
bought
he
few
had a
beers.
40. He had like a 40 something dollar tab.
I had like wings.
The rest of us
Like
had
my
like
drinks.
$170, $200 tabs. Like mine was $200. Fucking Stevens was like 170. Like I remember those to R2. So like we got fucked
Yeah.
every time the show. I got the last one next. Fucking. Ugh. That's when you used to drink Rumplements too.
I was in the,
dickhead.
that was that.
It was rough.
I was going hard then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got some
rough.
hard liquors and shit. And the Rumplements was, and you know what? One of my favorite things is about you. Like when we go out to a bar, you're just like, give me 2 shots of Rumplements. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't do that anymore. You're like, no, fuck you.
It's payback. Yeah. I did that shit your birthday last time too. I showed him like, all right, I don't want to do this. I have to do
I was
this.
like, I was like, dude, you know, I like don't drink that shit. That was like 10 years ago.
Get me either.
And you're like, oh no, I know. Fuck you. From that time,
Just-
I'm like,
You're not going to not drink
I
the
want to
shot.
make sure
I'll
you
take it
don't
every
like
time.
it like I didn't like it then. You know
I
what I mean?
respect it. That's why I always take
Yeah,
the shot.
That's good.
Yeah, it's always a little good tradition.
That's
Shit's
2 shots
so
of
good.
Rumplements. Fuck.
Oh, dude, I used to love it too.
It's
man.
not so bad.
It's not. It's like just kind
It's
of
a little refreshing.
honestly the idea of a shot of
Cleans the
vodka
palate.
now though. Just think about a shot of vodka now.
God, just by itself?
Yeah, just straight
Sounds
vodka.
gross.
Exactly.
vodka. Got to be mixed for me.
We used to be able to take bottles of that shit and drink it.
When you first start out drinking, yeah,
When you
Burnett's.
When you're stupid. No,
You're
we
stupid.
me and like Steven, we used to love Grey Goose.
Still
dude.
are.
We used to buy like bottles of Grey Goose for our shit.
You ever seen that video of that old guy who's like,
Grey Goose, baby!
he's riding the fucking car and he's like, you know like Bad Grandpa, like Johnny Knoxville dressed up as like the old guy. He's basically doing that, and he's singing that I got my drink in my cup. I don't know how the song really goes. He's like, you think
Toe up.
yeah, he's like, then came up, I'm toe up, something like that. And he's like, he's got that drink in my cup, and he
He
starts
just got a
pouring.
fucking...
He's driving, he starts pouring.
No,
He's
he
like,
just has a water bottle.
oh
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's it.
He's like, this ain't water, though. This is that Grey Goose, baby. The people don't know that, do they? And he drinks like,
God damn. Yeah, that was one of my
You
all
had to
time.
be there.
You have to be there. But if you've seen the video,
That's good.
that's just
That's
gold. Internet gold. Damn. Dude, some of that shit don't hold up. Dude, the other day, check this out.
Check this
These
Check out this sick beat.
dude,
Jesus Christ. This is fucking 2004.
I told you, dude. You
Check
need
out
to open back up to the early
Jungle
2000s
Beats on the
pop-punk.
track. What the fuck?
That's a Beastie Boys line.
Check out this beat. What the fuck is going on right now?
You know, maybe I could be a DJ. I could do
Go
that.
DJ.
I could see you
That's
being a
I've got-
fucking
I've got the
DJ.
Oh
energy.
yeah, you got that Shaq Gronkowski energy. You just
He
want to have
used, that just made him so happy. He said,
He blushed. He's blushing. He's blushing right now.
That's incredible.
he said,
It's just nice when other people
he
say
said,
it, you know?
giggled. He giggled.
You just got that that party energy.
Not want to have kids.
Why would you want to? Still, you can't give me an argument for why it's a good idea.
You know, I think that they're having less kids nowadays because people are realizing like, no, I'm good.
Listen, I can make a strong argument
Like
for
kids,
non-good.
like the new generation is like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Why would I?
They're expensive. You're stuck with them forever.
Shit's already expensive enough.
Oh, you're not. You ever heard of late term abortion?
Yeah, but once you have it, you can't get rid of it. What are you gonna do? You can't abort it at fucking 8. You're like, I'm done. That's murder.
Late-term abortion.
Like 12 weeks is the window now. It's like it's murder
120
or
months.
it's just
120 months
He said
old.
late.
real late. We didn't define the spectrum.
No, we did not. Jesus.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And everybody, here's the problem: is you'll never be able to get anybody that has a kid to admit that it was a mistake. And you know there are people out there like, oh,
the greatest thing I ever did.
We've had one on the
You'll love 'em
podcast.
once you have 'em.
We've had one on the podcast.
You'll never have to be like somebody like, listen, I love my kid, but if I could fucking change it, fuck him. I would.
Oh,
Mitch say that?
No, shout out to fucking Travis Whitaker.
Oh, he said.
He said, I said, if you could go back and do it, he said, oh, no, I wouldn't get married or have kids. Fuck that shit.
He did say that.
He was like, I wouldn't fucking do that
You
shit.
got one. You got one to admit.
Yeah. He stands by that shit.
The
anytime I
balls
ever
on that
asked him.
guy.
I imagine he's divorced.
He's not. He's not.
Same wife. That's
Same wife,
impressive.
yeah. Same wife.
Bet he cheats on her.
Damn.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, like, I don't know you, sir, but your
Hot
wife should
take.
dig in.
Damn.
Hot take, baby.
Hot take. I
Throw
like
them
it.
out
Hot
there.
take. Hot take. You got
Yeah.
water over there?
Yeah.
Give me one, please. Damn. Pull up.
Yeah, dude, fucking. And plus, you could have a girl. That'd be my nightmare. That'd be my personal hell.
Oh,
You-
you think
oh,
that.
you know that-
You were a fucking girl dad.
You're a little, yes, for
He's a
sure.
girl dad.
Listen.
For sure. But you're a little superstitious, I feel like. Just a little bit. Maybe not much. You're not superstitious,
I'm a
but you're a
little
little stitious. And you think that if you have a girl, does this terrify you about having a kid? Like, if you have a girl that she's going to, like reap what you sow kind of thing? Like,
Oh, she's gonna find a guy like
She
you.
don't have to deal with my consequences.
yeah.
Or
Probably.
she's gonna try to find a guy like you.
No, because here's the.
Oh no!
I would have to like be a better person, and I don't want to.
That's fair. Yeah.
That seems like
At
a
least
lot
you
of
know
work.
that, though, and you don't have the kid.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to fucking have a kid to know I'd fucking hate it. Listen, I got to watch literally almost all of you guys all
So why
have
don't you get a
kids.
vasectomy?
They won't let you if you haven't had kids before 30. I'm 30. now.
Really?
Yeah. Like
So
if
you don't
you're
know.
an only child like I am and you haven't had kids, then they make you like, they're like
Wait.
you have to go to like a consultation. Because I went when I was 26 the first time.
Oh, you already tried.
No, yeah, I was like,
Fucking
fuck that.
cheers! Cheers to
'Cause
that. I
it's
like it.
Dad had.
You was trying to call him out and be like, okay, since you're like,
Let's
so
do it. He was like,
committed-
I already
Yeah.
tried, bitch.
My dad's had a vasectomy. He told me he just took a Lortab, went up there, and they fucking snip pop. Weird thing.
On the tab, fucking got snip snap, snip snap, snip snap.
Oh, God.
2 office references in 5 minutes.
It was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm so
Yeah.
good.
I
But
love
don't
it.
you want to
I
see
respect it.
see it? I feel like
What happens?
I
if
feel like if you want kids, you're just bored. Like
If you did
you
have
don't
a
know what
daughter.
else you want to do. You're like, I want to raise my kid and like watch them have a
Maybe.
cool life.
maybe.
I still
but-
got some shit.
What
I
happens
wanna
if
go
you have
try
a
to do.
daughter and then she brings home a boyfriend? He's got a mullet and pit vipers.
I'm just gonna lean into it. Be like, sup, brother? You party?
What's up, Chief? What's up, broski?
Christ. She brings home a guy and he's just like you.
Listen,
Chris
probably
ain't
get along.
Pit Vipers guy though. You're like a
we would
No,
get
different.
along.
not that one. Like he's
I'm
just
like,
like
I
you.
get it.
Like he's just gonna probably lick her butthole.
If that's what she's into, I guess. I don't know.
As long as she's happy, man.
It's just nothing positive about it.
No, nothing positive.
Even though,
Don't you? Wouldn't you
here's the-
rather your
even if I
daughter
had-
be just be gay, so you don't have to worry about her getting pregnant and like having to like her life
No.
ruined?
Even if I had a boy, like here's the thing, I would be really disappointed if he wanted to play sports even. Because I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to coach you.
You don't have to.
Like,
I wish you fucking wouldn't.
Leave it up to the
First-
drunk
God,
guy who's
leave it up to
there
the
with his
fucking
failed
coach.
marriage.
first of all,
Leave it to the fucking coach.
Yeah, the coach who's the
We have
drunk
all-
guy.
we have
yeah,
all
who's
had failed
going through a failed
You know as
marriage
well as I do, like-
and using that as a getaway.
the rec coaches,
What the fuck?
you know what I'm saying?
man? I'm not married
Like-
or drunk. And
Right
I'm
now,
on
this month.
this month. True.
Cheers to
I'm
that.
fucking killing it, man.
I mean, yeah, good for you, but
want a
like,
beer so
you know what I'm
bad.
saying? Last month, if you had a kid, you couldn't say that.
I'm gonna be honest because
Somebody's
me and you we were the last of the Mohicans. We still are the last of the Mohicans from our class who haven't had kids.
Yeah, the DJ's next. I know it.
And
man.
yeah,
And he got a thing going on too.
but
Same girl.
yeah.
Yeah, they live together and shit. But
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I know it's coming. I just don't know when it's coming.
But we've always said the same thing. Like we're not having kids.
I'm good.
But like once you
Uh-oh.
get to the point to where like you've met that person that you want to settle down with, and you like, I'm 8-9 years into a relationship now. It's like, it's like, you know, you kind of want to see, you kind of want to have a little you.
Nope. do you honestly think I want a little me?
I would love that.
Here's the other thing.
I think you.
I would
that
love
little
it if
fucker
Chris had a
Here's
kid.
the thing, especially if it was a boy. If he played sports, I'm like, you're not gonna be as good as me, dude. Like, just do something different. Play music. Do
That's
something
a
I didn't.
single child. A single child. Yeah,
That's a
it's
single
just
child,
so
yeah.
selfish, man.
Yeah, the last of all of it, dude. I don't want. Yeah, last fucking only child, only grandchild. I'm it.
You're it. You're the last of the Harrises.
Yeah.
Really?
Damn, and you don't want to keep that going?
Fuck no.
Fuck the Harrisons. Damn.
Damn, dude, you. It's up to you. It's down to me.
I'm good.
Rolling Stones.
Y'all should have had more kids.
Come on.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
Y'all
You gonna
should
put
have
that on
more
your dad?
kids.
You gonna put that on for real?
Yeah, it drives his brother nuts more than it drives him nuts. His
I can
brother,
see
because
that.
his brother Todd had 2 girls, so he's like,
he
"You're just."
tried.
He tried.
Damn.
Sucks. to
That's why I
suck.
want Sean to have kids, so then I don't have to. I can just.
Then you can fucking bow out and be like, Sean
Yeah,
did it.
I love that. I'm so
Well,
happy
you
you
can
used
kind
that
of already do
term.
that because
Bow out.
Trent and Brooklyn already did. You're good. You don't have to have kids too. 2 of the 4. That's good
Sean's
enough.
gonna
You
have
both
kids.
could bow out. Gotta go 3 for 4.
Next. Next subject.
I'll. I'll.
Next topic.
What's the matter, Bryant?
Nah, just playing.
I'm in deep consideration lately.
Deep.
If you do it, good for you and great. That's awesome. Cool.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna come to the birthdays till they're like 5.
That's
I'm
cool.
I'll be at
selfish.
the birthdays.
Listen,
I'll buy
dude,
presents.
We're gonna be fucking drunk at every birthday
Dude.
for your kids.
But
We're not gonna be those.
maybe
Let's do a gender reveal. Listen,
if you do that, I
we
can't
don't.
we're going to the
I
fucking
don't
scientist.
expect
I'm gonna pick the gender.
I don't expect everybody. I don't.
Are you gonna name your kid something I can spell?
Brayley, Braxton.
I can do that one.
Braden, Braxton, all those B's and H's and Jesus.
If I
man.
can't
Have you
spell.
have
You
you
can't,
talked about
new rule: you
names?
can't name your kid something I can't spell.
We've talked about names. She's talked about girl names.
Of course.
Have you talked about guy names?
I haven't. No.
Quentin.
Oh man.
Tarantino.
Quentin
Martin.
Tarantino Newsom.
Quentin Martin.
See, Sean's gonna have a daughter.
Martin
He's gonna
Scorsese
name her
Newsom.
like Riley.
Oh, don't.
Dude, there was no.
Throw it out there. The evil's out there. Riley's coming.
It's gonna be me.
2024.
It's gonna be me doing the late term abortion to Sean's kid.
Where were we at when one of our buddies? It was either you or our Liberty shot. Liberty. I think it was Liberty. He was like, we were talking. Someone said something about getting a tattoo, and Liberty just starts like he gets closer to Riley Reid as he starts describing the tattoo. He's like, yeah, you get a tattoo down your spine in Chinese letters.
That was Danny. Yeah, I remember this shit.
Like,
Wait a second.
And me and him look at each other like, yeah, yeah. I was like, what?
You don't have any tattoos yet, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You got any? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm riding it out.
You're like waiting on the perfect one, and if
I
you
know.
keep up, you will never find it.
Well, I know the one that I want. Like I know what
I think I'm
what I
riding
would
out
want.
no tattoos.
I don't think I'm gonna get one. Like if I do get one, I'm gonna end up being drunk, and then I was gonna I'll get the one I want after whatever.
Or like
stupid
something on
drunk
my
one I
butt cheek or something. That would be
get. Yeah, that'll be
You're
my drunk
too-
one.
you're too
I'll get like
wild not to have
mom
one.
on my ass, and then but
Yeah,
well, I
with
already
the
got
heart.
one. I guess I'll do my fucking arm thing now.
Yeah.
Just get you a big chest piece, man.
I'm good.
Big back piece.
Get a big Superman symbol.
Fuck
on
it,
my
yeah.
chest.
When you rip up those buttons, it's like right there. You're like, holy
It's
shit!
fucking titties.
That's right, like and shake them out.
Oh yes. Can you push
You
them
with
together
the
for me?
shimmy?
Push them. No, put with your hands. Like do like the. Oh yeah. I think we could get in there.
Oh, you can get in there.
What is
I'll shave
happening?
my chest.
Nah, don't.
No,
Don't do
you
it.
like that '70s style, huh?
Yeah.
Shag
No
carpet.
bush, shag carpets.
By the way, how do they do that? God bless them. Because I
God
swear to
bless
God,
them.
if I ever was just like, whoa,
Would you
like
rather
if I
have?
could braid it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's too much.
Would you rather have carpet in your kitchen or your bathroom?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, would you rather have pussy or not pussy? Because that was their options. That's how they did. That's how they did it.
That's how they did that.
That's
yeah.
how they did it.
Bathroom. At least my feet will be
Bathroom?
warm.
At least there's no food dropping in there.
Yeah, my feet will be warm in there. I'm
Yeah,
taking a
but
shit.
like when you get out of the shower, it's just fucking wet.
Dry off in the
Damn.
shower
Yeah.
with a towel.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Put a mat down.
Yeah, you could
Let
put
it get
that
wet.
down.
Who gives a shit? I mean, there's some options
so
here.
gross.
Oh no, the carpet got wet.
It's so gross.
Yeah, but it's getting wet in the kitchen too. Maybe not as much, but the food dropping.
Yeah,
and,
the food.
and
Yeah,
you
food dropping on the carpet is awful.
yeah,
It was definitely
the little crispies of whatever. Just
Damn, you hungry?
little yeah.
Pizza sauce, some ranch,
Oh yeah.
slice,
kind of ranch.
garlic
We're
nuts.
talking like that good salad.
We're talking
ranch.
like fucking Carolina Ale House ranch.
They're-
Shut the fuck up.
Sue's ranch is what I was thinking.
Sure, also delicious. Dude, that fucking
Susan forever.
dude, that night that you brought me chicken wings,
You're a fucking
no, no.
OG.
You don't understand.
Triple OG.
Because not only he didn't bring me ranch, he brought me ranch.
I bought him a bucket of it.
It was this much. I took a whole wing. I had like 12 wings, and I could dip the whole wing in there and not worry about running out.
Fucking cheers to you, brother.
Listen,
I will never forget those
What a
wings.
legend,
I
dude.
crave that. I still crave those
the
wings.
only thing better than that
night.
is when we used to go to Good O's, me and Jamichael, Lois and stuff, they go to Good O's. We would get a full,
Shout out Lois.
like 20-ounce styrofoam cup full of their ranch.
Oh, that's amazing.
As a side of ranch, you would have a 20-ounce
As a drink
cup.
with a straw.
And then we'd get one of gravy because we'd get hamburger steak plates. And dude, between that gravy and that fucking
We
those
gotta
fries, the ranch for those fries, oh,
Dude, you know what I think of when I think of a styrofoam cup? I think of a hurricane from Bourbon Street. And
You know what I think of when I think of a
beginning
styrofoam
the
cup?
shower after
Oh.
drinking 242 ounces of them bitches. After
Shot,
we
jello
drank,
shots, beers.
we drank and had a buzz before we even went out.
It was like 4 o'clock, or it was about 7 or 8 when we got it. It was nighttime. We've been drinking all day.
And I get in the shower, and I'm like, oh no. And like I done drank like, two.
You took a shower after me, right?
Yeah, I think I was one of the last ones.
So I had taken a shower, and I was throwing up in the fucking trash
all
can.
red.
In the trash can and in the shower. And Sean is in the
ice
bed.
bucket.
Sean's in the bed throwing up in the ice bucket.
Classy.
Then I get out of the shower.
Classy.
He starts throwing up in the shower, and I go to bed. I'm like, oh, thank God.
And then
You know what? Like, part of the problem with Bourbon Street is because it's already a fucking lawless.
Part of the problem with Bourbon Street is we're alcoholics.
Well, no, it's already a lawless thing.
We shouldn't
Like,
be there.
it is like the wild west of drinking.
Think about it. Like when you see somebody get like, because when we were there, all
That's
3
what
days,
Nashville is, dude.
you saw
Nashville's fucking
someone
cool.
get take off in an ambulance every day I was there, and all they do is drag you off of Bourbon Street and they pick you up on a side street.
That's
Like
you
they
after
don't,
Derek
they don't
Henry
even
reaching
leave
age
you
out.
where you're at. There's like drag them to a side street. Fucking, they'll come get them. Like keep it going. But like we were fucked up.
The further you go down Bourbon Street, the weirder.
Oh, the
it
gay,
gets.
You're gonna
gay
say
clubs are at
gayer
the
it
end.
gets.
Yeah, it does.
Actually, it is
Yeah.
the gayer it
Yeah,
gets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, those places. We took Gay Ben, and boy, that was
Fifth time he licked the head.
No. We wandered. After about a half hour, we left Sam's wife and Gay Ben there and fucking went wandering. But dude,
Past that though, like past the gay shit, it's all
it gets very dark.
Like
It feels like
it
you
feels
walk around
you're,
like I could get
you're
stabbed.
unsafe. Yeah, I can get stabbed.
Like when we were walking, like literally, this guy circled us like on a bicycle,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is.
What is this fucking Breaking Bad? with
You're
little
like, yeah,
kids?
you're just like, man, this is eerie.
There's a lot of poverty around there. Yeah.
Whenever I think
But
about
no.
a styrofoam cup, I think of it wasn't a styrofoam cup in Friday where he fucking puts his ass on the fucking straw.
Oh, yeah. When Smokey goes in there, Devo, he's
Fucking
like,
wipes his ass on the straw.
oh, he smells it. He's like, oh.
He keeps drinking it anyway. So good.
But dude, I remember we were pretty fucked up, and you know the shot girls on Bourbon Street,
Yeah.
Yes.
they're so fast.
Fucking test
Or I
tubes.
was drunk, and you're-
Dude,
like before you
they're
know
very
it,
convincing.
You've got 3 down your throat, and it's like $80. I'm like, huh? You fucking hustled me.
I didn't pay for a single drink down there.
Yeah, listen, mine was way too cheap. I remember
I was
going in.
also 16.
We went.
I didn't have a job.
Fair point. We wandered into one bar. I was like, listen, my buddy's fucked up, and I'll take one of whatever your special is. She goes, well, our specials are triple vodka Red Bull for $7. I'm like, fuck him, give me 2 of them.
For $7? That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Right?
That's
I was-
fucking solid.
So yeah, like literally, I went in there to get Sam a water and me a drink because he was already fucked up. I was like, you got a triple vodka Red Bull? And he was like, huh? I'm like, drink it.
How long ago was this? Like 7, 8
Oh,
years ago?
that's when we had the rough night. We were passed out and puking and shitting by 9:30. It didn't go well.
Yeah, we made it to fucking. I remember we were wandering back, and I was with Danny, and then Danny disappeared. And I'm like, where the fuck did he go? And I was fucking bebopping down Bourbon Street, and I see Sean. I'm like, oh hey, there y'all are. And
Oh,
we
no,
fucking
me and Danny ended up buying. Oh, go ahead.
that was on Bourbon Street, and then we ended up fucking going back to the hotel. And Danny didn't show up like an hour later, no hangover. How did he do
Whoa.
that?
Whoa, I feel like bigger dudes just don't get hangovers like that. Like every bigger guy I've talked to, like how often do you get hangovers?
Dude, if I've gotten like 3 ever. If
We
I got
need to
hangovers
make
a lot,
this- we
I
need to
never
make
would
this
have fucking
happen.
drink.
We need to make
Fuck.
this happen.
Bigger dude, like my brother-in-law Justin. Shout out Justin. He
Shout out, Justin.
never gets any hangovers, and then Liberty never gets any hangovers. Like from about 2:25 on, I feel like you're good.
That's it. Just gotta hit the number, baby.
I don't
Get-
know.
Let's
Get,
go, let's get
get
up.
your weight up,
I
and y'all
know.
won't
Get
have
your weight up on the
hangovers.
block.
But yeah, dude, we when we walk down there, the first guy we see is a guy dressed as Tyrone Biggums. He goes, "Smoke rocks," and keeps walking, and we just fell.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
teeth
great.
fell out.
Yeah,
And
fucking teeth fell out.
yeah, and
All that.
this guy comes up to Danny and hands him a bottle. It's like a kind of looks like just like an old school like wine bottle, just like a wine bottle. But there's like obviously something in there's not wine. And he's like, "Are you?" He gives him like this Shakespeare-y speech of like, "Are you man enough to drink from the bottle or something?" And Liberty's like, Liberty grabs it and goes, just turns it up. I'm like, oh no, and like, and then he's never been able to like. I mean, he always can hang and like hold his own drinking and stuff, but like never been able to stay up to like 3 a.m. like,
Yeah, for sure.
brick night. Like
Oh,
you
so you
and
think
me.
he got drugged?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure there was some kind of like cocaine or something in that because like he came back late. Like I was out. I was gone before
Yeah,
he
he
even
came back like an hour or two after we had already passed out.
He had a good time.
Yeah, he had a good time.
Woke
And
up to
we
hangover.
got. I remember we were. I was dressed as like one of the baseball Furies. I think that was
Yeah,
the same time.
Yeah, that was it.
And I forget what Danny. Oh, he was just dressed as Bob Ross.
Oh, jeez, that was just
And,
fucking last minute shit.
Yeah, and which Bob Ross is fucking amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
But We bought 21 Everclear Jello shots for
It was 20 of them for $20.
20 for $20. He tried to sell them to him for 40. Then he goes, I go, dude, no, you can buy that shit for a Jello shot's $1 a shot. That's a fucking Jello shot.
And he's
And he's
fine.
like-
I'll give it to you for 20.
He goes, I'll buy them for 20. For 20, he goes, okay, it's a deal. Bought them, and then like the Warriors came up, and I was like, dude, what are we gonna do with all these fucking shots? And like, I'm dressed as the
And they're
baseball
fucking
Furies, and the
Warriors.
yeah, the whole Warriors like people dressed as like all of the Warriors come up, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna go get them. We're gonna all share these shots. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah. So we do it, and then we
I think we gave all of them like one each.
Yeah,
and then
we
like,
had,
me and
like-
Sean had 4 each.
yeah,
Heather had like 3, or
Yeah,
like
we
Heather
had
had like
ass.
1 and gave the rest of them to the.
yeah. Then we got.
And then Danny was not there at that
And
time.
he was the last one to come back in, but that bottle that night, I feel like there was something in that bottle to make him.
What
just-
about that time at fucking Carolina Rebellion where that guy had that bottle of white rum and gave it to Danny so he could get in front of him?
Oh yeah, that was during Slipknot.
Yeah,
You're right
Slayer
there.
Slipknot, yeah.
Yeah, Steve,
I still got the video of. Yeah, it's like the fucking audio on the phone is so shit.
Yeah.
And we're going. And you see.
yeah,
It just cuts in for like 1 second because it's so shit audio. It's like a
so loud.
Samsung S3 or some
Yeah.
shit.
That was the most fun.
That was so good. I miss those days. We gotta
Dude,
get
I
back.
remember when fucking Logan came and she was crowd surfing and got kicked in the face. Remember Sarah? She had like a black eye.
Oh shit!
I was like,
dude, that's rock and roll,
Yeah,
baby.
that's rock and
fuck,
roll.
dude.
I remember when I got
funny.
dumped on my head.
I remember when
And
y'all made me
teabagged.
crowd surf.
Oh yeah,
And you fucking blistered. You still got the scar on your elbow?
you try to
Sick.
dead weight like 7 dudes.
Yeah, it wasn't happening.
Yeah, well, I
It
thought
was like 5, probably
Still.
6.
Yeah, it was.
and that was
He
my
was like
luck.
dead weight. He was like, I'm not going. I was like, yeah, you're going
yeah,
up.
it was like
I
me, you,
yeah.
Danny, DJ.
Dude, my favorite.
Taylor Day.
Was Taylor out there?
yeah.
Taylor went out there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he came
was.
the first night.
He came to see Chevelle.
He's
and that
also-
happened.
Oh
He
yeah,
went
that's right.
home that same
Fuck,
night,
dude.
too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I like how everybody else got dropped though until y'all threw them. That was another reason. I'm like, I'm definitely not getting like they dropped y'all's little asses.
This dude, when we got to the fucking, I remember on that concert, we got to the damn rail, and this dude started trying to punch me in the back. And this one I was fucking peak fighting.
Yeah.
So I landed, and I'm like, oh, and I fucking landed like 3 shots on this dude in the face. It was like him and his wife, and they're both hitting me. And I fucking like, I was like, bink, bink, bink. And the security guard's like, all right. He's like, yeah, you got his ass there.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that was kind of deserved.
I remember the big boy. It was right before In This Moment.
Oh, God.
This big boy, like, it's starting to get a little, it's like really hot. And like,
He's drunk.
you can tell they've been there for a little while. And about to come in, it comes on and gets really heavy. I think, no, it's
It was
before the show.
Deftones, wasn't it?
It was before, we were there to see Deftones
Okay,
when we were
yeah.
watching In This Moment. And right before In This Moment came on, he tries to, like, they all jumped the little guardrail there.
Mm-hmm.
And when Big Boy jumps it, he snaps his ankle. Boom, bone
I do
out.
remember that, yeah.
Bone out. And I'm like, oh,
I think I got a picture of that, but I don't have it anymore, probably.
Fuck that.
I think we did get a picture of that.
I took a picture.
Hey, bro, get a picture.
I was like, oh,
of
look,
that,
I got to
dude.
take a picture of
You
his
know what's
broken
wild
foot.
though? It is a weird feeling like when you're in a pit and the crowd is so packed that you don't have like control of where your leans at. Like when the
Yeah.
crowd leans, you're like, oh fuck, like I can't.
But you can't fall because there's so much bodies.
And like you can't even move your legs or like brace yourself because you're like I'm just stuck
That's
in
the best
crowd.
shows, dude.
It's so good.
Those
We got to
are the
go back. We
wildest
got to go
shows.
back.
We got to
One
go
of
back.
those
We need
need a
to
metal festival.
re-pick up on where we left off.
metal festivals. Dude, think about this though. How much better shape we're in. We're not drinking like crazy anymore.
Yeah,
It'd
but
probably be easier.
No, it'd be harder because we're not drinking as much. And you know how much we're gonna drink? I don't think you're ready for that. Like the difference is
Shit.
I'll hurt myself many times for the
Shit.
fucking
You don't think I'm fucking ready for that?
I don't think you're ready for that, Brent.
You fucking kidding me?
You're not ready to fucking embarrass yourself, so you're not ready to drink.
I don't
with
think
me.
you understand. Me and you were
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
on the fucking Ferris wheel.
Yeah, we were.
Like 8 beers
We
deep.
cleared
at
a
1
whole
p.m.
bottle of Crown before we even got in the park at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, that was our pregame. That was nice.
On top of like what we had you had a 12 pack, I had a 12
No,
pack.
you guys just got a case because it was just gonna be you and DJ drinking, so you guys got a 12 pack.
And then we all
And then we
drank.
got there, and everyone was like, "Well, I'll have a beer," and you're like, "Well, we only have fucking 12." And they're like, "Well, we can all have 2. There's
What
6
about
of
this
us."
hot ass Crown?
I was like, "What about this full ass bottle of Crown that's been
vanilla.
sitting
It
in
was
my
Crown
truck?"
vanilla. And we're like,
Hell yeah, get in there!
God.
Hell yeah,
get in there.
And then we start double fisting IPAs.
That was so good.
And it was like 1 and the sun's beaming, and then
And listen,
yeah, and I
we,
was
we would have been
17.
peaking for Tool. I mean, we would have been ready.
We
for
would have
Tool.
been blackout drunk for Tool. We were
Yeah.
peaking. We were already fucking drunk.
we were already peaked.
At Black Label Society, we just
Oh,
raining.
we
I'm
had
in
a
the
while
pit.
to go.
Yeah.
I know how long all 3 of us can
Yeah.
go. We had a while to go, but we
It would've been-
we
it would've
wouldn't
been
remember
tough,
Tool.
yeah.
No.
No.
We would have made it. and it would have hurt getting out of that bitch.
No, we would have been stuck in the parking lot for fucking 3 hours like we were.
No, we wouldn't have because everybody wouldn't be leaving at the same time.
True. He's so smart.
Sometimes. Only sometimes. Dude, my favorite, speaking about Jello shots, my favorite thing I've ever seen DJ do in my life. I call him up one night.
I need to get Jello shots.
I was on Tinder.
Night.
And matched with this girl. She was having a Halloween party in Clemson. So I text DJ. I'm like,
Matched with this girl.
listen. I was like, I just got invited to this Halloween party. I was like, you just want this costume was on a roll. I was like, I got a Rick and Morty costume I can throw on. I got the lab coat, the unibrow, and the wig. Like, I'm ready.
Of course, he just has that in his fucking
in the
closet.
closet, ready to
I
rock
have a
and
chest
roll.
full of
The
costumes.
same guy that's about to.
Yeah, listen, I have a chest full. I have a pickle Rick one in there. I got that.
I feel like
shit.
we definitely need to do this. Have a chest full of costumes.
I do. It's a Georgia chest. I have my fucking trunk.
Never mind.
It's like when we do our next time you come on, we need to do like
Dress up.
We need to do a Halloween fucking podcast.
That would be
Absolutely.
cool.
Have you on for Halloween? You want to dress up?
Sure.
Surprise dress up?
Yes.
We just randomly.
Yes, we wing it. We all totally
We
wing
just pick
it.
up random
Yep.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
We all come in here like, oh, that's what we're dressed as?
Oh, that's
Okay.
the vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, fair just like we can't all come in as Adam Sandler as from fucking That's My Boy with the peacock earring and shit.
Okay,
I'm just
so
saying,
basically that's what he's coming as.
just-
That's what he's coming as.
Just saying.
Jesus Christ.
So DJ's like, well, fuck it. I got like an apron. He was watching Bob's Burgers. He's like, I'll be Bob from Bob's Burgers. You got a spatula?
Oh, that's so good.
So I give this man a spatula. He throws
Of
it-
course DJ has a fucking apron.
He was like, fuck it. I got
You are a good duo, man.
Yeah.
We get there, right?
Big guy, little guy.
Yeah.
It's always that.
We get there. We start playing
Same
beer pong
energy, though.
outside, right? And then she comes up. She's like, hey, we got all these Jello shots and everything in here. Help yourself. So DJ goes, okay. So in between every shot, DJ would go inside and grab 4 Jello shots and bring them out to us,
That's what we need to get on as DJ.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
We finally play a couple games, or maybe like 2, 3, right?
Next
I go to
weekend.
go inside, and I lose DJ at this point. 'Cause I'm talking to that girl that invited me and stuff. I go in there. He's got this black girl dancing on him, smacking her ass with a spatula dancing in the kitchen. I swear to God. And I walk in, I'm like, oh, he's fucked up.
He's
Oh,
in
DJ's
already.
like, he's tongue out. 'Cause if you've ever seen DJ dance, his tongue comes out. It is the funniest goddamn thing.
I love DJ.
Here's the thing, like,
Oh, my face.
we were at a
hurts.
fucking red jumpsuit concert in fucking Spartanburg, and this
the
girl,
red jumpsuit apparatus.
$15 tickets.
Oh,
this
fuck
girl
yeah.
that he was dancing with had a picture of her in her wedding dress on her phone. I'm laughing at DJ dancing because he's like fucking fingering her while we're dancing and fucking listen, it's a shit show. And me and
Pound stamp.
Kayla, my friend Kayla, are just laughing. And that girl grabs Kayla's hair and trying to fight Kayla because we're laughing at her getting finger blasted by DJ out there while he's fucking. so like DJ's tongue coming out always just hilarious to me though. But he's fucking in there just getting it, boy,
With the spatula.
with a spatula. And then like
put it in
we
there.
do go home. He tries to give me the spatula back. I'm like, you can keep it. I don't want that one anymore.
It's got juice
I don't know
on
what
it.
the fuck else you did tonight with it, but I'm good, man.
It was a tool. It was a toy, if you will. Oh God, DJ, man. I remember we were at Carolina Rebellion that year, and you're like, "Yep, DJ always walks. If DJ wanders off, he always comes back."
It's like a
And
dog.
I'm like,
man.
"Yeah, okay." And so we're like, it's like we're about to leave. We just got to the car, and we're driving, and DJ comes out of the fucking woods where the show wasn't at. Like, if here's the show, DJ was on this side, and he comes out of the woods over here, and we're pulling out, and he's like, "Hey guys, hey, I'm glad
He was
I
like,
found
Steve
y'all."
told you. I was like,
He's like, "No, my phone's been dead for 3
It's a
hours,"
skill.
I was like,
and he just hops in the car.
Dude, John Michael and DJ do that though. Like, I'm the only phone number they remember. So like, anytime we've ever gotten separated somewhere in a crowd, they both know my number because it's been the same since I've had it. So I always like, if we're at a concert, I get a call from a random number.
3-5.
Don't
Sorry.
don't you do that.
Actual time.
Actual time step, yeah.
You can leave that part in.
No, I narrowed it down to like one number.
It doesn't matter. You got it all weird. You don't even have the area.
It wasn't right.
I heard parts of what he said.
I'll top that.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah.
it. I don't. It'd be funny. But no, like I've had it for so long.
Everybody's just calling you.
So like I would get like a random number. Like, well, John Michael's missing. It's probably them. It's like, hey man, come pick me up. I'm waiting over here by this. So I've just gotten used to like random numbers calling me for forever when we go somewhere. So I'm like, it's probably them. They know my number.
Wow. He's a wanderer, dude. Yeah, we got to have him on.
Yeah.
He's got some funny stories.
He won't remember him. Who the fuck?
No, he'll remember enough. He'll remember
Yeah.
some of them. We'll definitely have to ask him about spatula on the ass. That's solid.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that damn Pilgrim didn't remember that night because I was like, I need Chris here.
No, he did. He went into detail about it a little bit.
Did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he remembered.
Okay, yeah. He was like,
Yeah, because
"No,
we
I
dipped
didn't
on
do
them
that."
when we finally hit Lust. I was like, we got to go. Me and you got to go.
Yeah, we got to go.
And I left my jacket and had to go back in there and get it still. That was the worst, but I'm like, it's in the seat. I have to go back.
That's the worst. Yeah.
Wow.
I made that a class. I mean, that was my move. I always left without saying a word. I could just always just dip out. Like, where'd he go?
got
He
to.
just left.
You got to sometimes.
It's a skill.
You fucking got to. It's like Jim
Dude.
Hopper right now. Fucking New Year's parties.
Dude, okay, so I got a story about you that and we can go ahead and timestamp this.
Leave it in.
Okay, so we're you, me, Justin. Who else was with us that night at Mac's Speed Shop?
Oh.
His boy Kendall. Yeah, Kendall. My boy Kendall too.
Oh yeah, we don't need a timestamp this shit.
So we're hollering.
Shout out to Justin
we're
Kendall.
pulling for Ohio State against Clemson.
Because
And,
fuck Clemson.
yeah, and you was telling me, I was like, "How's the chick you were hanging out with? That met us downtown a bunch of times. I was like, how y'all doing?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got me chlamydia. Gave me chlamydia."
She did, dirty bitch. I was clean for 28 years. Bitch gave me the clap twice. Once.
And I was like, "Man, that's fucked up, man. That's real fucked up."
Yeah, and then she was there.
And then
At the same bar.
and then we're watching the game. We look over and he goes, "Dude, she's here." I was like, "What?" "Dude, she's right there." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna talk to her." I was like,
Why would you do that?
"She gave you the she gave you the chlamydia. She gave
clap.
you the clap, dude."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Yeah, we're gonna talk to her."
Told you, I let a fat ass ruin my life once or twice.
And yeah, you fucked that girl that night.
That night? That sounds right.
Damn, I'm like,
Dude, yeah, see, here's the thing. I trusted her on I just assumed because she had a PhD, like she was smart and clean.
She had a PhD
Just
in
yeah,
STD.
listen, yeah, exactly, got me. I assumed brains
that.
meant cleanliness, and
Brains.
That's one of the-
that's a fair assumption. I feel like.
surely to
fair,
goodness,
right?
you know
Brains-
what I mean? And like it was a PhD in biology. I'm like, she's not an idiot, surely. And then I was like, one day she texted me like, "Fuck me."
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
So how's that? How's
Listen, I'll tell you, making those phone calls was terrible.
the girls you slept with after?
Boy, just around that time, I was like, listen, I just found out you're
at
gonna have a real
least you're
shitty day
fucking
too.
man enough to make those calls.
Listen, it's real shitty. Oh, listen, you
What
get
did they
some,
say?
you.
Did you get
One
cussed
of them
out?
was pretty cool about it. She was like,
Yeah, that's cool, I
appreciate-
had it already.
No, she was like,
Fuck.
no, she was like, I just appreciate you telling me that. I'm like, it's cool.
She's like, she got the phone. She's like, "Damn, I get that bitch to clap."
Yeah, she was like,
You know?
"Damn, I gave him the clap."
One was,
It was her,
I mean,
too?
just understandably furious. I get it.
You fucking what?
And then one of them was like, "Do you want me to get this medicine from the doctor?" I'm like, "Who am I sleeping
yeah.
with? What kind of connections y'all got?"
You need me to get you something?
Penicillin?
Yeah, dude, those fucking things. That
I
So
don't know
how,
if
how
that
do they
shit-
fucking? What's the cure for
it's
the clap?
penicillin.
it's just a pill.
Yeah,
fucking. It's like a
Oh,
big
it goes
ass
away in how
fucking-
long?
I mean, you take it and it's like a week or 10 days or some shit. I don't know.
So
You know how they used to get rid of the clap, right?
Nope.
You know why they call
that
it the
sounds like
clap?
a myth. That sounds like a
Making
myth.
some
I think it's why they call it the clap.
Why?
Apparently, because whenever
Well, you know what else? They tell you have to like fucking like the test. Oh, this is a piss test. There's no fucking cotton swab going to predict, by the way.
apparently this is just
Yeah, you just like
myth.
yeah, like you just
But
piss
why
in
they
a cup,
call
I'm
it
like,
the, why
phew.
they call it the clap is apparently the way you used to get rid of it is by fucking taking your hands and
Or like
Ugh.
slamming
On
it
the
in a
end of your
book.
dick.
No,
No.
slam it in a
No
book
shit.
too.
That sounds like a fucking like, oh, if you got a cyst on your fucking wrist, smack it with a book and pop it. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah,
Hey, it does sound like that,
But back in the day, they did some stupid shit. They were wearing
Yeah.
wigs
Yeah.
to like cover up their holes in their head from what was it? Syphilis.
Yeah, syphilis.
Back in the day, like the judges, that's why they wore those big like white
because it was
wigs.
fucking all the time.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I think you start losing hair or some shit too, even maybe.
Yeah.
I like the big white wig. It's pretty fucking sick.
There's
We
something
should bring that
that's
back. The
like-
George Washington
Dude,
hair.
I kind of like it.
You
should
should
bring it
you
back.
should
There's something
go buy like a
stoic
Bill
about
Clinton
it.
mask and just you and Gabby should role play. Just put a Clinton mask and be like, hey baby,
And she goes,
I'm the
Constitution.
suck this dick in the office tonight.
she's going. Oh, she's Monica Lewinsky. She's not gonna be.
Yeah, y'all can role play, you know.
Okay, that'd be great, man. I think that's a good option. I'm gonna pitch it. How would I go about pitching this idea?
All right, so listen here, Gabby. You know,
So listen,
we-
back in the day,
Yeah,
when
you listen to this.
listen here. What do we got? You
people
know,
had syphilis.
you know, we like to have fun. We like to get a little wild. Like, why don't we try it up? Just spice it up a little bit. Let's try
I
something.
like how you got the.
And she's like, all right, what you got? Yeah, you got You can't just talk. You got to move. You got to be.
Yeah, move it.
Got it. She's like, all right, what you got in mind? Like, well, we can dress up. She's like, okay. Like, listen, I'll pick out the costumes. I'll give them to you the night of. We'll make it a real spontaneous thing. Here's the thing. You're gonna have her like some stupid pantsuit or something like a secretary would wear,
Okay,
right?
listen.
Shoulder
Like, this is
pads.
yours, and she's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a little like secretary or something. and she's gonna come in ready, and you can be like, all right, baby.
Real southern drawl.
She's already committed. She's already in the costume. She's already in the room. She's like, come on, it's just a mask.
God damn it. All right.
And then she just has to suck my dick, and that's it.
That's all that's got to happen for the bill.
Damn, that doesn't sound very enjoyable for her. She's gonna suck Bill Clinton's dick. That sounds awful.
What if this is a fantasy of hers? What if she's down there, she's like,
wow.
oh, Billy,
Happy birthday.
give me that presidential love.
Oh yeah, I'm in. You sold it. You sold it
I know
well.
you're a good secretary.
Timestamp this one so I can let Gabby go back and listen to it.
Now for Sean and Heather.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my face hurts.
My face hurts,
This
too.
is what I love about these podcasts. We don't get enough of these.
Yeah.
Just fucking around.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember calling DJ after she texted me about that and was like, dude, you'll never believe what happened. And he's like, what's up? And I told him, and he goes, you fucking deserve it. He's just laughing about it. I'm like, this is serious. It's
Yeah.
like, it's not as serious as you think, but yeah.
You deserve it.
You deserve that.
God,
Real
We
supportive.
gotta have DJ
What a
on
guy.
for sure.
Fucking
He's got some
DJ.
funny stories.
Tell him about, or ask him about the time he wrecked his fucking car at the beach.
Oh, he told me about that one.
Fucker.
Yeah, we'll have to bring that up. He had the Audi, right?
The Infinity.
Yeah, Infinity. That was it. Yeah,
Motherfucker.
like
Wrecked it in a parking lot.
drove it off
With the DD.
Fucking insane.
That's the best part. His DD got out of the car and I could see him, and DJ got in the passenger seat and wrecked it that quick. I mean, he's fucking fast.
Oh man, who's the DD?
Meece couldn't even drink then. Meece parked it in the parking lot, got out, and was walking to meet me and Steven, and then DJ wrecked it in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, he was like, yeah, I'll fucking race anybody in this Waffle House or something, wasn't he?
Something stupid. Fucking,
how much money have you made
like this year?
since doing? Is it? You ain't got to get numbers, but is it like you killing it?
It's more than I made at Coke. And I was running the branch in Charleston.
6 figures.
Not quite yet.
Yet. Oh, I fucking love that, dude.
Do
Well,
you
I mean,
stay freshening up on the app? Like, what's your, or do you just go and like wing it?
we go every weekend pretty much.
Yeah.
So when you're going 2-3 days a week anyways, like, you kind of stay in practice. If I didn't go for a while, I could. Because like I said, there's...
I know that was like a big fucking switch. It just
Yeah.
fucking crossed my mind. You brought up Alex.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I've
yeah.
made, like I said, I mean, I've almost made my Coke salary this year already.
God damn.
And I was,
We
to be fair, I was running the branch in Charleston when
Yeah.
I left too. So I mean, I was.
How the fuck did you get that job?
I'm amazing. What do you mean?
You're a fucking
charisma.
idiot. They had to know
Charisma's a
you're
powerful
fucking
thing,
idiot,
right?
right?
Listen, all you have to do is be able to lead people and get people to do what the fuck you want. I'm very
Exactly.
manipulative.
Yes.
I'm a great leader.
Yes.
I can really get you fucking
Cheers.
pumped up and going,
Cheers.
and then go
Yeah,
sit in
that's
my
fair,
office
that's
and play RuneScape. And I did.
You did do
I
that.
did that quite a bit.
Charisma is a powerful thing. I'm starting to learn that a little bit lately.
No, but I mean, it was easy
Yeah, it
too.
is,
Like,
for sure.
it didn't matter if it was UPS or Coke or wherever. Like, none of the shit that you get asked to do is very hard, right?
Right.
Like, it's all pretty. It's shitty. It's not like it's easy, but like it's not
just
like
do
it's
it.
not difficult. It's just you just have to fucking do it.
Yeah.
You
And
show,
most people are so fucking lazy that like
don't wanna
they
do it.
never
Well,
can
that's that.
like build up in those, like
But they're
work
like-
themselves up in
No,
those companies.
no one ever wants to do any extra. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Like if someone's like, all right, I have aspirations to reach like this position, even where they are, and then like you won't stay late or like you're not
Yeah,
trying
right.
to learn extra things or you're not. You're just like they should just give it to me. Like why? What have you done to show that they should do that? Like it's
Yeah.
a little bit of effort you're talking about.
just
like
a little bit.
it might be like an extra hour a day just
You just gotta stay consistent.
spending the time
baby.
learning this shit.
Gotta do it, yeah.
Stay consistent.
But that's the thing. People just want instant gratification.
They do.
Dude, I
It's like,
talked
dude,
about
well,
this
I
shit
did
last
it this
week.
week. Well, this week doesn't give me any fucking thing. You were fucking lazy the last month. Like,
Yeah.
1 week doesn't offset it.
Yeah.
I thought that's why people eat like shit.
Yeah.
It's instant gratification.
It's
It
true.
tastes so fucking good in the moment. But
It's
then
delicious.
Don't think about how fat your titties are gonna get.
My titties look great.
You think so? You got puffy nipples, don't you?
Depends if I've been drinking a lot. Sometimes.
They swell up.
If
Inflammation.
I've been drinking it, yeah.
What do they call those? They call
Might
those
get a little
bitch
puff on
titties.
the end, you know what I'm saying?
Those bitch titties, don't they?
Bitch titties?
Yeah, you heard that, hadn't you?
Listen, man. I put my bitch titties and my bitch belly on bitch's
Oh
heads.
no, you ain't got.
and your head.
Right on their head. Damn, man.
I look sexy.
I didn't say you didn't. I
Jealous
literally,
of
I said
these
I'd titty
titties.
fuck you earlier.
Didn't. You said you could. You didn't say you would.
Okay, I would.
Now we're
No, I
getting somewhere.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
that's disappointing.
I wouldn't.
It's not as fun as you think.
What's that?
Titty fuck.
Yes.
It really isn't. Because I remember I dated that Kayla
seems
girl,
disrespectful.
blonde-headed Kayla. And, like, she had like, huge tits, but it was just, like, it was never a thing.
Were you on top?
No, we never even did it, but I was just always like, man, if I wanted to, here's my chance. And you're just like, don't see the appeal.
Don't.
Now, I did have a girl one time tell me that she had a guy ask her, she had a big ass, if he could just like
Credit
kind
card?
of like ass cheek fucker.
Credit
like,
card.
Like not like
Like
kind of
credit card.
like, yeah, sure, but like
He
instead
knows
of, like,
it's fucking
instead of
lingo,
term.
dude.
That's a fucking
I was like,
term.
huh?
That's a real thing.
Have you done it? Tell me about it.
Why would I do it?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
I thought so too.
Some
That
people
seems,
are into all
that
kinds
seems
of shit.
dirty. And not nearly as fulfilling. I'm trying to collect dingleberries.
Not a lot.
How hairy's her ass?
Not
You gotta shave it at
I
least.
know it's not,
like
no,
you can't be like getting credit carded and not shave your ass cheeks at least.
Oh, that's
You'd have
fine.
to come in clean.
That's true.
Fall out
That's
his fucking
true.
chair.
Yeah, you don't understand.
Imagine-
You don't understand how long
imagine
my
pouring
pubes
lube in,
are.
Like, man, there's a couple like toilet paper dingleberries. Whatever, not a big deal. We'll just rub those out of the way.
I got a good little broom to
I
do that.
swear to God, you can ask DJ. I was taking this girl home, and we stopped by like Walmart for something before I got her there, and she was wearing some like skirt or something, and she just like she hopped in the back seat, and, like pulled her skirt up, and I remember seeing her asshole, and it was like really hairy, and I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for DJ to come back, like I really wish DJ to get hair.
So you seen this girl's asshole?
It was just hairy, like
Before?
like black asshole. No,
Like a picture?
No,
Oh.
no.
You saw it in the
It's
back
like
of the
second
car.
time we hung out or something.
Okay. Shows you her asshole.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen,
Second time
I
you
think
hung
she was
out.
trying to show me her pussy because she was commanded, but I got focused on the hairy asshole. I lost all focus.
Oh, okay.
You've never seen it
So
like.
how did that conversation go up? Like where she was.
I just
like,
quit
here-
talking to her.
No, I mean like leading up to the.
Well, no, it's like she was in a
so you
skirt and
seen
shit.
her
I'm like,
asshole.
I'm like, DJ's going in. Like, why don't you let me see your ass? And she like, get back there, bend up, let me smack your ass. Just, I don't know, fucking around.
Okay,
Whatever bullshit
okay,
I was
yeah,
spitting out.
yeah.
It was working.
It worked.
So she gets back there. I'm like, yeah. She lifts her skirt up. I'm like,
She's like, yeah, all right.
man, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Because it was like really dark hair too, like black. I'm like, that's fucking really hairy. Really disappointing, man.
Just ruined my fucking
Sucks.
mood.
I remember telling DJ after we dropped her off, I'm like, dude, her asshole is hairy. And he was like, what? I'm like, it's so hairy. It was uncomfortable.
Are we talking like?
Sasquatch.
It didn't have to be that much. I could be remembering more.
Are you
than
being
it was.
like a little diva right now, or was it really that hairy?
She was very pale, so I think it was just very shocking. Very, like, very just like
Yeah.
a.
Stood out in the pale skin.
Yeah,
the porcelain.
Stood out.
The
married. She has, like, 2
the
kids now.
contrast, if you will.
The contrast. Yeah.
Isn't that
Was
weird?
she married with 2 kids then?
No, she is now.
Okay.
You ever fucked a married woman? That's a yes. That is
I,
definitely a yes.
well, there was a
No.
quote from somebody I knew who said,
we said this last time when he was on
yeah,
here.
there was a quote from a person that I knew who said, they love military wives because they're easy to fuck.
I love military guys because it's easy to fuck their girlfriends.
Mate, are those real marriages?
What do you mean?
Like, if you meet a girl and then they fucking get married, then get deployed like within 3 weeks, like.
Are they just married for the benefits, or are they married?
I feel like it's like a specific moment you're thinking about, or a specific
I just mean, like-
person, because
no, like-
that's very that's very general. I feel like.
I feel like out of every class, like say you have a class going through, it doesn't matter what school, naval school, army school, whatever. Like you're always gonna have like some time off base. Like look at Virginia Beach. It's a training area, right? Virginia Beach is for the Navy. So like every couple of months they have a graduating class kind of coming through, rotating up there. Just like you have like fucking cleat chasers and everything else, you have girls that just want to get married to a military guy, that like suit thing, whatever. So like you see that, I'm sure once a graduating class, at least one person met a girl there, got married, and then like gets deployed.
So you think it's okay to fuck those guys' wives?
No, I'm just saying it's not a real marriage.
So it's okay then. That's good.
But they're married.
If you hung out with them, you knew them for
Potato,
3 weeks.
potato.
No, it's true. There is. I'm not agreeing with
Advocating for
Chris
this,
at all.
yeah.
But
Should.
I will say there is some truth to, like, for some reason the military dudes want to get married, and it doesn't matter who the fuck they get married to. They just want like the benefits, like the housing benefits or
No
whatever it is. Because I think there's like some
Maybe it's like a Christian thing.
maybe
Maybe they just want to fuck.
that could be like some Bob Jones shit. Like
Maybe. But like it's just in my experience with the people that I know I'm like, man, it seems like it's a problem. Like if I know like 50 of y'all, I'm like, man, 35 of y'all are divorced and it went to shit, and like we were all kind of like, come on, man, like You met her this week.
So are you saying that that's okay?
Sure, go for it. I don't give a shit. Not my life you're ruining. I don't give a shit. I don't get regret from people. Why should I feel bad? They did the same shit.
Do you feel regret?
I think I have like one. Maybe one.
What was it?
I mean, I couldn't tell you specifically. I'm sure there's probably
He's
like
just guessing.
Like I
Probably.
feel, like I'll feel, but there's a difference when you're like feeling that. Like, man, I really
there's
regret
one.
that. Like if you're like, hey, if for me, like if I regret it, I'm like, man, I wish I really never did that. Wish we could kind of take that back. I don't really feel like that. I'm like, man, I did some shitty things. I don't want to take them back. I meant what I said. If I said something shitty, I meant it.
Fair. I like that. I like that shit.
I do too. I respect it.
Yeah.
Same reason I never apologized to Ashley. What's the point?
Oh man.
You know what I mean? It's like, look, man, shit was said, whatever. I'll just be the bad guy. Not a big deal.
I kind of respect the fact that DJ got mad at you for that.
He should. Come on, let's be honest. If he didn't, I'd be concerned.
I don't know. What
We
was
both
said.
can't be shit back. I listen a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You want to address it?
I leave that one alone. I don't care that much.
Yeah, that one was.
That's what happens when you get drunk, pass your phone around, and let people say whatever they want.
Oh.
I send it. Yeah. No regrets. I don't care.
Sounds like he might be regretting it. And then we saw her at the
The heavies.
Heavy D.
Yeah, his
I
his
get
wedding.
Heavy D in this motherfucker.
Dude, that motherfucker's wedding and divorce party were 3 months apart.
was it that fast?
I don't know. It felt like it.
Was it that fast? I
It
don't
did
know.
feel fast.
Just make shit up.
It
Love
felt
you,
like
Heavy.
it went sideways fast.
Love you, Heavy. I feel like it possibly did.
You into the water?
Yeah, I got you.
Damn. Was it really that fast? I don't know.
That spring
Just making
game.
shit
That
up?
spring game was a warning sign.
Red flag.
Yeah, couple.
Well, getting fucking right hooks to the side of the fucking head while you're driving?
I forget what it was over the.
Couldn't tell you. We
Didn't
left.
matter.
Didn't matter
We
to
said,
us.
fuck this. We gonna have a good time,
And we did.
and we fucking did.
See, that's the problem. Like that's how you know I'm fucked up, though. Because I always want to take pictures and selfies. When I start pulling my phone out, like I'm in bad shape.
Remember when we went to the
I'm trying to remember shit.
Bowery and those old bitches tried to talk to us?
Man, those cups just always taste like you're drinking a loogie.
That's gross.
They do. They don't wash them out that way. There's like, we rinse water in it. I'm like, his tooth fell in that cup. Can I get some soap? Like, just a little bit of soap. I'm not asking for a lot.
Damn, not the tooth out in a fucking cup.
That's a toothless.
That
Yeah,
club
that's
there
my
was-
rule too. I don't like if I go to concerts or anything. I'm not gonna video unless I'm blackout drunk.
I don't even
Well,
need
only
to.
done
It's just-
only done it twice at Avery Brothers on Halloween that year,
Oh yeah, it was a good time.
and whenever we went to see Iron Maiden,
Oh yeah, I didn't take any of that.
I was fucking blackout.
I did
drunk.
it,
I videoed the
Foo
whole fucking
Fighters.
thing almost.
Dude.
That was a good show, dude.
I got a few videos of Foo Fighters, not many, like once or twice.
Mm.
Dude, I was blackout drunk. At
You know what we
Iron
need to do? We need to go see
I'm
Chili
listening,
Peppers
I'm in.
somewhere.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
That would be a fucking good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
They're only
expensive as
doing
fuck, though, man.
festivals though. I feel
That's the
like.
only way I
We'll
would
pick a
see 'em.
festival, their headliner, and we'll go to that one.
Yeah.
Dude, I think we could play on that shit in like a fucking hour.
Well, tell me when to do it.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
Never
we'll look
now,
at
but
it.
we'll do it.
We'll
I
look
got
at
told yesterday I might be going to Japan. This is what I like. Y'all plan some
it.
shit.
What y'all going
Tell
to
me
Japan for?
Uncle Phil text Alex about wanting to go. I guess he's wanted to go for a while. And he's like, it'd be a lot cooler if people would go. And he's like, I know you would go. And he's like, yeah, Chris will go. Like, he's got free time. So he kind of volunteered me into it.
Hell yeah.
So
That sounds fucking awesome.
We're supposed to go meet and have some dinner sometime like next month or something to figure out when they want to do it. And he's like, I just want to book it when we talk about it so no one can back out. I'm like, okay.
I'm in, yeah.
Like, you're going to plan it and everything? Fucking deal, man.
Right.
I want to be Godzilla for real. Be like, I am your master. Look at the universe. Bow
You're gonna
down.
be fucking huge. This is gonna be a big fuck.
I'm going to get a Godzilla shirt too. I'm fucking serious. I'm excited.
He's dead serious.
You can call me fucking Reptar. I don't care. It's the same shit.
Get a Godzilla shirt and you're bigger than everyone there. That's right.
You're going
Like, I thought I was big in
You're
Europe, dude. I'm going to be
terrifying.
Dude, I'm so excited.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
A lot of things. What's wrong with you? You're my friend. That says more about you.
Probably.
I like to tell Jenny that when she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know, but you're dating me, so what's wrong with you?" babe?"
Yeah.
Like you got a lot of daddy issues. And she's like, "Fuck you, man."
So true.
Anything you will say about me, remember you're picking to be around me. You're choosing. This
Jesus
is more about
Christ.
y'all.
You're choosing this. I'm just this.
Yeah, I am.
I
What
don't
I
have a
am.
choice.
You chose to accept him. Look, yeah, man, this is a good idea. Let's listen.
not.
Let's listen to him.
Oh my
What
God,
a
that's so
fucking
true.
leader.
It's so
You gotta take
leader.
some self accountability, people. You know what I
Got
mean?
to.
Appreciate that. I'm signing up for it still.
Be responsible for the people
Christ.
you choose to be around.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I feel like you are who you surround yourself with, man.
Of course. Yeah, I just don't understand. It's so funny to me. Usually, you have people who have like, who friends they have to like walk around eggshells on, right?
Oh
Oh, fuck that shit, yeah.
Like, I don't understand those type of friendships where it's like, I guess it's probably more like girls to have these friendships where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I think
it's
so and so,
everybody.
maybe, but like, I think it's more like, I think so and so's mad at me or something's kind of weird. Whereas like with guys, I'm just like, what are you being a bitch for? Like, if
Yeah.
you're being weird,
for
why are you
sure.
being weird?
What the fuck's your problem?
Either fucking yell, bitch. Like, don't
Yeah.
just do this whole silent
Don't
dumb
do
shit.
weird. Don't
You know
be
what I mean?
weird. Yeah.
I don't understand people who can't have friends like that. Cause like if something's weird happening, I'm like, hey, fuck face. Like,
What are you doing?
What's your fucking problem?
like I love it because one time Stephen Lovely, you little bitch, he like was texting us and was like, just it's like talking about like some weird shit's happening or whatever. Then he put on Facebook like something to the effect of like things will be fine or whatever. Don't ask me about it. I was like, you little bitch. I was like, you little. Who the fuck does that?
Don't you hate when someone's like,
Like something's wrong. Don't ask me about
please
it.
pray. I want the attention, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because
Because we're nosy. I want to know, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time unless it's a good reason.
I'm not going to waste my time praying for you if
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
what
not
it
wasting
is.
a prayer. Like, come on, man. I don't know how many I'm going to get that are going to come true.
not
You're
wasting
just giving me a like, hey man,
Hella
pray
miracles.
for me for what?
Fucking hella miracles.
I know Jesus gives them out, but I mean, come on, man. How many?
we're doing this. Let's do this.
Weren't you a fucking vet? Didn't you work at a veterinarian office at one point?
What's that got to do with anything?
I just thought about it. I don't know why.
Dude, that
What
was
were you
actually-
doing there? What the fuck were you doing there?
Working on he's being a vet.
So nah.
Yeah.
It was when I was dating Landon. So her dad owned it, and I was going to school. So he just,
Oh, you were going to school, okay.
I was going to school, so he was letting me like work there
Learn and
around my
shit.
school schedule. No, just around my school schedule to make
Okay.
some extra money. But it was basically like taking care of the dogs in the back and the kennels.
Oh,
And,
fuck yeah, dude.
I'd help him with surgery, but it'd be cool shit. He did everything. He's like,
Christ.
hey,
Yeah, right.
turn this anesthesia here, do this. He fucking threw eyeballs at me, threw nuts at me. I remember one day he was doing a neuter, and he threw a nut at my chest. He goes, remember, I can do that to you too. And I was just like, well, this is just a great time to be here.
Yeah, right.
No, he was
Like, no, you can't.
Dude, he
I'll
was
strangle you in 5 minutes.
Dude,
I bet $100 on it.
Dr. Bullet was the shit.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
That dude, he liked me more than he should have. Like, way more than he should
Y'all
have.
got along too good.
Well, I think it's just because he had, 2 daughters and a wife. And,
He
That's
just like to
fair.
see a male
well,
figure.
like, I was the first, Landon was, finally dating people. So I guess I'm like the first old enough guy to come around where he's like,
It's actually like
maybe
a
I can talk
man,
some
yeah.
shit or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
I
can see
respect that.
Yeah.
But he's a cool fella. Like I said, he tried to hook me up on more than one occasion. Like I remember we were shopping for a truck for me after I graduated, and he was like, like my brother-in-law, like, he owns a car lot down in down in Louisiana. Like, we can go down there because I was looking at avalanches. He's like, he's got this new one. I'm like, I can't afford that one. I was like, I'm looking at the used ones, dog. He's like, we'll just go down there and get it. We'll figure it out later. I'm like, no. Well, that's cool and that's super nice. No.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was just a fucking dude. He was a cool.
Fuck
guy.
yeah, dude. You thinking about getting another dog?
No.
Why not?
Well, I don't really want a different type of dog if I got another dog.
Right.
Goldens are notoriously problem children.
For sure.
A lot of attention, and they're going to get fucking cancer at some point.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, as much as I travel right now, I'm just not home enough.
I got you. Makes sense.
Like I said, if I were home, it's like when I had Simba. I mean, I was working at the vet clinic, so like, I could have brought him to fucking work every day if I wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I was
that's true. That's true.
always around him. And at the time, like I said, like even when I left him at home, my dad came home for lunch every day for like an hour and a half or something. So like
Okay.
every
So
day,
you had he was always
yeah,
around.
He was
somebody.
always around. He was never alone for more than.
So you
like
just
2
can
or
give
3
like
hours.
a dog like
Yeah, and like I
life
said,
it
especially like a
needs.
hyper
I got
dog
you.
like that. Like I can't give the
Yeah,
attention.
golden retrievers are fucking insane.
Because I mean,
man.
I used to run and hike the shit out of him, and he would still have energy.
Right.
So, like I said, now I'm just like, dude, it'd just be mean. I wouldn't be there enough.
Right.
So, maybe eventually, but
Whenever you decide you want kids again.
fuck kids.
When you
Dogs
decide
are
you want
way better.
Yeah.
That's true.
Way better. I'll get a family of dogs before I have a kid on purpose.
How
On
many
purpose.
dogs? How many dogs would you have before you had one kid?
Name a number. You want me to
35.
run it? Sure.
115.
I mean, if I have a farm and enough land, sure, fuck it.
Nope. You gotta live in the house you're in now.
That doesn't work. They won't all fit. They fit 150.
So you're having a kid?
Oh, it can work.
They're gonna be
Not very well.
Sure wouldn't. No, I'm good.
So you're having a kid? 115 dogs.
I'll try to make it work for a while. We'll see.
A lot of
I'll
them
be on
have
a hoarder
dogfish.
show. I'm just crawling through dog shit. Like, there's just so many.
He's
just
he
so
being
many.
stubborn. He being stubborn, Chris. Nah, he ain't gonna do 100 some
He'd have
dollars.
a
He'll do a
kid,
kid
yeah.
first.
I'd try.
It's just
I think
cheaper.
like
it's more logical. You're a very
12 kids.
logical guy.
I think like
sometimes.
12 or 12 dogs.
Huh?
I think like 12 dogs is probably more like a realistic number.
Yeah, sure.
That's a lot.
It is.
I think that
fucking
it's before 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
think that once you start getting like 5, you're like,
Listen,
oh my god.
Let's go over under 10.
Six
if it were
sounds-
cats,
I think
fuck it.
under
I'll have
over-
a kid tomorrow before I had to get fucking. I hate cats. I fucking
Really?
hate cats.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
like
really care
cats.
for cats.
Why?
I hate them.
Why do you hate cats?
I just don't like them.
They're not. They taste good.
That's
I'm just
great.
kidding.
They fucking suck. I just hate them.
I feel like there's just not much of a personal connection with a cat. Like a cat, it's like if I was bigger, I would eat you, but you're not. And then
Maybe, I can
sometimes,
see that.
sometimes I like hanging out with you. Sometimes I don't. A dog's like, you're my best friend.
The dog's
I
like,
love
hey-
you. I'm happy to see you.
My dog's like, hey,
Like,
listen, everybody,
what do you
we're
need?
gonna go play.
Yeah, we're gonna
doing
play.
something.
Yeah, we're
I'm
doing
gonna
shit.
command attention from
There's
you.
a
We're going to
like
do
a
things.
legit personal
Right.
connection with a dog.
Yeah,
I
it's-
just feel like you don't
dog
get with a cat.
has a personality. A cat's
A little piece
Kind
of
of a
shit.
kind of a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
it's just They're gonna fuck with my feet when they hang off the bed and shit.
They'll come like
They're
they'll
gonna get
come like
wild in the middle of the night. They're like, "Hey, it's 2:00. It's time to fucking run around the house and chase each other." It's like,
they'll come like walk up to you and then they're like they want you to pet them and then you go to pet them. They're like, no.
or you got one that be laying there, you start to pet him, and he decides like, "I'm done with you petting me." He'll start swatting at you. I'm like, "Fuck
It's not
you,
like biting your hands. You're like, what you little asshole?
dude." That was the one thing. Like, especially working at the vet, I hated when people brought in cats because you know how hard it is to hold a cat when it doesn't want to be held.
Oh my god.
They got weapons and they're fucking.
They got weapons.
and they can reach.
They're
a lot
accurate
of
as
places.
fuck.
Like, even if you're trying to like
Bitches is
scruff them and hold
accurate.
them, dude. I mean, you can still get.
These bitches is accurate.
Dude, it's just they suck. And then they would have like cats they caught in live traps and bring them in so Bullet could spay and neuter them. You know how we got them fuckers out of live traps? He'd open the front and I'd have to hold it against the back of the cage with a towel so he could stick it so he could put it to sleep. If I missed, it would fucking come up my phone.
Oh,
I missed
my
once.
Y'all don't have like an oven mitt, like a long oven mitt or nothing?
Yeah, but that was after the fact.
It was like, hey, we should really get this oven mitt.
No,
No, having a Chris.
No, all it is Dr. Bullet going, take this towel, pin it against the back. And I'm like, is this a test? Like, this is the method? This is how we do
And
it?
then you miss and he goes, like,
I only missed one time. I only missed once. But like, yeah, you
It
just,
hurt like hell.
it's just fucking. It didn't tear me up that bad, but it wanted out. I was just like, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, right. When you want to pick up a dog, you just hug its legs and stand up. And
Well,
it's
even like a
Yeah.
mean dog, like you can approach a mean dog different. Like, all right, we're gonna ease into this thing, and you only got your teeth I
Man,
have to worry
I'm
about.
here to tell you,
yeah, it's true.
you can't ease into no mean dog.
Yeah, maybe not.
Them
when you show-
bitches, you
Not
like
when
you
you
try
showed
to
up in
ease
a
out.
fucking
You
box
try
truck.
to ease out.
The advantage though of like at least at the vet is they're not in their territory, so they're not as
That's fair,
territorial as
that's
they, like
fair,
for you.
that's
If you're
true,
delivering,
that's
you're coming
true,
to their
yeah.
house.
They're
you're
timid,
fucked.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
at their
true,
place.
Yeah,
So a lot of
That's
times it
very
helps
true.
with them just not being in
that's
their
it. Yeah,
environment.
that's true. That's true.
Cats don't give a fuck.
No, they
They
don't.
think everywhere's their place.
Yeah, they're like,
that's true.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's
up.
accurate, yeah.
Cats are
I
the
gotta
worst.
piss.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Let's take a
Are you
break.
want to end it? Take a break. What do you want to do? I'm still down. What time is it?
7:40. Let's take a little break.
Oh yeah, let's take a break. We'll come back.
We're back, guys. All right, guys, we're back. Cheers.
Oh, what's going on, y'all? I fucking.
It's a
love
fucking
this
blessing to
podcast.
have this shit, man.
It is.
I love it so much.
It is. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
It's a good decision. I'm telling you, I'm still waiting for y'all to give me some fucking sticker merch so I can sticker blast shit everywhere.
We got shit on the way. We got shit on the way.
Gotta have a QR code on it so I can
Yeah.
have people scan that shit straight to it.
We got you.
Yeah, we need to. We've gotten to the point where we need to really hop on some marketing.
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming.
Yeah.
I don't want to help, but I'll invest.
Okay.
We're listening.
I don't want to do any of the legwork, but I'm willing to
We'll
invest.
take that.
Yeah, we'll talk off air. But yeah, I feel like you and either you and John Mike or you and DJ should start a podcast.
Or just you, a fucking rant podcast.
Yeah, or a rant one. Yeah, like kind of like Bill Burr, like you were saying.
I don't think I want to.
What would you rant about?
Shit pisses me off every day.
Shit pisses me off every day.
Go figure, dude. I don't know. I think I need to get out of my hobbies.
What's your hobbies?
That's why I'm picking up different ones now. I need to get out of my like picking up hobby phase. before
Oh,
I don't want to
so-
just pick up like, oh, let me try to do a podcast. Or like I'm already picking up enough random
What
shit.
makes you like dive into different things like that?
everything.
Weird things pique my interest.
Because, like, I got a little bit. I think we both have a little bit of that in us. Maybe it's the ADHD. I don't know. But
Definitely a little bit of that.
It's like, yeah, it's like every now and then I'll like pick up chess, like go back to chess, and on like a Sunday I'll play chess for 6 hours. It's like I want to like, and then like I'm like okay, then I'll do that for like 4 weeks, and then I'm like okay, I'm sick of this.
Kind of over it now.
Yeah, and then it's like okay, what's the next thing? It's like, and then like in that time, I'm like I'm enjoying it, I'm loving it. I'm start planning. Like, okay, I remember saying, okay, in a year from now, I want to enter some chess tournaments because I'm going to practice like this
every day
for the next year. And then in a year, I'll be comfortable enough to enter some chess tournaments. And I'm like, 4 weeks later, I'm like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
The fuck's wrong with me? And then I go to the next thing, and it's like, whether it's a video game, whether it's whatever it is.
See, I'm weird because like the stuff I get into, it's a weird combination of how much attention it takes. Like how much effort I guess it takes. There's some shit I'll do where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to learn to play guitar. So I'm gonna go buy a guitar. I'm gonna start watching some videos, learning how to play tabs. I'm gonna try to figure out how.
Marty Schwartz.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to
the power of
fucking
the Schwartz.
What's it called? Get it in tune and shit. Like right, did all this. Like 4 days in, I'm like, this is not my thing. That guitar has sat on that fucking top shelf in my closet for the last 3 years.
There's no cheating guitar.
Oh, yes.
No, but I'm saying like there are some things where you try to get into it.
Yeah.
You really make an effort and you
Yeah.
just go like,
not for me.
I can't do it.
You have to have a passion for it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
things like that, you really have to. It takes a lot of
Yeah,
attention,
for sure.
right?
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I
Like
just
getting your pilot's license?
right. Like again, that seems more interesting than playing guitar.
Sure, yeah.
But like I said, like for
That
me,
seems like right up your alley.
right. But it's got to be something like that's it's weird enough to be interesting to me and keep my attention.
Well, I think,
but
like,
not
you're a very
just like so
active
much of
person.
a. I have to do this. Like if I was gonna try to play guitar,
But
I have
doesn't
to play
it bother
hours a
you
day.
that like all three of us have that like gene, that whatever it is, and we never stick with something to be because like when we start those things, we're like, oh, I think I can be good at this, and I will be good at this, and then we start doing that thing, and it's like,
You get burnt out so fast.
Why do we burn out on this thing so fast?
I think you.
And then move to the next one, do the same thing.
Well, it's
Why
almost
can't
like,
we just stick with it and then become great at it? Because we know we can.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, I think when you initially get invested in something or excited about something, you have that like obsession. But it's hard to, if you don't really love something, it's hard to keep that obsession.
Well, I think it's also that like initial growth that you see when you first start, you get better at such an exponential rate, and then as it starts to tail off,
You got to put in
you got to put in way more work.
the
You get way less.
longevity,
It's like
the
RuneScape.
Experience. Shout out RuneScape.
You get fucking 30 levels in an hour, and then when you get from fucking 90 to 91, it's like holy shit, it took 3 days.
Or like, even like football's like a great example. Like you get so much better with minimal effort going through like high school. Like if you were just to go, hey, I'm just gonna play. You don't have to be very good, but if you start your freshman year, by your senior year, just by going through the motions for 4 years, you are gonna get pretty decent, pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like working on any kind of skill for 4 years
Yeah.
is a good example. But that's one of those things where like you have to commit. Like I want to come play every year. I want to
Yeah.
keep doing it. But you just have to have that obsession, I guess. But at the same time, like you could have somebody that never played be great as any sport in high school. The level of work that has to get put in and how much you have to love it to really want to do it like at a college level, it's just so much different. You know what I mean?
My question to you guys, because I think we all share that same gene, is doesn't it bother you that you haven't found the thing?
No, because I have.
Sort of, yeah. It's annoying.
It's annoying, ain't it?
It is. You're like, man, like I really wish I cared about something. Because like, I
Yeah,
used
you might have it right now. You might have
I
found it
have,
because
yeah.
that's you've been in
You
your whole
love
life.
martial
Yeah,
arts.
I get that.
because like
But you know that feeling. I'm
football was
talking
the
about.
closest thing.
Yes.
But it was before I started watching it. Like I loved football before I'd ever watched a game. The first game I remember even hearing about was Brady's first Super Bowl, and I didn't watch it. Me and DJ played fucking Cruising USA.
That's the first game
all
I
night.
remember watching.
But like I remember hearing about it because I remember DJ's dad came over. He was pulling for the Patriots. Had a fucking Patriots bandana and
It was
shit on.
2001, man. 9/11 just happened. What's more
Right.
patriotic than red, white,
Right.
and blue patriots?
Here's the thing. At that point, I was almost 10. I was 9, I guess.
God.
I couldn't
Cocksucker.
remember watching a game to that point.
Yeah.
I really couldn't. But I loved the game more then than as I started watching as I got older. It's like, it just kind of sucks when you watch it. So like that was disappointing for me, and I haven't found anything that I've done that I've loved as much as I did as a kid. It's like from that range of playing sports, like that was the best.
Yeah, you never really latched onto an NFL team. That always was like, damn, and you always enjoyed. I always thought that was weird about something. That was kind of weird about you because you loved NFL and like watching it, but like you never had a team.
Never
And that's
watched it
something
grow
I
up.
can't do. I can't do that when I watch baseball. I just can't watch baseball for the purity of the sport. You know, I can't just watch basketball for the purity of the sport. I feel like you got to have like a favorite. You got to have like those people talking shit around you of like, fuck Georgia, fuck Carolina, fuck Clemson.
Yeah,
and like, it kind of
it's like a
builds.
competition.
It builds on like you wanting to pull for that team to talk shit to your buddy the next day. And I don't know. Yeah, I've never been able to. Football is the closest thing I've come to. I've always wanted to be a quarterback for somebody, you know, somewhere for somebody. If I couldn't do that, I wanted to be a broadcaster and just call the game. I wanted to be an offensive coordinator.
Here you are now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a broadcaster.
Yeah, in a way. Maybe that's why I was so open to do it.
Yeah.
Is because I always felt like I could.
You had the voice, the mind.
You know, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, I do have a kind of a stutter sometimes, but I like to
Just talk.
just talk, dude. Just stop.
Did you listen to that Joe Rogan podcast? That guy that he had like a real bad stutter like for his whole life.
Yeah.
And like went on a real deep mushroom trip. And it completely got rid of his
Oh,
stutter.
yeah, I did hear
Apparently
about that.
his like
I did hear-
the whole thing in his trip was just like just talk.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so crazy.
You know all speech therapy is? You literally go in there and talk and like do enunciations of words for hours and fucking hours and hours.
I could see that.
That's all it is. Like,
And
you
mine
get
is
better
probably,
at speech.
honestly, mine is probably just the beers that I have on the podcast.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah. Yeah. You
mean,
start
notice how-
slurring.
notice How clear I talk whenever I'm fucking drinking water.
Right.
Not much more clear than whenever I drink. Honestly, I
Really?
slur like hell.
Yeah, I'm all over the place all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I slur all the fucking time. If I have one beer, I'm fucking slurring.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm the same way.
But yeah, it is weird. You know what's weird too, though? As much as like as many different things as you can try, you're always suspicious. You're like, man, I like that. But how much do I like that?
Yes. Yes.
I'm curious now.
Yes.
How much of an investment do I want to make in
Yes.
that shit?
Dude, when I like really like something, I'm very cautious about it because I'm like,
Is this just my brain saying that?
is this going to consume my life,
or-
a massive part of my life, or is it not going to?
Or it's like, how long am I going to enjoy this? I
Yeah.
kind of want
Yeah,
this to
right.
last.
Yes.
I don't want this to go away that quick.
Yes.
Like, me enjoying shit. I'm in the
Yes.
candy store.
That's kind of how I've been doing because I have the same part of my brain that like I'll dive into something for that month and kind of get burnt out, and then I'm like, oh fuck this shit. Like chess, I did it with chess too.
Yeah.
But like I've been kind of taking it real slow with like the working out thing, and then I really just kept fucking liking it.
Me too.
Which I've already done that. I mean, I've been working.
I've been
out for 14
going
years.
for a year now.
I haven't not worked out for a month straight in over 14 years.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
So like I already know I like it, but
Yeah.
like as far as like watching my health and fucking going to the gym and lifting, like I was like kind of doing it a little bit, and then I'm just fucking all in. Like I know that I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is so hard for me to make myself go to the gym. Like I don't mind biking, so like I'm glad
Right.
like I can do that for hours. But I like for me when I go to the gym, I'm like, all right, why am I here? Like I'm not playing a sport. I don't need to be stronger. I'm strong enough. There's not many things in regular day to day.
Sure, yeah.
that
Sure.
I
Oh
need
yeah.
more.
You're
You're a
stronger.
big guy.
You're
You're a
already
fucking big guy.
stronger than the average guy.
I don't need to do like I don't want to go
Yeah.
fucking lift. I don't want to go fucking sit in the sauna. I don't want to go run or jog on a treadmill. Like what the fuck's
Right.
the purpose behind it? If there's no driving force,
I understand that.
Dude,
I get that completely.
Makes
For
sense.
what?
It makes sense.
for fucking what?
Yeah.
For us to die one day,
Yeah.
and you say I did it.
I did that one time.
And then in 100 years, which is nothing,
Dude,
nobody
I'm
will
gonna live
remember you.
forever. It's already done.
I love it.
I'm gonna be the first one.
You gonna fucking?
Stem cells, baby.
I thought he was gonna like turn into Godzilla in Japan or something.
I mean, listen, I could get
They-
over there and
they
just get
will
into
take
like
your
pro
ass out.
wrestling and be their hero. You know,
Be their big
Yeah,
show.
you ever seen
Hey,
sumo
it's the
wrestlers?
big show.
You ever seen sumo wrestlers?
I have, dude. Those motherfuckers are surprisingly
Meet
strong.
that motherfucker.
You know
Nate,
shit.
I mean, dude, all I gotta do is do this, and he's fucking breaking an ankle.
No, you gotta go.
They got straight line speed.
You gotta go like way.
Hey!
Dive with the feet, man.
I'm listening to him go.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Dang, you got a karate stance. I like that. Oh, Stephen Thompson.
Have you guys watched McGregor Forever?
I've
Not yet.
watched the first 3
I haven't
episodes. I
watched
haven't
it
watched
all.
the fourth episode.
I watched
yet.
the first one.
Is it good?
It's gonna be amazing.
Okay,
Dude,
I gotta watch it.
You can hate Connor, and it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I need to check it
yes,
out. I'll watch an episode
yes.
tonight while I'm playing
It's-
this
Heather's
game.
like, she's like, I can't fucking stand him, which I don't like Connor either, but I appreciate the entertainment
Yeah,
aspect and like how I appreciate how he like
how he's built his own brand from the bottom up. Really.
yeah, which he's shitty. He's shitty, dude.
More than anything,
But I appreciate just like the fact that people tune in to see him lose.
dude, that's a fun thing. But like Conor, I appreciate because it seems like when he's locked in and focused, he's a motherfucker.
Yeah,
But it seems like this motherfucker got a lot of money and goes, why do I need to focus anymore?
Right.
And he can't lock back in. And
Yes,
like,
that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like.
Like, dude, if you were to ever get me in any position where I was hyper successful like he
50
was,
million from one fight.
and then you start throwing that kind of money
It was
around.
100 million, wasn't it?
Might have been, yeah.
I mean, just stupid. You're the first double champ. Yeah, guess what? I'm gonna do some reckless shit. You think
all are.
He wasn't the first double champ. He was the first double champ to hold it both at the same time, right?
Yeah, yes.
But still, like to be at that level, to be on the top of the world, and then have all that
insane.
money, I would,
And what he did at Jose Aldo, dude.
Yeah.
dude,
What was it like?
30 seconds.
beat the
30
shit out of Eddie
seconds, yeah.
Alvarez.
It
Beat
was
the
like,
shit out of Eddie Alvarez.
The same thing to Eddie Alvarez, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
mean,
one of the
Fucking insane.
greatest strikers that we've seen in UFC,
Ever, yeah.
honestly.
and that's the thing. Like, but that's what I
He
appreciate.
did that
I was
little
like,
that
listen,
knockout power, too.
Yeah.
He had incredible knockout power and
that left
knowledge.
hand, that touch of death.
Yeah.
That's
He was so
His
entertaining.
fucking right hand,
dude.
too,
And
both hands.
he's Irish. He's got the fucking Ireland accent. He's like,
Who the fuck is that guy?
yeah, he's got that like, and he's
You
talking
do
shit.
Nothing.
Like those fans love it because they fucking fight. Like that's the fighting
I know,
Irish, you know.
yeah.
Like he's so on brand for what he is. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's spot
kind
on.
of
That's fucking cool.
and he builds off of
It
that.
was perfect. It
was
fucking worked out so
It's the
perfect.
perfect storm. And honestly, it kind of saved UFC there for a little bit. Because
listen.
UFC, like I loved UFC up until like 2010, 11,
It
like
kind of started falling off. It was kind of the same old shit.
yeah, and then all of a sudden I
They-
kept hearing chirps about Conor McGregor,
Well, also,
Nate
I think
Diaz.
They'll
UFC
never have a star as big as him again. They won't let anybody get that big.
UFC going away from FX was kind of a big thing too, because it was always on FX for a long
Yeah.
time, and he
Because
kind of
it
went
went-
away from that.
Because it went Spike to FX.
Yeah.
To some
ESPN.
shit.
And then it went to ESPN. Yeah. Going to ESPN, I think, was a good move for them, which was right around the Conor time, Ronda
Man.
Rousey and everything.
Dude, that Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira fight was. It was insane.
Jesus,
I felt
dude.
like, okay, here goes. Alex is about to get him up against the cage
Isn't,
again.
who's he supposed to be fighting next?
Pierre, Jan, Blachowicz.
Yeah, Jan Blachowicz. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
on UFC
Dude,
291.
Yeah,
that's
that'll be-
such a
that'll be
that's such
good
a
fight.
Pierre move to go up to fight the guy that beat Izzy.
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like,
It
just
is.
because he beat you, I want him first.
Yeah.
And then fucking Hamzat and Usman are supposed to be fighting.
Oh, that's
Maybe.
gonna be.
Yeah,
Hamzat was also supposed to fight Paulo Costa.
yeah, that's true.
That was supposed to be like a
Oh,
lock.
yeah. Yeah.
That was supposed to be the
right,
Abu
yeah.
Dhabi
I was
Yeah.
kind of hoping for that.
We talked about how
Yeah.
we would love to see that. Well, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, I don't know who's gonna win. That's like
Well, even
both
that, like,
great amazing wrestlers.
yeah.
if-
and Paulo Costa can fucking strike,
Paul
dude.
Costa's fucking good.
He-
I think
he-
Paul Costa will win that fight.
You can't outmuscle him. You're gonna have like to beat him with technique,
Yeah.
like Izzy did.
And here's the thing, Hamzat's
Paul
not good
Costa
after
win
the
that
first
fight.
round.
Yeah.
We saw that.
Yeah.
One time he went out of the first round, he was gassed.
Yeah.
But
Usman,
Gilbert Burns is a fucking animal too, though.
Yes,
So, like,
he had. You just watched the fight with him and Bilal Muhammad.
that was sad.
It
Fucking blew his
was,
shoulder.
yeah.
Like that always sucks too when they're like they're still ready to go, but it's like you don't have a
not
chance.
the
Can't we
same,
just call
yeah.
the fight? Like it sucks.
you're just beating a fucking. You're just punching
fucking-
a punching
yeah.
bag now. You're just hitting a punching bag now.
If it was me, I'd like fucking throw the towel in. Like I got one fucking arm. What do you want me to do?
I like it. No, I respect it. You wouldn't do that if you worked. Because imagine their fucking training camps are 3 months long. You train for
You're
2
gonna
3
give
months,
everything you
which
have.
really I guess it wasn't. He'd already fought 3 times this year. This is his 3rd fight this year.
Yeah.
So I guess it was on like a month.
And
training
that's why
camp,
people
but
were like, "Well, did he get injured because he was fighting so back to back to back to
it's
back?"
possible.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know though. Like you think,
because your body needs time to recover, dude. And having like 3
I don't know,
fights.
because
in,
you
like,
look at those fucking
6
kickboxing-
months
The
or
training
whatever it
camps
was.
too. The
Yeah.
it's
constant
the cuts.
training
It's
camps.
the cut. That's
Gilbert
probably
Burns
what
a
I worry
bad
about, yeah.
motherfucker, dude. Him and that fight with Hamzat Chimaev. Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, that was an incredible fight.
Colby, fucking Hamzat would have been the most.
Oh,
entertaining-
dude.
It's not, I mean,
I
it's still possible.
It is. I would love to have seen that. Colby
I
hasn't
don't
beaten anybody
see-
inside the top 10, has he?
Not in the current 10.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think in the current.
But
time.
like
Maybe.
because he's
on the way
fought
up.
fucking
Hamzat, I think's
Masvidal
going to
twice and
85.
Usman
Though.
twice,
So,
right?
like, I don't see how you get him back down to 70 to fight Colby because they're even talking about that Usman fight being at 85 with Hamzat.
Oh yeah, true.
I think the UFC
It's
don't
so
want to
fucking
let him
weird.
go back down to 70 because he missed it by so
Yeah,
much.
that's kind of
That could be them going, dude, you missed it by 9
That's
pounds.
a dirtbag fucking
But
move.
8 or 9 pounds, like that's a fucking. You didn't try,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't at all.
especially when you fought on 7 days' notice and went down a weight class and made the weight then, and now you went
Yeah,
to a
true.
training camp and missed this one. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't try.
He didn't even care.
You think that John Jones is going to retire after he
Beats Stipe.
beats
I
Stipe?
don't think the Stipe fight's gonna happen.
Why not?
It didn't happen last year in December.
It did.
It didn't happen in March. They both came out and said it was going to be July. It's not July anymore.
It's supposed to be November.
They're talking about November or December. But now the McGregor-Conor Chandler fight is talking about November.
I can't
Madison
wait.
Square Garden.
I cannot wait to watch the Ultimate Fighter.
And hear me out.
So good.
If Conor and Chandler are fighting,
Who's winning?
Connor's headlining that card.
Oh yeah.
Jones isn't. So
Yeah.
like that then moves.
I don't
Jones.
know.
I don't know. It might be Jones.
I think it'd be Jones. Yeah.
It could be a co-headline.
It could be, but like Connor's not.
If you put
But here's
Conor over Jones, that's disrespectful to the greatest MMA fighter of all time.
That's what I'm saying. But do you
Yeah.
think Connor's not going to bitch him on and say, I'm going to be the headliner? They're here to see me.
He's got a point.
He's going to bring
That's
more
possible,
pay-per-view
yeah.
numbers.
That's possible.
If he
is.
says, I want to
He
walk
will.
last.
Yeah.
So that could
How,
move.
will he though? Will he bring more pay-per-view numbers than fucking John Jones?
Yes. Connor has,
Yeah.
what,
I don't
4
know.
out of the top 5
He
pay-per-view
will.
records?
We want to see him lose. Yeah.
I think he will.
Who has
are
the other?
curious
Who
about
has the
is
other
the
one?
comeback,
Ronda
too.
Rousey, maybe.
So, but here's my
I
point,
don't
though.
know. Maybe.
If that happens, then that means that Jones Stipe are getting bumped to December of this year. So we've already bumped it 4 times?
Yeah, that's true. That's very
Well,
true.
then who is he going to fight? It has to be because I don't think he's going to fight Sergey Pavlovich.
I think he will.
I don't think he wants to fight the young energy. I think he wants to fight the old heads.
I wanted to fight him.
But-
so
He's
bad.
already beat Cyril Gahn, who is kind of young, considering young energy.
But I think he looks at it and goes, the Sergey fight's an easy fight. I don't think he's a striker.
I think he fights Stipe Miocic. He wins. He retires. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't really know what to think.
Well, that's not, but if he doesn't fight,
I think
Stipe,
I
what's
agree
he
with
gonna
you,
do?
but my heart doesn't want it to happen.
Because after he beats Stipe,
What does he have to prove?
He's gonna mock
nothing
Stipe.
to prove.
He's beat the greatest.
Why would you risk it against a guy who's like
Sergey.
Sergey, who is so much younger than you, who is on the fucking
But
rise?
here's the thing: if you look at it and go, he's just a striker. He's not like a wrestler. His fight that
That's
he
true.
lost, he got taken.
Yes,
down.
that's true.
So John's gonna go, okay, he's a big striker. He's a same
Alistair
game plan.
Overeem, right? And I know he lost to Alistair Overeem, I
Maybe.
think.
But he's
Sergey?
going to look at it
Yeah.
the same as he would a
Wow,
Francis
that's sad.
fight and go, listen, he's a massive power puncher. Cool, I'm going to take him down and he's going to do nothing. I think John's going to go, give me like 8 mil.
I
And
feel like
Sergey
there's-
Pavlovich right now is
Sergey
He's
has
on top
nothing
of
to
the
him.
world right
There's
now.
only one guy that Jones would stay for, and that's Ngannou.
right, but I said, like, I
Because
think if Dana
at the
paid
end of
him
the
enough-
day, he cares about that little fucking thought in the back of everybody's mind. What if Ngannou and Jones fought?
maybe
He
so.
cares about that. He cares.
Maybe.
He's got a fucking ego. He cares.
But that's what I'm saying. If he cares, you don't think people will be like, well, this guy's going to whoop you. He'll go, I'll go out there and wrestle fuck him and beat him the first round.
But-
the thing is,
Stipe-
John Jones doesn't have any doubts about Sergey.
Stipe's top 10 all time. To close it out, beating Stipe?
But do you think that fight's going to be close?
No.
But that's what I mean. Like, I
It's
don't need
one
to see
round
that.
knockout probably.
I don't need to see that fight.
First
I
round
can't
TKO.
do Stipe like that.
I can. It's first round TKO.
I-
If it wasn't John, I'd have your back.
Probably.
It's first round TKO.
That's what we all expect.
Maybe second round.
But I think we owe
I do like
Stipe a
there.
little
That's
bit
your
more.
uncle. That's Uncle Fester, dog.
We owe Stipe a little bit more respect than first round TKO.
We watched
the
our dad.
dude is one of the greatest.
That's
of
like
all
watching
time.
your dad get knocked out.
But
and
John
kinda
is.
knocked him out.
But here's the thing: if you're going, he's one of the greatest. I think John is the greatest.
I do too.
I think he's the
So,
greatest.
like you can
fighter
be
of all
one of the
time.
greats, but when you have like I'm number one, it
CP's
doesn't
top
matter.
5 probably. Maybe top 6. I think I'm taking DC over CP.
The only guy that's got a shot at beating
Yeah.
Jones right now, I think, is it's a stretch. It'd be Tom Aspinall. He's athletic
Yeah,
enough.
I
Not
think
bad.
it's Sergey Pavlovich.
I think it's Sergey or
That's what I said. It's just that punch.
Or-
I think Jones is.
or
Gonna,
I think realistically it's only fucking
Who's-
Francis Ngannou.
Who's Aspinall fighting? He's fighting somebody.
he's
coming
coming
up.
back because he's coming off his knee
Yeah,
surgery.
when he was fighting.
Because he
right.
fought Curtis Blades
Curtis
and tore
Blades.
his ACL.
Yeah.
I think it's Tibera.
Who
Who
just?
he's fighting?
Oh, it was.
Maybe.
Was it Rose? No, it was Curtis Blades who just got knocked out by
Mm-hmm.
Sergey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's knocked out him.
Second,
he knocked
second
out Derek
round,
Lewis.
right?
Fuck,
Second
dude.
round or first round?
I think it's
Yeah,
first, wasn't it?
I think it's
Oh yeah,
first.
because he's got the record for he's tied the record for most first round knockouts in a row with Chuck Liddell, right?
I think so.
Shut
I think he did.
Ice man, dude.
I think he tied it.
But that's the thing, though, is
that was when it was like a. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
I don't think John.
That was when it
gets
was
hit
tap
by
out.
That was when it was
fucking
like
tap out.
Tap
trailer.
out and affliction.
That was when it was fucking trailer park brawling, baby.
And you fucking turn on the damn spike and just
It's fucking grown man shit.
dude. When they used
The
to allow-
rednecks loved that shit.
You used to see
dude.
the headbutts. The fucking when it was headbutting allowed. That's when you go like,
Did you just say head bunt?
yeah, headbutt. Well, I'm gonna bunt it like a baseball bat. I know what the fuck I said.
Is that a?
Headbutt. Is that better? Is that
I mean, I don't know if it's. I
It's
don't know if,
headbutt.
I don't know if you're wrong or if I'm
it's
wrong.
butt.
He was
It's
wrong.
butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But headbutt. Fuck you.
So he headbutt, dude. To watch somebody
I
get
actually knew I was
headbutted,
right the whole time.
it
You're just an
is
asshole.
incredible. Like anytime you see it, you're just like, fuck, that guy's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
for
you just want to
sure.
smack your forehead into something, like,
Like Tito Ortiz, yeah, Chuck Liddell, like Randy Couture.
I would
Those
love to see
guys.
Tony Ferguson in that era.
he'd fit right in.
He
I know
would.
he
Fucking savage.
I was watching
Yeah.
a video. I forgot who it was. I think it might have been on Rogan. He was talking about whenever he fought him. It might have been Bobby Green. And he was like,
He's about to fight Bobby Green, right?
oh, no, he is about to fight Bobby Green. I forgot who it was. Tony Ferguson was fighting somebody. He's like, yeah, and whenever he kicked me, he kept throwing the calf kick. And at that moment, he would throw the calf kick. It was going to be shin on shin. And he's like, why are you doing this? This is hurting both of us.
I saw that. Yeah, and he was like, it just made no fucking
He's
sense.
like, why are you doing this? This hurts both of us equally. It's
Marching
shin on
forward
shin.
to it.
He's like, I'm fucking tougher than you.
Dude,
I love that. I
have you
love
ever
it.
have you ever went shin to shin?
Yeah, it fucking
karate?
sucks.
Damn, dude.
But I'm tougher than you, so it doesn't hurt me as bad as you.
Dude, if I bump my shin against the fucking couch, it hurts. Yeah, you win.
Oh, anytime I love it. I love it whenever I'm fighting and like they'll hit their knee on my shin and they'll go, oh, my knee, and I'm like, pussy.
You see that video of
Fuck
Stephen
yeah.
Thompson beside, I forget who, like maybe it was like up and comer, but they're doing the
Oh, that
shin
was
rolls.
a bodybuilder.
Oh, as a
He wanted-
bodybuilder.
he wanted
Oh,
to
yeah, he
train
was
with
The
fucking
shin
rolling.
rolls where
You get all the nerves go.
you get the wooden like cylinder stick and rake it down their shins.
Fuck that.
We were doing that. We were
he's
doing
like,
that the other day. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I could eat those on my right leg. My left leg, nope. I have like no nerves left in my right knee.
that.
Or right
I
shin,
would imagine.
Fuck that.
yeah, for sure. That's not fun.
You know what's unfair about like point fighting karate?
What's that?
Speed wins every time.
No, not really.
Elite speed.
Timing is fucking. You can have the fastest person in the world, but if they can't time shit, I'm gonna just murder them.
It's fair.
Because I know what they're thinking. I know what they're thinking before they ever do it. It's like if I'm throwing the fucking sidekick before they blitz, I'm probably gonna hit them. You just gotta guess. It's a guessing game, but like with a little bit of knowledge
Well, I don't know,
involved.
'cause I look at it like Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy is still so fast, and he lights people up because he's.
But it doesn't look like he's going that fast whenever he's fighting. He's just timing them.
Yeah,
Like you look at
that's
Sean
true.
O'Malley.
Yeah, that's a good
Sean
point.
O'Malley's not that fast, or Conor McGregor wasn't that fast.
Connor was precise.
I mean,
as shit. Connor
they're
had perfect
accurate.
timing.
They're all accurate,
Yeah,
Connor had perfect.
but they're not
timing.
that fast. They're
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Wasn't it Connor said that what timing beats speed every time?
Time beats speed
Yeah.
every time.
Precision beats power.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. You look at Sean O'Malley versus Chris Matino. If Chris Matino would have caught Sean O'Malley,
Dude, Chris Matino like snorted 2 lines before he walked out there. There's no, I don't believe
that
he
was
did.
he had
I'm
like
not gonna lie.
83% accuracy.
He was
on
like, you know what,
significant
I'm willing to
strikes, dude.
fucking risk it. I'm already almost about to get kicked out of the UFC.
He didn't have to get tested, dude. Like, they're just like, bring him in, sign him.
That motherfucker went full Scarface.
And that's what Coke can do for you.
It was, I don't know if he did or not, but like, we're talking about like,
It's insane.
I mean, honestly, Sean O'Malley is an amazing. Like we all know how
He's the
amazing
one of the most accurate fighters.
Yes, and
amazing
one of the,
knockout
one of
power.
the
We'll
best.
get to that.
We'll
Dude,
get
I
to
can't
that.
wait. I can't wait for that fight.
Dude, Sean O'Malley is like one of the best strikers we've ever seen.
I just want to
He
let it
really
be known.
is.
I've been on Sean O'Malley for a long time.
He has. He was day one.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
Now, here's my
Maybe
thing.
longer than
maybe
that.
longer than that. Yeah,
Maybe like
3
4
ago.
years,
It's been
yeah.
like 4 or 5
I was
years.
watching him
That
with the
fight
continuous
with
series, yeah.
Aljo is going 2 wildly different ways.
I know how it's going.
Well, it's either going to go like
about to tell
it's
you.
either going to go like Aljo and Corey Sandhagen's fight, where he's going to catch him and fold him early as shit. I mean, I can definitely see that Aljo's going to catch a kick, and because he caught Corey quick like that too. You know?
Aljo's not going to beat him on the feet.
No.
Aljo's going to take him down and choke him out.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
like
I'm
it was
saying.
rear
It'll
naked choke.
probably be like second round.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If
go,
Aljo
yeah.
can get to him, I think O'Malley's fucked.
Listen,
if he can just get his hands,
O'Malley's hands are so deadly.
but dude, if not, like I think either way that ends first round. I think,
think it
either,
does
I think
matter.
O'Malley catches.
I think
him
it
and
does matter
puts him
because we
out.
thought Piotr Jan was going to just maul him on the ground, and fucking Sean O'Malley's jiu-jitsu held up pretty well.
Dude.
And that's exactly what they're going to be working is fucking takedown defense and goddamn
Aljo is like
back defense.
Hall of Fame
That's fine.
BJJ though.
Well, here's what gets me.
Like he
though.
That's
takes
fine.
people's backs so fast, dude. And I haven't seen. I know we all know O'Malley has a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
He doesn't. He's a purple belt. I think he just has a brown belt actually.
Oh, really?
He's
I
a
thought it
brown
was
belt,
black. Okay, but
He's a brown
we keep hearing that like he's improving, like he's
He
getting
is.
better.
He's constantly improving for sure.
I think Aljo takes people's back.
Oh
instantly.
no, I don't disagree with you.
Like if he goes to the ground, and I think that just that threat alone of like we know that Aljo's going to shoot 18 takedowns. He doesn't give a fuck if he misses or not. He's going to put the volume out there because he knows once he
think
gets
the
on the ground,
difference,
he's going to dominate.
But I think the difference is he's never fought a fighter as long as Sean O'Malley with that striking ability.
The only thing that gives me pause is after the fight, Henry Cejudo was saying that he was just funky. Like it was a different.
That's what they call him, the Funk Master.
Well, I know, but he was just
Yeah.
saying he was saying like the
he
movement,
did,
the
he did,
speeding.
yeah.
He's like it was
Everything
just,
was off.
It was
It's
weird
weird
to get
timing,
used
yeah.
He's
to.
a hard guy to figure out.
So for
Bilal
Henry
Muhammad's
to be,
like that too.
but for Henry to be like
I
the
love
Olympic
Bilal
gold
Muhammad.
medalist to say that. That means, all right. Listen, O'Malley.
Yeah.
You might get in there, and
Oh,
it might
yeah,
just
for
be
sure.
it might just be weirder than you expected.
Oh,
You
if I
might
put
get
money on
fucked
it, I'm
because
saying
of that.
second round TKO. Aljamain Sterling chokes him out.
I say first round either way.
I don't think it's
I
first
say
round.
second round rear naked choke.
Yeah, I think second round.
Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah.
That's what, if I was going to put like a prop bet or something like that up, that's what I would go with. I think that
I don't know. I don't know that I would bet that.
that's what I would go with.
I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
I
don't really know
think
which
it's
way
first
gonna
round
go.
either way. Because
Aljo's so experienced right now.
Well,
he's
here's
on
the
the
thing.
top. He's in his fucking prime.
He's
Aljo,
good as fuck.
And I feel like Sean O'Malley's been rushed by Dana White.
a little bit, but like
make the money.
O'Malley concerns me with cardio in late rounds, right? Aljo, I know, can make it the full 5 rounds. So like that, Aljo,
Yeah,
may,
Aljo can make
Aljo
it.
may even just go, look, man,
When have we seen him go 5 rounds?
against Henry, against
Petr Yan.
Oh, yeah, Henry, but that was
against Peter Young.
Against Petr Yan twice.
yeah.
No,
Just
just
for the second
once.
time.
second time. Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, I mean, so he's went 5 rounds.
We know that O'Malley can go though too, because he had to match the pace of Petr Yan for the first those 3 rounds.
I'm not concerned
And
about.
same
his
with Chris Moutinho. He was
yeah.
fucking still piecing up Chris
Right.
Moutinho like accurate as fuck. 83% accuracy in the 3rd round.
Yeah, but he wasn't taking shots. That's like he was kind of.
He
That's
wasn't
true.
wrestling.
You know, he wasn't getting damaged.
But you look at you look at like Aljamain Sterling. He's not just gonna fucking walk forward. It's gonna be a slower fight.
Sure, but if Aljo gets him down, he'll control him so much. I think he'll get Sean.
Petr Yan pushed the
injury to
pace,
try to
though.
get up.
people are underestimating Aljamain's striking ability. He can fucking strike, dude.
Oh, that's fine.
And he's
but
got like world class wrestling and world class.
He's an animal, dude. He's a fucking animal.
So like, obviously Sean O'Malley is going to win on the feet, but like,
how about
he can create
Dwashvili?
enough. He can create enough. Yeah, he's
Marab Dwashvili?
he's killing
Oh,
it too.
dude, Rob's funny.
He's so
Rob's
cool,
just
dude.
fucking
killing it, yeah.
I love that he stole fucking
With
O'Malley's
Yeah.
O'Malley's jacket. Yeah.
He's in the fucking cage with it and
Yeah,
shit,
O'Malley's
dude.
like, yeah, O'Malley's just in.
I wonder if they're going to give him Sanhagen probably.
Maybe, but he's having hand surgery right now.
Is he?
But do you see? There's an old
I think
video.
Marab wants to fight Sanhagen.
I think
he asked it, yeah.
Marab lost to
Or
Ricky
Sanhagen
Simone.
asked to fight Marab.
Oh, he did.
When Marab fought Ricky Simone when he got choked out. Have
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
seen that?
No.
Like he was still Marab was in like I think it was a head and arm choke. Was still like trying to run his feet to like get out of it on the ground. And ended up like passing out while his feet were still fucking running and moving.
Oh,
And
I did see that, yeah.
And the ref like stopped it, and he was like, "What? I was still moving, like out cold, but still fucking just moving."
I
like an
didn't see. I
animal."
didn't see that. I saw the one where Marab was fighting. I forgot who he was
It
fighting.
was Ricky Simone that he lost.
No, a different one. No, he won, but it was first round. Marab's fighting, and it looks like he had been choked out, and then he comes back in the middle of it, and then it goes to the second round, and then Marab knocks him out.
That's insane.
Who is Volkanovski fight next? Rodriguez?
Yair.
Yair Rodriguez.
Yair
Dude, that's
Rodriguez.
going to be an interesting
I don't
fight.
think it will be.
Yair, like
I'm taking Volkanovski because he's on
Volkanovski's so
another
good.
fucking level right
But
now.
But that's what we
Yair-
thought about Amanda Nunes.
is like a Charles.
We need
Oliveira
Brent
right
in
now.
for this one. We need the crab man for this one.
He's kind of like a Charles Oliveira right now. He's
Who
been
is? Yair?
Yair.
Okay.
He's been in the UFC for a long
Yeah.
time. Like he's young, but
But
he
he's on a
came in.
great
He
run
came
right
in
now.
at like 20. Same thing with Charles
Yeah.
Oliveira. He came in early. He's totaled
dude.
some losses.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even realize for a while how many fights he's had in the
I
UFC.
didn't either. He was
So
on
many.
like a big losing streak.
like three-
there
it was three
early,
fight
yeah.
losing
It's like
I
he's
think
kind of like a dark horse.
Same with Colby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colby was
Colby's
like,
almost done. It was like one more fight lost, and he was out.
and he was out.
And
Yeah,
then now he's a fucking like the second
and then
best
that's
guy
when
to
he
the
turned on
third
the
best.
character.
Yeah, and fucking still don't get finishes.
I know,
He's good,
dude.
though.
Decision fighter, baby.
Yeah,
It's
he
kind
is.
of it's so funny how he leaned into the whole Trump thing and like how most Trump fans seem kind of casual
Yeah.
and
They all look
but they all pull for him. But he's such a like if you were just a fan and you take like the Trump thing out of it, his fight style is so
not Trump.
not
Not
casual.
Trump, yeah.
It's so like
It's just
Bilal
a pace.
Muhammad. It's just
Kamaru Usman.
Good, yeah. Kamaru Usman just like good wrestling. You know,
Elite
always
cardio.
yeah, elite cardio. Yeah,
His cardio's off the charts.
Yeah,
that's
elite
insane.
cardio.
That's the one thing too. Like I remember after just going to the fucking jiu-jitsu class,
Yeah.
it is so exhausting to just fucking roll around to this
You ever
shit.
wrestled?
No.
So wrestling cardio is like a whole
too tall,
other
man.
fucking level.
Never
Who the
wanted
fuck
to
is
do
we
that.
too tall?
Never wanted to wrestle.
We don't want. Being tall, I would not want to shoot a takedown to keep my head low and keep my legs low.
also-
That's for short guys.
If I did wrestle,
Shit.
I would have been in Cody's
yeah.
weight class, and he just fucking liked to fight anyways. And I was like, that just doesn't sound fun to go wrestle Cody, who's gonna get pissed off and have.
Most wrestlers are fairly short, like all the like Henry Cejudo's, like all those guys. Because I mean, it's all low, compact, zero grab, like
John
explosive.
Jones,
very low. I mean, yeah, he's a great.
DC.
Yeah, DC. Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, John Jones is a little taller, but
Yeah, John Jones is 6'4".
Dude,
yeah,
John
he's taller.
Jones-
But
the John
DC,
Jones
I mean,
DC feud was so
DC's
fun.
like 5'11",
that
right?
was so good.
so good.
Yeah, he's short. That's
DC's like
below 6 foot is where I
I think
think
it's like 5'11".
think
yeah.
like
5'10".
wrestlers excel there, below 6 foot. I don't
Yeah, I
think
see
like
that.
once you start getting taller, that's more striking.
Well,
that's more distance.
Well,
That's
not
more
even that.
range.
It's like for wrestling, dude. It's about weight classes. If I'm taller, I can't shrink down as much. I mean, I
Right.
can't make myself shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean,
You
I
can't
can't
lose
lose body
lose
mass.
bone
Yeah.
fucking weight.
Yeah.
Like you look like a Bo Nickel. I mean, dude,
Oh, dude, he's going
if
to.
you made him
I'm so excited to watch him, dude.
like he's already great being
Did
tall.
you
If
see
you
his
shrunk
jiu-jitsu
him
match
down,
against Gordon Ryan?
yeah, he went the full 10.
I didn't see that.
they
I
had-
saw the
just
art,
watched
like
Gordon
the clip.
But they
but I didn't
couldn't
click it.
do leg locks. There was no leg locks for Gordon.
Oh wow, who won? Obviously,
I think it
Gordon
was
Ryan.
submission or decision. I forget what it was. It went to 10 minutes. I was
He
like,
didn't tap him.
That's impressive though. To
That's
not get
fucking-
tapped by Gordon Ryan,
yeah, no shit.
it's like
His wrestling's that good.
you can hold your fucking
You
own
did it.
against anybody in the world.
Now, to be fair, it was just upper body.
No,
he
it was no
attacking,
leg
but
locks.
still.
No
Yeah,
leg
but that's
locks.
fine.
If it's leg locks, he gets tapped in a minute.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Gordon Ryan is like
he's
arguably the
insane,
GOAT.
yeah.
So it's like,
He's the
won
GOAT
like
in no
55 in
Yeah.
a row. How's he
Yeah,
not
he's
the
the
GOAT?
GOAT,
Yeah.
Fucking genius, dude. But still, John Danaher's daughter is gonna fucking break every record Gordon Ryan has.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
it'd be hard.
That's hard. Yeah, I want to see Gordon Ryan go into MMA.
He was
I
so
do
fucking.
too.
Why would he?
They've talked about it.
Oh, wasn't he?
I remember he was talking about it on Rogan. He was saying how he wants to wait because he thinks that jiu-jitsu is actually going to have a big,
It is getting bigger,
Push.
especially with like one.
especially with how Rogan's pushed it. I mean, we all know Rogan has
Yeah, Rogan has made a big push.
millions
for it,
and millions of views, and it's really
Well, he even
it's bigger now.
He sponsored the ADCC this year.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
last
awesome.
year.
Yeah, that needs to be done for sure.
So like, he's talked about how he wants to hang around and see how big it gets, and kind of be like that guy for
Right.
for jiu-jitsu. But he did entertain like saying like give it a couple years. I'm thinking about going. Like he
I
might
love
go.
it.
I think he's just talking shit though.
He could be because he is a shit talker.
I mean, like when you're so good at jiu-jitsu, you would have to take so much time away to get your stand-up and striking game to a point where you could get people down, where he wouldn't be able to train jiu-jitsu 7 days a week.
You ever seen
You know what I mean? It's like to take away to try to get good enough at that. And once he goes out there, let's say he just gets clipped a couple times.
You ever seen Ryan Hall?
Yes. Great jiu-jitsu
Inventory roll
artist.
guy.
Maybe.
Tat BJ Penn.
I've probably seen
But
highlights,
like
off the top
BJ
of my head.
Penn and like
I mean, it's still
I get it. I
BJ
get
Penn's a fucking phenomenal jiu-jitsu guy.
it. Yeah. But it's like BJ Penn like
He didn't have any striking.
on the way out. Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. I think that Gordon
But
Ryan
also,
would be
jiu-jitsu is
I
a
think it
lot
would be good.
different.
You ever seen Habib?
Yeah.
Fucking the worst striker the UFC's seen
Dude,
when he
I
first
know.
started. He was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Never
SWAT.
really got great at
Yeah,
it.
he was swatting. Yeah.
He clubbed you enough to get a hold of you.
No,
But it
he
fucking
yeah.
worked.
He clubbed you.
He
enough to get a
got
hold. He swung enough to get a hold of you.
basically. Yeah.
He just wanted to get, and once he got a hold of
I
you,
mean,
you were fucked.
he improved. His striking did improve
And
but
a lot. I mean, he caught
Yeah.
McGregor a few times.
Yeah, exactly.
on the feet.
That's
Exactly.
what he dropped McGregor
That's
with.
what he dropped McGregor
Yeah,
with.
he caught him
Yeah,
on the feet.
in the last fight. So like to be able to drop McGregor, that says enough.
Yeah.
That's
But
enough.
also his wrestling had so much pressure that he had to.
But like,
But
Yeah.
that's my argument.
Yeah, that's
for
part of it.
Aljamain.
Yeah. Well,
Right
that's my argument for Gordon Ryan.
but see, Gordon Ryan, like jiu-jitsu changes when you can start punching though. Like an armbar doesn't work as much if I can get elbowed in the face. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to armbar me and I can elbow you in the mouth where I can't in jiu-jitsu, like I don't know if his
But when you're in
jiu-jitsu
the
would be
armbar
as
position,
effective.
good luck getting an elbow to the face.
Well, I'm just saying, like other position. But I'm saying, like it
That's what I'm
changes a
saying.
bit,
Like
though.
it's really hard to hit me whenever I'm like real close to you. You're not generating power. If I'm controlling your hips, you're not generating power.
Dude,
So those strikes aren't going to hurt. And you know who's going to control your hips? If it goes to the ground, everyone is fucked with Gordon Ryan.
If
Yeah,
it goes
oh,
to the ground,
yeah.
every round starts standing.
And guess what? Oh, but guess what else you can't do? You can't kick people on the ground. So you know what that means? If he catches your leg, you're getting leg locked.
That's
There's
right.
nothing you're going to do about it. And they will change. If Gordon Ryan becomes into the UFC, the rule will be changed. You will be able to kick out of a leg lock.
It's just it is going to take a lot.
They'll change
for him
that
to get
rule.
everybody down.
But I see where you're coming
I don't
from
think it
because
will.
when you're on the ground, there isn't a little extra added element of like you're taking punches, elbows. Just you can put, you can do little things. I guess to kind of
Well,
change it a little bit.
I don't think
But
it's going to matter.
I don't think it's going to
loosen-
matter. Yeah.
If I can loosen your grip,
I mean, look at
enough-
Bo Nickel.
Yeah, but who's he fought so far?
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're going to do to Gordon.
But he's fresh in, and he fought a top 10. Who did he fight?
I think he just fought like fucking number 12 or something.
Yeah.
It was Jamie Pickett he fought.
And
His first fight, first round.
Dominated.
He has, but like,
When you have that kind of ability to learn jiu-jitsu and be that good at it, you can just transfer it.
Oh, it's
I
going to
promise
come so
you can just
natural
transfer
for
it.
him.
It'll be so natural. It'll be easy.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see like Clarissa Shields, who is
Oh, yeah, boxer.
the greatest women boxer of all time. Never got beat, dominated
she's
everybody.
in the PFL, right?
PFL, yeah.
Because she's
She
had 2 or 3
lost.
MMA fights.
Yeah,
right?
she
She won
lost.
the first one. She
won
knocked the
the-
girl out in the 3rd round.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's got better hands than her. And like, she's the greatest female boxer of all time. So to see it come in, it's like, okay, now she has to like take time off of boxing. So it's going to suffer a little bit. Like, obviously, when you're a boxer, you box full time. that's when you take time away from that, your boxing is going to suffer
Yeah, for
naturally. So, it was interesting to see. Like, I think the first woman she fought was like a gold medalist in jiu-jitsu or judo. Sorry. And she won that fight. I think it was decision.
Oh, she knocked her out in the third
She
round.
might have knocked her out, but I think it was
Yeah,
decision.
I think it was decision.
I think it was decision, but I didn't see the second fight. But I think the third fight she got choked out, right? Or
Yeah,
did she
I
not?
think
Or
so.
lost the decision? I know she lost the decision.
Who's the dude? I think one just signed him. Maybe it was PFL. No, it's PFL. He's a kickboxer, Cedric something.
I don't know.
Damn, I thought you might know. But they just like he's like a double champ in kickboxing. He just.
I'll tell you who to go ahead and look out for is a guy named Elijah Everell. Comes from point fighting out of the UK. He's he just won his first fight in Karate Combat League, knockout in about 12 seconds.
Oh damn!
Dude's a fucking animal. He's probably the greatest point fighter alive right now.
Dang.
And
Not Raymond Daniels. And
Raymond Daniels is out.
Yeah, but who is the other guy?
Bailey Murphy
Yeah, that's
right
it,
now.
yeah.
So Bailey has lost to Elijah a few times.
So
Bailey's never beat Elijah.
didn't MVP fighting point fighting?
Yeah, he was a point fighter. He was Bellator.
What level?
He was good. He was a good point fighter. Yeah, but he was
He
never
is
like
fast.
that. He was never like that.
He had those.
He was more like Stephen
weird
Thompson point fighting.
I got you.
But like you look at Elijah Everell just murdered his fucking guy in Karate Combat League. It was a 12-second knockout.
You ever
So
watch?
it's gonna look like whoever the fuck Francis fights when he fucking.
Oh
fights
yeah,
MMA again.
whenever you see Elijah go into, he'll probably transition into UFC at some point or into like some form of that, maybe one or Bellator or whatever. But I think he'll just go out and fucking dominate. It'll like Sean O'Malley's knockouts. It'll be walk off
Yeah.
knockouts.
Damn.
Dude, the yeah, I could see that.
That'd be
for
amazing.
Sure.
And he's young too. He's like
Yeah.
a few years older than me. He's like 25 or something.
Those guys are just gonna get pieced up.
Dude,
they don't have the skill.
chance.
They don't have
and
the
dude's
skill.
like fucking
Yeah.
6'4".
They don't have the skill.
He's like 6'4", 170.
Jesus.
those Steven,
shredded.
those Wonderboy knockouts early on.
It's gonna be like that.
It was like, okay, this guy's arguably the greatest striker of all time.
yeah.
I mean, Stephen Thompson is arguably the greatest striker of all
That's
time.
fair,
You can watch. I mean, him, Adesanya,
Him and
Anderson
kickboxing,
Silva,
he lit
Connor.
people
Connor.
fuck.
John Jones,
John Jones.
That's the
Dude,
craziest
John
part.
Jones is-
Leo Machida.
That
yeah,
chick.
Leo Machida. He had such a
That
good
was it, yeah.
blitz.
Yeah,
When he
his
would
blitz
blitz
is
in,
amazing.
just like piece you up real quick.
That's where he almost fucking beat John. You listen to John Jones talk about it, and I think his coach
He was in
told him.
trouble.
His coach was like, so every time he goes to throw that roundhouse, Leo was blitzing in, and he was like, fake the kick, and then when he blitzes in, you catch him with the right. And that's exactly how he got him against Cage. He faked the kick, Leo to blitz in, he fucking called him on the chin.
I was
the right or
watching.
the left. I forget which.
I was looking
forget
at that
who's
thing the
Southpaw
other
or
day. It
Orthodox.
said, "What was the nastiest KO you've ever seen?" And it had
front kick.
it had Dan Henderson coming down on Michael Bisping like this.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Like he's already knocked out. Like he's done. And like the refs, this is early days. The ref doesn't get there. He lets you get like 5 of those in before he stops it. And he's like, and Dan Henderson has like center blocks for hands.
Yeah.
And he's coming down on Michael Bisping, and it's just in the air. I'm like, oh my god.
You see his head go fucking boom off the
Remember
canvas.
when Francis fucking no, it wasn't Francis. Who was it that split Overeem's lip?
It was Francis.
Was it
Francis,
Francis?
yeah.
That fucking vicious uppercut. Like his head
Yeah.
snapped back. It was like a.
It looked like just split his lip.
Uberim.
It was like up to the nose almost.
Yeah,
It
it
just
was bad.
split.
Dude,
Oh.
Michael Chandler's front kick to Tony Ferguson was pretty fucking
solid,
nasty.
We
yeah.
saw that
Tony
one
went
live.
fucking
Yeah,
Live.
stiff. He's-
That was Oliveira and Gaethje too. That was a good card.
that was a good card.
July
Dude,
is just gonna be great. 2
Gaethje
pay-per-views.
against
Dustin Poirier again.
That's gonna be
who we
fucking
just
good.
fought, Fazeev.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a. I honestly thought I was kind of nervous because I'm such a Gaethje fan. I mean, who
love
isn't?
Gaethje.
Who
Gaethje's
isn't a
one of the most
Gaethje
excited
fan?
to watch?
Yeah, and I was nervous. I was like, man, it kind of seems like he might be kind of pushing on the way out. He's fighting Fazeev's kind of like that young energy. He's coming up, And Fazeev fought his ass off, but like Justin Gaethje on that third round, he just dominated the third round, and that was it.
Made adjustments.
He made adjustments
difference.
and dominated that
I
third
love
round.
Justin Gaethje.
Dude.
And I was like, dude, fuck, this dude's still here. And him against Poirier, Poirier's still great too.
I know.
Fazeev was so fast.
He was so fast.
was so fast in that fight.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
how, yeah. I was like, how fast Fazeev was like countering and like how technical he was and how fast he was.
He just gassed out.
He gassed out.
Yeah.
And I was like, the first round was
Gaethje's got
like,
so much experience.
the first
man.
round was Fazeev. The second round was like, okay, that was Gaethje. Third round was like, okay, here we go. And Gaethje just dominated that third round. I was like, damn, it just seemed like it was going to the young guy early on.
Right.
But
It's been a good podcast, guys.
it has.
It's been a fucking good
all right,
podcast.
it's official. I'll get back on the group iron.
Oh yeah! Cheers. Let's
Me
fucking
too.
go.
Me
I'll
too.
see you on there tonight. I gotta edit the podcast tonight because I gotta work tomorrow. So, fucking 12-hour shift, baby. Let's get it.
Nice.
Hey, cheers, guys.
It's been
It's good to see you,
fun.
Chris. It's always a fucking
It's
pleasure.
good,
for
man.
real.
Love you guys.
This week
Yeah,
we was
love you,
like,
brother.
who we going to get in? It was like, man, we got some people.
I was
wanna get
already
in, but-
thinking Chris, and then Sean texted and was like, "Hey, you want to do Chris?"
In
And I
our
was
minds,
like,
thinking
"Oh, let's
like,
fucking
dude.
go." I
Yeah.
was like, "He knows."
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and start thinking about Halloween costume ideas. By the way,
Dude, fuck yeah, let's do it.
yeah. The next time you're on,
It'll be Halloween. Yeah,
it'll be
Halloween.
it'll be
29th.
October.
I might just wear a costume every fucking time now.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I'm cool
Be
with
like Duncan Trussell with his ghillie suit.
I'm just gonna show up in something like, all right, guys, this is
An
what we're doing today.
astronaut suit.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's been
We
a
can be wizards one day.
yeah,
I
fuck
like it.
yeah.
I like it, dude.
It's been a blast.
Cheers again,
It's
guys.
good to
Man.
see you, brother.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
Chris. It's good to see you,
See you,
man.
boys.
Hit that like and subscribe, please.
Hey, cheers.
Follow
Yeah,
us.
always.
See stickers around soon.
Yep. Love
Tell
y'all.
your friends about us. We love you.
See ya.